Hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get it attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Nigga, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp, counted a foul. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Block party, Claxton double digits, got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it, left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it, the shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong, can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well, okay, we well, okay, we well.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. You watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too, and when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN, BROOKLYN,
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Y'all see us give the Raptors that work. Y'all see what happened. Yo, man. I'm saying we should trade Clax, man. Before we get into tonight's game, y'all know I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. Damn. Tony Tom said Warriors lost by 51. Curry and Green both finished without a field goal. Nets won a trade in game in Toronto. Nice. Damn, by 51? That's crazy. To who? Who the hell they lost by 51 to? That is crazy. Wow, that is crazy. Shout out to Leaf in the building. Tony Tom, Dirk Danger. I see you here, Nick fan. Shout out to Claude Smith, man. Claude Smith be what's up with you, Claude, man? What's up with these comments, man? He said Trey Claxton is an absurd idea. It's not. This is not an absurd idea. Clax mentally don't look focused, man. He look like his head not in the game. And I think Clowney making him expendable. Excuse me, Clowney is playing just as good as defense as him. It's not like Clax is playing out of this world defense where we gotta have Clax. I'm becoming more and more closer to trading Clax, and I like Clax. It's just that his head ain't in the game. Cam Johnson is playing like a man on a mission. He do not want to get traded. Hold on. Claude Smith said, why is it you never criticize Marks? You always have criticism for players, and never the management. Come on, Claude Smith. You must now be watching my content, Claude. You gotta know I criticize him for the Harden trade, for the not signing Jared Allen and giving DeAndre Jordan minutes to Jared Allen. I've been criticizing Sean Marks. Don't do that, Claude. Why you Claude? Claude, why you holding like that? Stop. Leaf said Memphis. Okay, damn, they lost to Memphis by 51? This is what I'm saying. Yo. Oh, Jay in the building, Leaf in the building. I'm about to throw the link in the chat. For the guys. Next phase is the best phase, man. Yeah, we celebrating this one win that don't mean nothing at the end of the day, but it means something for morale victory. Ben Simmons was out there hooping. Shout out to Iceman. He said he couldn't make the show. I definitely wanted Iceman to pull up on the show tonight, man. Wow. It's a lot going on in the NBA, man. And I wanted to know what was going on with Schroeder too and the Golden State Warriors. But for them to get beat by 51 and Curry and Green not have a field goal is beyond my basketball intellect, man. I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed that. What kind of defense they had on Curry for him not to score a field goal? Wow. I'm not fitting the whole job. Let me just get to the title real quick. CT is being reevaluated this weekend. I'm excited about it. Cam Johnson and CT on the same team, tough. They're gonna have to trade DFS to CJ, man, because Jordy Fernandez is a good enough coach to win with this roster. Yeah, man. They gotta trade some of those guys out. Some of these guys, man. Shout out to BC here, Laker fan. I appreciate you, bro. You be pulling up in the chat, showing love. Hopefully you hitting the like button, BC. BC, hit that like button, man. Hopefully you subscribe to the page. Shout out to Daniel Berry, sports highlights. Oh, not Ray LM in the chat. Not Ray LM in the chat trying to clown me about Cam and CJ a duo. Don't start your shit, LM. Don't start that shit, bro. I ain't saying they're a duo, but you could build with that. You could build with that. Yo, shout out to the guys, man. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. Y'all funny as hell. But just one mic, man. You know what I'm saying? We only got one mic. And I know a lot of people finna jump on the panel, which is great. I love it. But without further ado, let me throw the link in the chat, man. I like Noah Clowney, man. I think Noah Clowney is gonna be the reason why Claxton get traded. CNC Hooper Hat Factory. I swear, Jay, with these quotes or these little you know what I'm saying, words he be putting together, they be dope, man. They be dope. But yeah, man, this is interesting to see tonight because I really thought that we needed Clax to win this game, and to see us win this game and shoot poorly from the 3-point line shows we got a lot of grit, man. You see what the score was. I don't think they cracked 100. Did the Toronto Raptors crack 100 tonight? Nah, I think we kept them under 100 points. Our defense is pretty solid, man. Our defense was okay out there, man. LM, talk to me, man. He said CT and Cam Johnson a duo.
Y'all niggas gotta be stopped,
Yeah,
bro.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
not funny, bro. We back to
Yeah.
giving Cam Thomas the assist and he ain't even hit the court. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, nah, nobody ain't said nothing about Cam Thomas getting those assists. Hold on, LM. We kept Toronto Raptors under 100 points tonight, man. So I contribute that to
Yeah,
defense. But
I
what you seen out?
contribute that because they are trash. But go ahead.
What
Um,
you see out there, man? God damn, the
I'm
Knicks is blowing out the Timberwolves right now. What
yeah,
the
yeah.
hell is
I'm
going
watching
Wow,
the
I
on?
ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
watching the
That
game.
shit
It's
is a mess. I'm
bad.
watching the Denver game, bro. I ain't watching that.
Yeah,
Oh
We
my
we will not celebrate
gosh.
anything with any orange and blue activity going on. Keep going.
Nah, ain't no
in
celebration with
terms of
them.
the in terms of the tank, we messed that up. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised. Like with Claxton getting ejected, I thought Toronto had that in the bag. I was like, oh,
No, they did
you know
not.
what
My
I
nigga,
mean?
they was missing half their roster. Where was Quickly? Where was
Oh,
I
RJ
mean,
Barrett?
we was missing
Quickly
our
just got
roster.
hurt. No, no, hold on, LM. Let me ask you, who stood out tonight for you, bro? What player made you feel like, oh, all right, he should get some more minutes?
I mean, Jalen Wilson played horrible. I can't say him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jalen Wilson is who he is. You know, he gonna have bad games, but he always bounce back.
He had a bad
Um,
shooting game. I thought his defense
yeah,
was
one
all
for
right,
you,
though.
like 1 for 11, 0 for 7. Yeah, it was bad. It
Yeah,
was bad tonight. Clowney did good. Ben did good, surprisingly.
Yeah, Ben was the second best player on the court, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he definitely was.
That's
I'm
messed up to say
hoping.
because if as ice come up in here, bro, I gotta walk that shit back,
Nah,
bro. That's just
nah,
I
Ben
mean, this
Simmons
game was
deserved
won by
that
the
tonight.
vets, man. Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah.
game was pretty much won by the vets.
I ain't never seen
Like,
Ben Simmons run that fast on the break, bro. Like and pass out, bro. Like come on, like that nigga ran
yo,
all the way down the
Bro,
lane
he
and
was
passed
shooting the
out.
ball. He was shooting
it's
the ball.
it's
That was beautiful to
pandemonium on
see.
Twitter though because they like, yo, the vets gotta get off the team. Like, if we winning games like this, that nigga Cam Johnson gotta be worth a first now. If anything,
That
like
nigga had
his
33, 10, and
value.
6, bro. Who the last nigga that did
Yeah.
that? I give you a hint.
Yo,
He
wait,
tall, and he only he scores.
Ellen. How you gonna undersell it? He gotta be worth like a first now. No, two firsts at least. Now he's
Not
worth a
worth no
first
damn
already.
first.
But
No, he not.
the risky
Bro,
thing with
hold
that
on,
is
time
if
out. See,
he
this
get
is what
injured.
nah, y'all be missing the plot. The only reason why Schroeder went for less than the first is because he had an expiring deal. Anybody who get Cam Johnson is getting Cam Johnson for the next couple years, and he's a
Talk your
shooter
shit,
and he's
Jay.
proving it. Y'all niggas is y'all be missing the plot, bro.
I don't
Nah,
think it's
talk your
missing the
shit, Jay.
plot. I just think that it's
And the
you
plot,
you want to get
the
him
plot
more
don't need to be
before.
missed, my nigga. When CJ
Yo,
gets
he
it, the
It
next team
don't need to
CJ
be
get to,
missed.
bro, he ain't gonna be putting up 33, 10, and 6.
But they
Bro,
don't
he's
need him
still
to
gonna
put
be
up
shooting,
33, 10, and
but
6. They
not
just need him to shoot
right.
them shots when it matters.
Right. No, and on that note, his efficiency is what matters. His shooting
It really
splits.
depends on where he goes, bro, like and how he's used. Real,
Bruh, the
that's the
way
reality.
the way I'm looking at it, you could get a bucket from Cam Johnson in the beginning of the game or the end of the game, bro. He was really clutch tonight. Contenders are definitely watching how he played in the fourth quarter. We went to Cam Johnson in the fourth quarter. And he delivered, bro. Bro, when Jay talking about we could ask for two first, that shit definitely a possibility. We definitely getting one first in 2 seconds, or
We
might get
probably
two
asked for
first,
two
bro.
first. We probably asked for two first, like 2 minutes after this game was over, and then like 5:16 hung up
the
the
only
phone.
problem
Niggas
with
is
that
like,
is the
nah,
fact that
you out of
these
here.
other
Click.
I think with OKC the Sam Presti is a draft fiend. Like that nigga hold on
He
to
gotta
draft
be, nigga.
picks.
It's
Like
Oklahoma.
Exactly, Leaf. He ain't got no
exact that is
choice.
They ain't got
true.
no
That's true.
choice.
That's true. But the way OKC looking after that freaking game where they lost to Milwaukee, you better be on the phone trying to get Cam Johnson.
Nah, stop it. No, no,
Them niggas don't got no
they'll
That's
be all
true.
right.
shooters.
They'll
Yeah,
be all right,
no,
my
no, no.
nigga.
They need scoring. Nope.
They need
OKC needs
They'll
scoring,
be
scoring.
all
bro.
right,
They
They
bro.
need
The
do.
score.
nigga, the
They
No,
nigga,
they
need
what you
won't.
call it,
scoring.
need to come
No, they
back, bro.
won't.
Like, yes, they will. They'll be just
Bro,
fine.
Shet, but you got to realize Shet ain't reliable to just come back. Remember, he got injured before the season started, missed the whole season. Then he got injured just now, and he out for weeks.
Damn,
Both of
bro.
them,
You
hold on. Both
And
of
them
them were
niggas is
lower.
damn,
still
bro.
number one
Hold
in
up.
the West.
No,
What we
no, no, no,
talking?
no, no. What I'm saying is Cam Johnson's healthier than Shet. He got more experience than Shet. He went to the final. Shet didn't. And somebody to playing at a competitive level the way Cam Johnson is, bro. Look at his face when he's scoring 28 points, 30 points, bro. He loves that shit. He ain't
How my
going
boy
back.
Chet
He
just
not.
catch all these strays though?
No,
That's what I'm talking about,
no,
bro. Like,
no, no, no,
why
no,
we
no, no,
act
no,
like
no,
Chet ain't
no,
play 82
no,
games last year
no,
and them niggas
no,
finished with a number one seed?
And
no.
I
Come on,
fuck
bro.
with
Niggas
Chet,
gotta
bro.
watch their
Chet,
tone,
No,
bro. Like,
it's
come
not.
on, bro.
No, no. You saying wait till you come back, bro? CJ, right now, if you a contending team and you looking at Shet, you don't know whether or not. First off, Cam Johnson shoot better than Shet. Let's just start
Where's
there.
Cam Johnson gonna fit on that roster? Them niggas already got their shit up
nah,
in
nah, nah, nah,
place.
nah, nah,
He can
nah.
fit. He can
Leave,
fit on that
leave,
Nah,
roster. He can
leave.
he could
fit
I
on
fit
that
do
on that
think you
roster.
roster for
bugging right
sure.
there though, cause did you watch that NBA Cup game?
Yeah, I watched that shit. That nigga Giannis just dunked them
Hold
niggas. That's
on,
all it
no,
was.
no,
Like it
no,
was
no,
more
no,
than
no.
that.
See, look, this is what I
It
be
was way
saying,
more
bro.
than that.
You be
Nigga had
saying, yo,
26 and 20.
so the
It's
fuck
more than
what,
that though.
bro? If
It's
you
way
watch
more
that
than that,
game,
bro.
that team, Shea hit three pointers, and the rest of the team hit like fucking one or two or some shit like that. Like,
The rest of the team shot horrible.
right, bro. Shea shot horrible that game too, but they need a shooter on that team
But
bad.
Yep,
one shooter ain't gonna fix their problems, my nigga. Like, listen,
It's
bruh.
gonna help.
Listen, hold on. Listen, what I'm saying is it favors us to make the trade with OKC. If you don't know, for the chat that didn't hear the stream, again, OKC, they got some kind of pick PT was explaining. I don't know how to explain that one. It's a Houston Clipping pick, but it defers to us. We're not the macro, we're the micro in that trade situation with that pick, with the Houston and Clipper pick. Also, they have the OKC Thunder, they have a Oklahoma Thunder, they have the Miami pick 1 through 14. That means 1 through 14 it goes to Miami. If it's 15 and above in the first round, it goes to OKC. They also have the Utah pick 1 through 10 protected. That means if it goes to Utah for 1 through 10, if it's 11 or up in the draft, it goes to Oklahoma Thunder. And the last pick, which is I'm most interested in, is the Philadelphia 76ers pick, the 1 through 6 protected. If it's 7 or up, it goes to Oklahoma Thunder. Now,
how
me,
many how
if
many
the
of those
if
picks is in this draft?
all three of the ones
For
that I
all of
mentioned,
them.
All three of
All of
them
them
were,
is in the
and
draft.
yes,
how many
Yes.
and how
bro, hold
many of
on,
them how many of
bro.
them do you think that OKC is giving up, my nigga? Like, before you lie to me,
Bro,
bro. Like, I
listen,
want you.
no, bro. I'm not
Bro,
telling you. Listen.
they
Hold
got
on. Let me
enough
answer.
draft
Right,
capital.
right,
Right.
Jay. And on that note, Jay and Leaf, Bro, they still got draft capital. Even if they were to give us all three, they still got their own pick and that other pick, Houston Clipper pick. So they got 5 first-round picks. So I'm saying to what Jay's point,
Let's
yeah,
go
we could
turkey.
offer. We could offer. Yes, exactly. We
Let's
could
go
Bro,
offer
turkey.
them. We
besides
could
us,
offer them,
OKC
bro.
got the most draft capital in the league. They don't.
Bro,
What does a couple more picks for them
listen,
to drop off
listen.
mean?
They got 5 in the first round
And we
next in
second.
the draft. They got 5 in the next round. We could offer Cam Johnson for draft picks. What's hurting them so bad that they wouldn't give us these picks? They need
But
Cam
why y'all
Johnson
trading
more
Cam
than
It
they
all
Johnson?
need
depends
those
on if they
picks.
think it
Leave
all
Cam
depends.
Johnson alone, man.
It all
Leave the
depends on
superstar
if
Nah,
alone.
OKC.
Cam Johnson don't even want to get traded, right, Jay?
He don't
Right,
even
leave
want to
him
get traded.
alone,
That's number
man.
one. Number two, bro. Like if everything that y'all saying, bro, is on point. The problem is, bro, they not gonna swipe They not gonna swipe all them picks for Cam Johnson. They gonna swipe all them picks, my nigga, for a better player to pair up with SGA. That's
Cam
what they're gonna
Johnson.
do.
Cam,
No,
No,
bro,
bro.
you out of your
listen.
mind?
Yeah,
A better
nah,
player.
you
Who
out
you
You're
your
want them
not
to
mind, bro.
listening,
get?
bro.
If you
You're
don't
not
see
listening.
how when Chet come back and motherfucking SGA and the rest of the team they got with Cam Johnson on the team, because I know we ain't gonna get nothing back for butt picks. He would improve their team.
Listen,
Y'all niggas, y'all niggas is
listen,
hyperventilating, bro. I ain't gonna
listen. No,
hold
no,
you.
no, 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 no.
No,
Hold on.
nobody
Without
saying he going over.
listen,
You already said ain't they number one in the
li-
West already,
listen.
Yes,
or
they number
close
one
to
in
Whoa,
the
whoa,
top.
West,
hold on,
bro.
All
hold on.
right, he's gonna go over
Listen,
there as shooting to their team, which they are
exactly.
severely lacking.
Exactly. Listen, I can't pull up the graphics, but let me explain it. The significance of me keep bringing up Oklahoma Thunder is that this is one of the teams that was in the rebuild. It's now a contended team, right? They did it the right way. Sam Presti, he been the GM since they got the OKC with KD and etc. Now that being said, I'm watching what they doing, and I'm hoping Sean Marks could do business with them. Even call Sam Presti on your off days. Now, I'm only saying that because with these 3 picks that I mentioned, when you look at the fact that they're contending and not building, 2 things I want y'all to know. They doing more contending than rebuilding. They went out and got Hartenstein just for what Chet might not be able to do to guard, you know what I'm saying? And on that note, that's the first thing. The second thing
Bigger bigs.
is right. The second thing is because they contended. I disagree with Leaf. They just looking for pieces. Like they're not looking for a major piece. Somebody like Cam Johnson is a good addition. They could take on that contract, and the Brooklyn Nets was more than willing to do business with them going into the draft because we more of a
Can I ask
rebuilding
you this
team
though?
than a contending team.
How long is Chet supposed to be out?
Chet supposed to be
For a
out like
while.
another month,
Another
bro. They
another
gonna
month.
reevaluate him.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't think Paolo's
is it
close
a
to
chance
coming
that
back
he'll be
either.
back before the playoffs or around the playoffs?
He
He'll be
might
back
be. He'll
around
be
All
back
Star
before the
break, bro. Like
playoffs.
I say around that. But my
Okay.
thing is that, bro. Like, listen, we had this conversation yesterday, and PT talked somebody up in this party down, bro. I ain't gonna say his name, bro. He just so happened to be the host of the channel. But the thing is, bro, like
Yo, what?
realistic, the reality of the
Hold on,
situation is,
whoa, whoa,
bro.
I was
Like,
on mute. My bad. Be specific. What do you mean he walked me down? He ain't never walked me down. What you
no,
talking
no,
about?
no. He talked you down, bro. He that's what he
Talk me
did,
down
bro.
what? What you mean talk me
He
down?
talked you down this rabbit hole to get you to believe that Cam Johnson is worth 2 first-round picks, and
Nah,
I
he's
already know
not.
that he's
He's
Bro,
not.
not.
no, 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 no,
Nah,
no.
he's
But
worth
you mean
he's worth one
nah,
first round pick. I think. I don't think he's worth 2.
nah. I can't.
Well, man,
Listen.
not in today's
Okay.
NBA where
Listen,
Mikal
Hey
Bridges is
guys,
no,
worth
no, no.
6.
Right. Let's debate it. Let's debate it. Because my thing is, I'm listening to Nets fans. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking me down. I'm looking at it for what it is. And at the end of the day, I would debate any Nets fan to say that Cam Johnson raised his value as a player from last season to this season.
Yes, he did.
From last season to the so again, he's not talking me down. We're agreeing on the fact that from last season to this season, Cam Johnson is a better player. He's a better
That's a fact.
NBA player, bro. Like,
I got $20, bro. We don't get not one first-round pick, my nigga, for Cam Johnson, bro.
Nah, we gonna
wait,
get one.
what?
We gonna get
I got
one.
Wait.
That's
$20. We don't get
guaranteed.
Where's
not
that
one
logic
pick.
coming
We
You
don't
gonna
get
in?
lose
no.
Where's
We
that
the
don't get
money.
logic
no
coming
picks.
from on this
We don't
one?
yeah,
get no picks from the
that's
Thunder.
Leave,
I
that's
I
fair.
got $20 for
You gonna
any of
lose
you
that
niggas up in
point
here.
Nah.
unless
Wait,
we
no, that's
unless we
nasty.
What do
go
you think
I'm
crazy.
he's
putting
worth?
bread up. I don't
Second
want
round
to debate
draft
no more. I want
picks?
you niggas money. That's
No,
it.
you ain't taking no money for some BS gamble like that. Come on.
Right.
That's
Why
We
you
will,
nasty,
betting it?
Lee.
Hold
we
on.
will
Hold on.
not get a first round pick from
Why you?
OKC.
But what? Okay, but
We
why?
gonna
No,
at least
no,
get one first rounder for
no. I
Cam.
disagree, bro. Hold on. First and
Yes,
Yeah,
we
foremost,
can
at
we
definitely
don't.
get
least
a
a
first for
first round.
Cam, Joey.
Hold on.
Yes.
At
We don't
least.
hold on. We the ones. We the ones making noise. The Nets fans, not the media, not the big media, but the Nets fans. The podcast is me. Kind of. I won't say specifically, but I sent the super chat to Players Choice. This is where all of this is coming from.
It looks like
This
the
is how.
Warriors really
This.
needed Beekman.
But
This is why I'm saying all of that. I'm saying, and I'm saying that to say I'm giving validity to my content, Leaf.
no,
Why
I
you
agree.
keep saying that, bro? Why you keep saying that he's not worth 2 first rounders? I don't know why you keep saying.
Nah,
Something
I don't know why
smells
y'all.
here,
I don't know
guys.
why. I don't know why y'all trying to put that shit in motion, bro. Like,
Why you
listen,
keep saying that though?
when
Why
it,
you keep saying he not worth
because
it?
I know how Sam Presti works. He's not giving up no 2 first round picks in
He's
this
got
Why?
draft
15
for
picks.
Cam
Wait, Leaf.
Johnson.
He's got 15 picks,
Why?
though, Leaf. What is he going to do with
It
those
don't
15
matter,
picks?
and
Yes,
he
it
gonna
do
use every
matter.
last one of them.
Yes, it
Cause
do
like he
What?
matter.
been doing.
Yes,
He's
it
He
do
going
was
to use
doing
matter.
that
every
with
last
Katie.
one of
Yes, it.
them. Really?
Yes, it do
He
matter.
gonna use every last one of them, just like he did when
No,
Katie was there, and just like
I
he
no,
did when
just
Russ was
I
there.
disagree.
nah.
Hold on. I
Different. It's
He's
disagree.
going
different.
to use every
Hold
last
on.
one of them. It's
I
Oklahoma.
disagree. I disagree.
I
I
don't
Hold
buy
on,
disagree.
hold
that.
on.
I,
I disagree with the fact that Cam
man,
Johnson
I'm putting
is
bread up, bro. Listen,
he's
y'all
a
can
first
debate all y'all
rounder.
want, bro. Fuck that.
He's a first rounder, but I do think to Lee's point, we might not get him for any first rounders from OKC just because he is right. And Sam Presti is a draft merchant, bro. Then he
But,
goes
but,
on the
but,
draft picks like
Bro,
nobody's business.
Wait,
Like
wait, wait,
LM,
LM. The
hold
game has
on,
changed,
LM.
though. They're not a drafting team anymore. They're first place in the West, and
Exactly,
with Memphis and
exactly.
Houston hot on their asses.
Talk
So
to him,
if
bro.
you want those two teams
so
out
why
bidding
Cam
for
Talk
Johnson
to
Johnson,
not
him.
you're probably going
so
to get
why Cam
embarrassed in the
Johnson not
playoffs
traded yet?
by one of those teams.
Talk to him.
The new
Isn't the goal
CBA.
to win? No, Breezy. Isn't the goal to win a championship? What is okay scared about? You have
Exactly,
15 picks. You're just missing a
exactly,
three-point
John,
shooter.
exactly.
Come
if
Hold
that
on,
on.
was the John, if that was the
And
case,
LM,
can't and y'all think Cam
LM.
Johnson, bro, is what they need, bro.
if that
Like
was the
that's
case,
what I'm
Yes,
putting
Cam
their
forward.
Johnson
I'm
would
three-point
have
on.
shooting
been
is atrocious.
traded.
Did you not watch the
Yes,
NBA Cup? They were 10
LM.
from 32, Leaf, from three.
Exactly,
Come on.
exactly,
You're telling
exactly.
me he ain't
Hold
worth
on,
the
First
first
of all,
round
talking
pick
about
for
one
you?
game.
Hold on.
Second, bro. Second, they
Listen.
still number one in the West,
Listen, oh, because
easily.
of their defense, bro. It's not
Man.
easily. No. It's on they on their necks. Houston, OKC, Oklahoma Thunder, all of them teams. That shit is close. It ain't like a big gap like from fucking Boston, Cleveland, and then whoever the third team is. It's a fucking significant closeness. You know what I mean? Now I'm only
Don't
saying
forget
that. Listen.
Dallas. Don't forget Dallas was Kyrie and Luca, you know?
Exactly. And they just picked up Clay Thompson for
Oh,
that
good
very
mention.
reason. So
But ain't
again,
they in
so
like
listen,
8 for 11?
8 foot
So
what?
wait, so hold on, so
Hold on. Let
John,
me.
if Sean Marks is on the phone with Sam Presti and he's offering Cam Johnson, why is Sam Presti not pushing the button saying, "All right,
The deal
let's
should
do
already
it"?
be through the table. The fact we won tonight because of Cam Johnson and the Raptors get a potential boost in their draft ratings is horrible. If Marks can make a good deal for sure, Cam Johnson right now, based off what he's done so far, it's a failure on Marks and the team. Like you
Yo,
But
should be
but
John,
John,
thankful for
Exactly.
the fact that
John,
you're
I ain't
doing
Exactly.
gonna
right
wait,
now.
John.
Exactly.
but
John,
you don't think
does
after that
anybody
game, you don't think after that NBA
does
cup game that Presti would have been on the phone like, "All right, we really need a shooter. Let me
He
contact
should
Sean
be.
Marks."
He should be.
Nah,
I
You
got
but
got
that's the
embarrassed
thing.
by the
But
Bucks.
no.
LM, they got
Listen.
embarrassed by the Bucks in that cup
Listen.
game.
Listen. We the ones that got that advantage, is what I'm saying. We the ones that look. Y'all need Cam Johnson. Don't act like y'all don't.
right.
And if y'all
Right.
act like y'all don't, y'all gonna have a situation where y'all gonna have to compete versus John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies, who's playing
The
really good.
fuck
Another
out
team
of
that's
here.
trying to get to the number one spot. This shit ain't the same as the Eastern Conference, where the Boston Celtics is going to dominate the number one spot. That shit is going to toggle between the OKC, Memphis Grizzlies, maybe the Houston Rockets, maybe even Denver Nuggets, maybe the
I
Minnesota,
promise
not
you it won't.
Minnesota. Listen, and I'm only saying that to say we both know that the Western Conference was always considered a run and gun conference. More the Eastern Conference was more to slow it down defense, half court set. And somebody like Cam Johnson that went to the finals in the Western Conference, you trying to tell me OKC and all these other teams ain't got eyes on him and they not fitting to give up 2 draft picks? Again, there's a difference on what you do with draft picks when you a rebuilding team and a contending team. OKC is a contending team.
Too,
Right, and here's the thing: do you want to keep
You
Shea
missing a
happy? Or
point,
you want to
bro. They
lose?
went to
Shea
the-
wants to win. Shea wants to win a title right now. If you don't want to get
Hold on,
Cam
hold on.
Johnson,
Listen,
it shows you don't
listen.
want to win. If you don't want to get him.
Listen. What I'm saying is, realistically, you're talking about these draft picks as if they giving up all their draft picks, ignoring me telling you that they still got their 2 of their own draft picks, and I think that Houston Clipper draft picks. So they got like 2, 3 other draft
They got
picks.
picks
No,
up the
they for
wazoo
sure.
for
Right,
every year.
they got
They got picks up the
right.
wazoo.
No. I'm talking specifically about next draft, since he making it seem like the draft is so important for OKC next season. I'm saying it's important. Bro, I'm saying right now, Hartenstein is way more important than anybody they could draft. And then he got him out the free agency. They significance, I mean, their magnitude of them going to the draft is not important as much as the Brooklyn Nets. We got more. They
That's
need
true.
Cam Johnson more than they need that draft next season, bro. They do. They need Cam Johnson right now more than they need that draft next season, because Cam Johnson can help them contend and compete for a championship right now before next season is over, bro.
The problem.
Listen, they went to the, listen. No, you're missing the fact that they went to the Western Conference Finals. They didn't go to the fucking play-in or to get knocked out in the first round, and they feel like they still building. They feel like, yo, we could have beat Dallas if they could get Kit. All right, go ahead, bro.
First off, they got knocked out in the second round. Second, everything that's making Cam Johnson much better than what he was last year is based on chemistry and coaching. That's what's making him much better, bro. Like, now you putting him in a situation where he's gonna have to play off Chet, and you asking him to basically shoot. I need you to shoot the same exact way you were shooting on the Nets, that you was on a team that was under 500, and now add that to the number 1 team in the West, bro. It doesn't correlate that easily. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
Leaf, I got a question. Leaf, is Cam Johnson? Leaf, is Cam Johnson?
He already played in the Western Conference already, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like,
wait, Leaf,
is Cam Johnson Conference as a bench player, bro? You trying to put him over there as? Go ahead, say what you're gonna say.
He's not going to be the starter.
Is Cam Johnson better than Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, Ousmane Dieng, and Kenrich Williams? He's better than all 4 of those players right now on their bench.
He's playing better than them, but he's not better than them. No.
But he's a piece, though. Okay.
He's better than them right now.
He's playing better than them right now, but he's not. But he's not.
Bro, he's a better player than he was last season, bro.
Of course he is, but there's levels to it, bro. Everybody,
you talk about his levels
to it, Cam, than what he is last season, bro. Like, hold on, wait. I understand that, bro, and we got Jordy Fernandez to thank for it. Thank you, Jordy. But like, bro, because we know he couldn't do this with nobody else. We all did. All y'all niggas wanted him traded before this season even started.
No, you missing a point, bro. All you doing is inciting the riot. Listen, the point is he's a better player than he was last season. Again, emphasis on my point. He is closing games this season.
That's because of Jordy Fernandez,
bro. No. It's not about necessarily Jordy Fernandez. Just the same way that the Brooklyn Nets gave Mikal Bridges the opportunity to close games, and we was mad that he was missing layups and doing all this shit that was making us look bad as a basketball team. Cam Johnson is doing the opposite. You see Cam Johnson playing by himself, not next to Mikal Bridges, is playing better than he was when he was with Mikal Bridges. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He's not the same player. He's a better player. If the OKC don't take advantage right now and do business with the Brooklyn Nets, they're going to be the ones that's going to look bad in the end. And again, the hesitance, in my opinion, is Cam Johnson probably don't even want to get traded.
I'm gonna make a fucking. I'm gonna say this
over here.
I'm gonna say
this place.
Hold up, wait. I'm gonna say this.
This place is beautiful.
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna make a phone call. for, bro. Like, listen, all I'm gonna say, bro, about that trade, them dribble handoffs from Ben Simmons look a lot sweet, bro. When you coming off that curl, bro. Like now, if you got somebody on OKC that could give them the same open opportunities while Shea is working in the mid range and try to break down the defense, I'll be more than happy to hear it while I go make this phone call, bro. But I'll be back sometime soon before y'all end this shit, bro.
Breezy.
All
If Cam
right.
Johnson has political power over Sean Marks, he shouldn't be a manager right now. If you can't turn this guy into some solid gold when it's the highest value is going to be, Marks can't be our
But
GM
John,
next year. I
you
mean,
can't
that's just horrible.
you can't
I
force
don't know.
Sam to make a trade. That's the thing that's the thing that we're saying. We don't know if Sean Marks is offering Cam Johnson to OKC, and Sam's just saying no.
Yeah, but
We
here's the
don't know.
thing, though.
We don't know.
It seems nobody wants to make a move until Doe or Johnson, the top wings next to Kyle Kuzma, are off the board. And if that's the case, you could get a high offer from a team very soon and make the deal. But if you wait all the way to the deadline and we get like 15 to 16 wins because we're beating up bottom of the barrel teams like Raptors, Wizards, and improving their draft odds, that's a failure because you're waiting too long. If we trade them by then and still get
Well,
the whole we
You're
want,
right.
and
yo,
our wins
You're
and
John,
right.
loss
But you
record
can't
John,
force.
last
true,
year
You're
this
right.
I'm
But
time,
you can't
la-
force GMs to make trades. That's the main thing. Like he can't. I'm sure he can't put a gun to his head and be like, "Yo, make this trade." Like I would want him to get traded, of course, but that's not how it
th-
works. It got to be a mutual agreement
I,
on
I,
things.
I
I
understand,
don't know,
LM. It's
man. I
just
don't
you
know
wait
if I
too
want
you
him to
long
get
trying to
to
trade
traded,
my
give up
man.
boy,
your
man.
chances. You wait too long.
I don't
That's the
know if I
point.
want him to get traded, man. I don't
Why
even know
not,
no more,
Breezy? Why,
man.
I
why do you
want to
want to keep?
know. I want to know. Last year this time, where was we at on the draft boards? Because we still ended up with the third pick.
Well,
Atlanta
we didn't
still
own our
ended
pick
up.
We was
last year,
around. We was
so
around.
And I know we
No,
didn't own our pick. What I'm
we was
saying is
around
we.
the same, bro. We had 10 wins. I think we had 10
no,
wins for a
we
Yeah,
long
was
but I'm
time.
talking
we was
about in
around, we was
all of these
around for,
mock drafts
Sure.
that they putting up that everybody is so scared of right now. They probably had us not getting the third
we
pick
no
and
we
not with
wasn't high
Atlanta
in the
getting the
draft
first pick.
around
So
we
everybody just
wasn't high
remain
around this
calm.
year.
Stop stressing over shit you can't control because all of that shit is bullshit that
It
people
is
is
different when
making
you
up.
own your own
We,
draft picks, though. Like compared to another team that is owned that has your future in
of
their
course, because you
hands.
get
Like,
the pick. But what I'm saying is, last year they didn't expect us to get the third pick, and then we got it.
well, nah, they got the third pick because of us, because we was
Right,
trash.
We had
right.
32
So
wins. We had 32
right.
when we was 32
So
and
we
50.
were supposed to be good last year because that meant they wouldn't have gotten the third pick. They probably would have gotten it at 20. Or if we was good, that pick would have been at 20 or
Yeah, I
22
get
or
that, but
24.
it don't matter who getting the pick. All I'm saying is that's the number that they gave us with the amount of wins, and even
And we
at
wasn't
this
even that
point,
good. We was above
at
500 this last year. Around this
not
year,
at
No, we
this
Braun
wasn't.
point,
led us.
not at this
We
point.
Nah,
was.
no, we wasn't.
The
We had
last time
remember.
we was above
Yo,
500 was 13
in
and 10.
December was
Yeah,
right, and that
Jay's
was in
right. 13
December,
and 10. You're right, Jay. You
and
were
that
right.
was in this, and this was, and that was
Yeah,
in
but we
December.
passed 26 games now.
We didn't really start losing until January.
Well,
The
all I'm
fact of the
saying
matter
is,
is we have our future in our hands. It's different when another team is controlling your future like Boston did, like Houston did, and we trash and we giving them top tier talent because we being trash.
Yeah.
Like if we own our
Right.
future in our hands, we can make our own decisions on how to maneuver things
Well,
moving forward,
L-
which we
LM,
can
Right.
do.
Right.
LM. Speaking of decisions, what do you want to do about Claxton, man? I mean, I don't know what what happened to Claxton tonight, man. That was
I think Claxton
wild.
needs
Clax,
therapy.
Oh,
I think
Clax might be
Claxton
oh,
needs
that,
leading the
therapy.
league in ejections.
Yeah,
yeah. Yo,
I told
let's
you
hear from
guys. I
Joey.
told you guys,
Hold on,
man.
hold on, y'all. Joey BK been relatively quiet on the panel. Shout out to Joey BK. Definitely want to hear his takes on you know what I'm saying. So just pass it to Joey, John. After that, you know what I mean, after you
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, it's just listen. I don't know what's going on with Claxton. You got $100 million. You have no All-Star accolades. You have no significant awards. Brooklyn, they wanted to keep you, give you $100 million, and you're showing us that you want to go. I get it. You want to be on a winning team, but this is the worst way to go about it because you're affecting Coach Jordy's program. Do these young guys really want to see a guy who's supposed to be a leader, an example for them, just want to get kicked out of the game so quickly to go dress up in his fashion wear and go have a cold one while we're all struggling out here and busting our asses? It's just that's going to come to a head if Jordy can't figure out why Claxton,
Oh,
can't get his stuff
shit,
together.
man.
It's becoming a problem, man. Joe, I'll pass the ball to you, man.
Y'all know how I feel about Claxton and how he reacted tonight only fucking helps my argument, bro. Like it's really not like all the Clax defenders out here is not looking good for y'all, man. It's looking y'all man got y'all out here looking crazy. This this
Claxton
supposed to
was
be
doing well
Yeah.
before he got kicked out, and
Yo, for real,
he
yo.
was doing well before he got kicked out, and he got fouled. I think I'm not even sure
yo.
he
Is
threw the
something
ball in the
wrong with
class.
him? I think
It
something is
looked like the
off with
ball
him,
slipped
bro.
out his hand
Nah.
a little bit.
I
Nah,
think
he
he
might
done
need
Yeah.
lost.
he might need
basketball in his
therapy, bro.
stance.
Yeah.
He could have hurt
It's something
Yeah.
off
somebody.
It
with him.
almost looked
He
like
might
it
need
slipped
Yeah.
out his
he
hand.
might
Like
need therapy or something, bro.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't
but
know.
Hold
I
on.
feel like he be
Hold on.
crashing out way too much.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
word.
it's become a
Yeah.
problem. I said it was going to become a problem. People are like
Yeah.
John, you're getting too high on the guy. Well, what does tonight show me? There's no
yo,
defense for what he did
see
tonight. There really
Yeah.
isn't.
no. See, this what I'm saying. Y'all be having me tight, yo. Dead ass. Because
Oh man.
y'all get so goddamn soft. That's why niggas don't watch the NBA now, because the NBA too goddamn soft. And niggas show a little emotion and give them a tech, you kick them out the goddamn game. Just now,
Hold on.
He
Jay, so
threw a
hold on. Yo,
bro,
basketball in his
it's
Yeah, he
too
stance
threw the
like
hold
ball
on,
that.
with
hold
his
on, y'all.
stance, man.
Hold on. Let me
bro.
ask you a question. Jay, did you see him? Not the fact that he threw the ball, but he picked something else up like he was finna to throw that. Did
Yeah,
you see
that's
that
after he
Right.
part?
got kicked out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Bro,
after the fact?
Yeah, he
bro.
was on his way to the
So
tunnel.
Yeah,
so hold
yeah.
on, he got kicked out because he threw the ball in the stands?
He probably thought he had a he probably thought he had a
Where
tech.
he was chirping
No, look,
after that?
no, he probably thought he had a tech, and he realized he got kicked out for real, and that's when he picked up the shit. Because soon as he threw the ball in the stands, Duke said, "Get him out of here!" Like he looked like an umpire when he said 3 strikes, you're out. He did that shit as soon
Damn.
as he threw the ball in the
I
stands.
will I
That's
will say
messed
this
up,
though. I think
man.
he should have
The
got. I think
NBA
he
is
should have.
too soft, bro. Like any
I
because look, hold on, let me say one more thing before you start. I feel like drama is what builds ratings, right?
Hmm.
On TV, period. And I feel like as soon as there's any little bit of drama, they cut it off, nip it in the bud before anything
Hmm.
ever starts. And I understand trying to be
They trying to take
professional,
the emotion out the game?
right? And if you take the
Okay.
emotion out the game, that should make it boring to watch.
But
Mm.
what drama though? But
Hold
wait,
on, let's
Jay.
go to Joy.
Claxton's acting like he's Dennis Rodman or something. He's got that type of power.
I'm just
He's
saying
Nah,
in
anybody.
nah,
general,
nah. He
like
not
this
no
is one
Dennis Rodman.
example, but I'm
Yeah, he
just
ain't
talking
no
about
big
in
bad
general.
wolf.
Watch the games, bro. They
Joey.
fucking take the emotion out of it. They don't want
Joe.
like they give a nigga a tech for staring at somebody after you make a good play.
Right, yeah, right. No intimidation.
Like you
This
should
is
be able to
competition.
talk shit. Like yeah, I just dunked on your bitch
Right,
ass and
right,
keep going. Like, but
right. Right, this competition. Joey, talk to us, Joey. Do you think? I don't think Clax is wrong for showing
I think
emotion. I do agree
no.
with Jay on that,
I think
but
he's
he
not
be
wrong for.
crashing out to LM's point.
He's
He do
not
be
wrong for
crashing out.
showing emotion. I just think he need to keep his head in the game. It seemed like it's all. I don't know if he's all in mentally because it seems like
He loses
shit is
cool too
getting to
fast.
him, huh?
He loses cool too fast.
Yeah, he losing his cool too fast. Agree, exactly.
you know what I thought
I
happened? I think he thought they was calling the foul on him, and then he got frustrated and then lost the ball. Like that's what I think happened. I don't think he meant to just throw it in the crowd
I
like,
think
oh,
he
gorilla
got
man.
It
frustrated.
looked
Yeah,
like
he
he threw
got
it in the
frustrated
trail. He
and
looked
threw
like
the
he threw
ball
that
because
shit.
he didn't get the foul. He got
Yeah.
But
grabbed
he
by
did get
Olenek.
the foul.
He got grabbed by Olenek right
Cause that's
before
the
he was
crazy
about.
shit. He did get the foul. He was gonna go to the line. Did Jalen Wilson take
Right.
his shot
My
forward?
thing is, if you know the refs is going to look, I'm not arguing the emotion point, but if you know the refs on some nonsense anyway, do your best to not get kicked out the game and not be a detriment to your
Can
teammates.
I say this,
It
Thank
Joe?
is
you,
what it
Can I
is.
Go
say
ahead,
this? I
Joey.
think
I feel
Yeah,
like that
I
shit
Joe.
should
think
have been a flagrant one though, not a two.
Right.
yeah, I was
Joey,
gonna
go ahead,
say that.
Joey.
I think he should have.
Yeah.
In his defense, I think Claxton should have got just one tech. He shouldn't have got kicked out.
I
Um,
agree. That
Yeah,
I
for
agree
real.
on. That I agree on.
um, but as far as what you was talking about, Breezy, I agree with you 100% with the OKC situation. However, I do not think Cam Johnson is worth two first. I think that's stretching it. I think we can at least get one first though, and I think OKC will be willing to give it up because they
Or
have
at
an
least a
abundance of
first and a good player.
yeah.
Listen. Joey, what I'm saying about the OKC thing is the fact that They need Cam Johnson more than we need those draft
I
picks.
understand that. I
So
understand that.
we could
I
use that
get
to
it.
our
I'm
advantage.
tracking with you, brother. I get it.
Supply and demand.
OKC is contending right now. They're not
Mm-hmm.
rebuilding. They're in contention mode. So they need a guy like Cam Johnson that can a veteran that's used to the West Coast that can come up and heat it up off the bench, or a plug and play guy who could give you 20 plus points a night if need be.
Facts.
So I get it. My thing is all depends on how much they willing to give up for him. And I think they want him. Like I said, but I don't know. I just think two first rounders is kind of a stretch. I do think we can at least pull one for him though. At least one first rounder. I think Leaf bugging about us not getting no first rounders at all. Now I don't believe that at all.
Yeah, but again, it's different between the rebuilding team and the Brooklyn Nets and the contending team in OKC. It's just trajectories of what they're supposed to do with this season is different.
Exactly.
Uh,
I
You
mean,
know
he
what I'm
got so
saying?
many picks. I mean, he can't draft. He can't keep drafting with all those picks he got because there's only so many fucking spots you could put on the team.
Hmm.
It's only so much you could do till you get to a point to where you like, okay, I got my guys.
Hmm.
Let me fucking get up off some of these assets and trade for some veterans to fill in the gaps.
Hmm.
You feel
And but
me?
Uh,
he, yeah, but he do, and again, he got the leverage. They got the leverage to get the free agent that they want, whether it be Johnson or a different
Yeah, they
player.
got the assets to do it. But
Yeah. So yeah.
the thing is how much do they value Cam Johnson, and are they willing to give
But
up
what I'm
two
saying
firsts?
is, we be speaking on it as if we don't know the specifics of it. When you specifically look at it, bro, they coming up off of some of them first. Even if they came up off of their own first,
Can I
like
say
I
something
this
else real
probably,
quick, Breezy? I
yeah,
think
yeah,
another thing that helps us in this trade with Cam Johnson and why he's so valuable is because of his contract. His contract is already locked in for like at least 2-3 more years. So OKC don't gotta worry about he's on a manageable contract. They get a
yeah.
good player and they don't have to worry about negotiating with him anytime soon. They got him locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
I saw
Yeah.
another trade where I think it was Cam Johnson to Houston, and then I think it was something about him going to Houston and we get Cam Whitmore
I
in
saw
return.
Cam Johnson for Sacramento for the kid. What's the kid? The light skinned kid they got in Sacramento.
King of Murray.
Yeah, him. And yeah, for
I
Keegan.
ain't gonna lie.
I
Besides the
also seen
OKC
a
deal, I
trade. I
would I would
also
like
seen a
that
trade
Houston deal.
to Denver for Michael Porter Jr.
Trash.
Yeah, I saw MPJ, and
I saw that
I don't
I
too.
know. I would
don't
like the
want that.
Houston deal. I think Cam Whitmore on this team would be. I mean, we was supposed to get him. I think that would be like fate coming back. Like, yeah, we was supposed to
Y'all
get
think
you
that's
anyway. Now
enough
you
though?
here.
LM,
If
you
we was
think Cam?
keeping Cam
Hold
Johnson
on, real
and
quick.
had Michael Porter Jr., I would like that though.
LM, you think
I
Cam? You
don't-
think Cam Whitmore is enough for Cam Johnson?
At this point, yeah, they have no spit. Like even Houston fans are saying, "Yo, there's no room for Cam Whitmore on the team." They got
Yeah, I
way
know
too
that, but I'm
much.
talking about as far as value though. You don't think Cam Johnson is a little bit more valuable than Cam Whitmore? Or you think
No,
it's
not on
about
that
the same
team.
because of Cam Whitmore's upside?
I think Whitmore's upside, as especially if he's our three,
We need a
uh,
first.
And he
if
on a
he's our
and
three,
he on a cheap rookie deal.
right? So it's not like you really, losing anything in the process. You get a shooter. Houston, to Breezy's point, Houston looks like they in contention mode. They doing good. They want to get veteran guys on there. You see
Yeah,
that
yeah.
with
They
Van
they
Fleet
they
and
they
and
another
and
one. They a young team
right,
who needs those veteran guys to
right.
fill in those gaps.
Cam
Yeah,
Whitmore don't fit. They got Tari Eason, they got Amin Thompson, they got Jalen
yeah.
Green, they got Sengun, they got Jabari Smith Jr., they got Reese Shepard. Like, where does he fit? He don't.
Right.
He doesn't fit
Exactly. He is
anywhere.
the
Get
odd
him
man
off the
out for
team
sure.
and
He is
put
the odd
right
man
on
out.
Brooklyn. He will thrive. There's no expectations here. He probably will be the starting three, and he'll ball out, bro. Like,
Shit, I wanted him. I was hoping he would fall to us in the draft, but
right. I wanted him to. I
Hey,
wanted him to be our draft pick.
I wanted to say this, man. Ben Simmons played a decent game tonight. If anybody didn't bring that up, he had a solid game.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
actually looked
Yeah,
aggressive. He was shooting the ball. I'm like,
yeah,
damn, okay. He
yeah.
showed a little
yeah,
something tonight.
yeah. He got
I
to
just
the
wish he can
midi.
do that every night.
Yeah.
Like, uh, if you get
Now I
that Ben every night, it's a different story.
yeah. He was definitely a part of us winning because the defense had to be honest. And when he wasn't honest and played the passing lanes, that's when Ben Simmons is the most dangerous. So that means now you gotta stay in front of him. And he's 6'10" and running
Yeah,
fast. You know what I'm saying? So
facts. Dayron gave us some solid minutes too. Dayron was
Man,
looking
he was
alright out
pissing
there.
me off.
Yeah,
He was pissing me off, but they was fouling him though. But he was not finishing at the rim. Pause. And that
yeah.
he
I
got
mean,
to
I like his
finish.
tenacity for the ball. I
Nah,
like his
that's a
nose for the
fact.
ball though.
That's a fact. It was one play he got like 3 rebounds off his misses. He was looking like Angel Reese out there.
You
Exactly.
could tell. You
yeah, I
could
seen
tell
that
he's still
play.
trying
Yeah.
to. You could
Gotta
still. You could
finish.
tell he's still trying to get used to like his size and dominate in
I
the
see. I
paint. He's
seen
not at
Clowney.
that
I
point
seen
yet.
Clowney hitting some threes and playing some good defense, making some good
Right?
defensive plays.
That's why we didn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
really miss Claxton as much. Yeah, my fault. That's why we
Yeah.
didn't miss Claxton as much because Clowney was out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's
was
why
really the
that's
vets
why
that brought this
Yo,
game
but
home,
but
man.
see, this is the thing. I can't be really happy about this win because I know even the Nets killer was on the bench. Like they was talking about RJ and Quickly and all that, but no, Podol, man. If Podol would have played in this game, bro, we'd have been
Yeah.
finished. Podol be
Yo,
killing us for some reason, bro, and he would
that
have cooked us if he was
I,
playing.
I want to say this.
no, he be
Hold on, let
killing
me say this
Clax.
real
If
quick.
Clax ain't it, Clowney different, bro. Clowney might be tougher than Clax. But go ahead, Joey.
No, I
You might
wanted
be
to
right,
say
but it's just certain dudes that just play good
no,
against the
certain
Nets for
dudes do
some
cook us
reason.
though. You right, and they be regular ass players and they be cooking us. But that nigga Scotty Barnes overrated, bro. I don't know
I
what
like
nigga
Scotty.
team.
I wish we
That
would have
nigga
traded
overrated. He just don't got
KD for a
no
package to the
bag,
Raptors.
huh?
I said I
He
wish we'd
played,
have traded KD for a package to the Raptors with Scotty Barnes and
Nah, I
Siakam
don't
and
like
bro.
shit.
Scotty.
Down the stretch, he couldn't score the ball, bro. That make a difference
He
in
don't
who you
got no
are in this
Yeah,
bag,
league.
but we would
bro.
have had Cam Thomas to score the ball, and then Scotty Barnes would be getting
Nah,
rebounds
I don't
and
Nah,
think
I'm
he
talking
don't
about
fit the
tonight.
Brooklyn
I'm
mold
talking about
for real.
tonight. And he was a high ass draft pick, bro, like 7 or
That
something.
nigga overrated, bro. I'm telling you.
I like
He
Scotty
ain't that.
Barnes. He
If we would
he
have
just
drafted his
he
number
need the right
7 and
team
got
around him.
Scotty Barnes, I'd be mad as hell.
I don't
Listen,
think
Cam
Scotty
Thomas.
Barnes.
Listen, Cam
Scotty Barnes
Thomas.
ain't number one. That's the problem.
Listen, no. What I'm saying is he went high. He went like top 10, Jay, for
That's a
one.
fact.
Two, Cam Thomas set the bar really high for me. About who we draft and how well they play, at what competitive level they play at, bro.
He
Cam
could be a
Thomas set the
I
Scotty
bar
don't
very
Pippen
like
for
high.
him. You know
somebody,
why I don't
bro.
like him? Because he push off. He don't got no bag. And he is just a streaky shooter. It's
I
nothing
don't like
stands
him
out
as a
about his
two to
game to
Cam
me.
Thomas. I don't like him as a two.
You
Like
don't
as a
think so?
duo, nah. As a duo, nah. I don't see it with those two.
I
Like
Yeah,
see.
nope, nope.
I see him being just like Cam Thomas and Ben Simmons, but he would actually shoot.
now, if they did, because I
Nah,
remember there was like when we had KD, there was a deal. I don't know if it was true or not, but there was a deal of KD going to Boston for Jalen Brown. Now Cam and Jalen Brown, I feel like would have been
Oh
a,
yeah,
a,
nah,
a
I would have did
nasty
that
duo.
deal. We do that.
Yeah, that would have been a nasty duo.
Yeah.
We would have been rocking. But nah, Scotty, I don't think he's overrated to me. I just don't think that he's shown
I don't think he got the
like.
right team around him.
It could be that too.
Like Breezy
Like
said, that
maybe
nigga got drafted high. You heard a lot about him in his first couple of years, and then it just like that nigga fell off a cliff, bro. Once everybody
yeah,
left, and he had to be
yeah,
the man. When he had to be
uh-huh.
the man, he fell off a cliff.
Yeah,
like
like I said, like again, Cam Thomas. I think he went in the same draft as Cam Thomas. If it wasn't, it was like the year before that, bro. They not outplaying Cam Thomas. At Cam Thomas in his draft, maybe Cade Cunningham, but he's probably the best fourth quarter scorer in his draft, bro. To me, Cam Thomas set the bar so high in the draft. I expect so much from a top 10 player. Scotty Barnes ain't it, bro. He not.
so far, Cade, Cam Thomas, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, and Evan Mobley. You can even say Suggs because he's on Orlando. Franz
Hey,
Wagner. It's all playing better than Scotty Barnes as of this
yo,
current
you
moment.
remember? Y'all remember when KD was saying he called Scotty Barnes trash? He was like, "You trash." Y'all remember that
Yeah.
game?
I think so.
That
I,
I don't know, man.
I
I just
fuck
think
with Scotty. I fuck with his energy. I fuck with I don't know. I think he's a good player, but I feel what y'all saying. If y'all
Nah,
don't fuck with him,
you
y'all don't
like
fuck
him
with him.
as a person, Jay. You like him
No,
as a
no, no, no.
person.
No, I don't really know much about him as a person. He's funny, I guess. I seen him in the All-Star game with him and Maxie. You know what I mean? But I do think he's a good player. And I think he's quick. He make good decisions sometimes. Uh
To Joey's
yeah.
point though, like the bag thing, like I know we get into it's always a discussion among basketball guys, like yo, who really a hooper and who got the bag. Like with me, if someone's gonna be paired next to Cam Thomas, like I want him to be a bucket getter. Like they gotta have
But
a
that
bag.
kid
They
could
gotta
get
be
a
able to.
bucket. Scotty Barnes could get a bucket,
he
and
could get.
he could, and he if we
Yeah, I
have
can't
a
believe
team,
you hyping this dude, Jay. He is not all that. What? How
He
much
is
he
not.
had tonight, Jay?
I don't
What did
know.
he do,
What is
bro? Nah, like, what did he? Grady Dick looked like more for a pulse. Yo, and yo,
look?
every time they kept saying his name, it just sounds so
Nah, they knew what
crazy,
they was
bro.
doing, bro. They
Yeah,
knew what they
Right?
was
nah,
doing.
nah.
They said they found Dick in the corner. I said, yo, they doing too much, bro.
I
They
was in
too
here.
much.
I was in here going crazy with it too. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, "Yo, damn, this
Like I
dude
would, I
Dick is
don't know.
destroying them out there."
It's
Like I don't
crazy,
know. Like I would rather see Cam.
crazy work.
Like I know we would never get him, but like I would like to see Cam uh paired with like a Ace Bailey, or even if we talking about who's in the league already. Like I feel like a Cam and Paulo duo would be nasty.
I
Yeah.
think.
Like
I think
like niggas like
fucking
that can
Scotty
just get a
Barnes is a
bucket.
poor man's Paulo. Like if you can't get Paulo,
Nah, I don't,
if you can't get
you can
Paulo, Scotty
you
Barnes is
can't
like a B version.
you can't beat Paulo size though. Pause. Like 6'10", 250. Like
How,
that man
how
is a
tall is
walking
Scotty
giant.
Barnes?
I think he
Like
was
6'8"?
6'7", six
I thought
He
seven.
he's
like
6'8".
6'8". I think he like 6'8", 6'9".
Nah, he's 6'7", bro.
You sure? I thought he was like six
Yeah,
eight, 6'9"
Nah, that
too.
nigga
But
bigger than
he's 6'7".
6'7".
He's 6'7". He looked like he could be 6'8", but he around 6'7",
You
6'8".
about to make me Google this shit,
yeah,
LL.
I don't know off
Google,
the
yeah,
top of my
Google it.
head
I'm
for
telling
real.
you, he's 6'7". But I would like to see more so of I think that's what I'm saying. Like if we had our own draft picks, bro, like imagine you trying to tank to get like Apollo or Ja or whatever to like pair with like
Yo,
a
that
Cam Thomas. Like
the other day at the game, that's what me and Frankie Ice was talking about the whole time. We had a conversation, and he just like, "Yo, did you see the John Morant joint?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was there for the game when he was here too." And he's like, "Yeah, man, that kid. If we just had a talent like that on this team, it would just be so refreshing." We
John
just
Morant fits the Brooklyn mold. Like he just
He does.
regardless of the social media nonsense that he was doing, like his game, his toughness, his grittiness, like that's
He get in
Brooklyn
trouble in New
to a
York, man,
T.
running with too many YNs, man.
Yeah. Like he got to chill. That would have been good for Brooklyn. I'm not even gonna hold you. That shit that would have been bad for us.
I
I ain't gonna
wonder
hold you.
who
Word.
he would be running with.
Bro, I think it'll be different for him now. I mean, he'll try to do right, wind up having 2, 3 baby mamas, just
Ja
be
give me
wild out here,
Brownsville
bro.
vibes. Like he give
Nah,
me
but I
like
mean,
Brownsville type vibes.
he
Like he
go
be
he gonna
wilding too
always
much
talk
on me.
shit because he's so competitive. So, I mean, it's always gonna be a question if some shit gonna happen or go down because Ja is always talking shit. So you never know when some shit gonna pop off. You know what I mean? So,
But we need
uh,
down this team. We need some dogs on this team. Like besides Cam, like we need dogs on this team that's really going. You know what I'm saying? Let
yeah,
them know
but
we not to
I
be
want
messed with.
dogs that's just gonna go out there and get it done on the floor. I want niggas that like Cam. Cam is a solid killer. I don't want niggas that just gonna be yapping off all day. I mean that's cool, but you know what I mean. You know, put the work in on the court. You know what I mean. That's where I want you to prove to me where you a dog at, not about you running your mouth. So
That's true. It's a perfect combination when
I
you can
don't
do
mind if
both.
you run your mouth as long as you back it up.
Like if you
and
can do both,
that's
it's
true.
rare
And
to
Ja
get
backs
players
it
that
up.
do both.
And Ja
Right.
backs it up. So I can't argue that
Yeah,
fact.
as long as you back it up, talk all the shit you want. But if you talking shit and you getting your ass cooked,
Yeah.
then
But my
fuck
thing is,
out of
I just
here.
feel like that shit too much of a distraction. Like it's always gonna be like, look at this shit. Like what almost happened with Brooklyn and Memphis. Like shit like that, it just be too much sometimes. Like my nigga, like yo, like niggas
Yeah.
is like dead ass close to fighting for real, bro.
Yo, again, I'm not. Maybe I'm just like I don't know. I'm some
You the
wild
drama
nigga or
king,
something.
man. UK Slay, man. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I could
UK
be
Slay.
some wild nigga out here, but I just don't see a problem with somebody staring somebody down.
UK Slay, man. You the drama king.
I guess,
Like
man.
if Jaw
Like
if
I feel
I
like
feel
we
like it
just
would have been
being
different
mad
if Jaw
soft
like
with that. Like you can't stare at a nigga. A look.
yeah,
Yo, please,
but
I don't want to talk about this Jordy Josh shit again, bro. Nope.
bro,
Not
like
going
at the
down that
but
rabbit
at the
hole.
end of the day, we do need like we really do. Besides Cam, we need
Did you see
Dawson, and
tonight
that's
in
why.
the Detroit game? They threw two niggas out for throwing
Oh
up
yeah,
their
Ron
hands like
Holland.
they
Yeah,
was
Ron
about to
Holland and
fight. Like they didn't throw a punch or nothing like that. They just put up in a defensive stance. Both niggas out.
yeah, they both got kicked. Yeah, I think it was Ron Holland and somebody else, but
I mean, the game
um,
is getting a little soft. I do agree with you on that. I'm not denying that. I mean, you could just look and tell what kind of fouls and shit and how they be calling the games. Like you can't even play defense nowadays. You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, they not tolerating a lot of bullshit. I mean, it seems like every little thing they kicking people out and giving people text for. So, I do agree with you.
we just need toughness on this team, bro. Like we need young guys that's going out there. If we go on the rebuilding route, is why I want Ace Bailey on the team, bro. Like he one of those type. He one of those I feel jaw types. Like he can back it up, but he also got the skill set to go out there and do what he got to do. But he one of those talkers. Like, yeah, what's up? I'm here. Like we
Facts.
need something like that in the Barclays. Like we need people like that. That's gonna show them, yo,
I
we
agree.
not going quietly into the night, bro. You gonna have
Hold
to
on,
earn it.
wait. Did y'all see that we the fourth most valuable franchise in basketball still?
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
With
I
yeah.
saw that.
everything that's happening with the team and all that, and all these draft picks we got a bright future.
Another
Which is
another
why
thing,
Facts.
man. Stop. You got all these fans that keep talking about Sai is losing money. That goes to show you that y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And on top of that, people saying that after the Stars was going to leave, we wasn't going to be able to fill the arena. The Nets have been filling the arena almost every night. They are fine on the attendance. They're like 17th in the league, but that's only because of the size of their arena. They pretty much fill their arena up mostly every time they have games. Now, whether you say those are Nets fans or not, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, that money's still going to Sa, and at the end of the day, he's not leaving Brooklyn. So stop talking about it and stop
the
saying they
top
are.
the top three made sense because obviously the Knicks and then obviously the Lakers, like they got their history. But yo, Golden State, if they don't give Steph Curry a ownership when he retires something in that organization, bro, I don't know. That man single handedly raised that organization to what it is
That
today.
is true, but
Like
it's still
450 million to a billion over
that
the
is true. That is true,
bro.
but it's also a big
No,
market
like
though.
9 billion.
San Francisco's a big market. It just never got untapped until Curry came there. So
Yeah, it was kind of like I think once they got the move
Yo,
when
the
they moved to
Claxton
Chase
hate
Center,
in the
like,
comments is real.
but
you said
the
what?
fact that
The
that man
Claxton hate
single,
in the comments.
yeah, I don't Claxton at this point, I don't know. Like, it's rare that you see somebody that got drafted there and stayed there their whole career, and not only did they stay there their whole career, they
They won
elevated that
multiple
franchise,
championships. Yeah.
multiple championships, and raised that franchise to one of the top valuable franchises in the league.
Yeah,
Is
and that's a fact though, because before Curry came there, we didn't have as many Golden State fans as now. Y'all niggas is lying.
right.
When y'all talk about y'all was Golden State fans when Latrell Sprewell and B Diddy was there. You were not. When Baron
They
Davis and what's that, Montreal Ellis. Y'all
Mon,
was
yeah,
not go.
Monta,
Monte
yeah,
Yeah,
Ellis.
y'all was
yeah,
not no
Monta
Golden
Ellis,
State
yeah.
fans when they was playing basketball. Stop the cap.
The
Stop it.
crazy thing is
Nobody.
they put up a tweet from Steph Curry in 2009, and he said, "Golden State, have patience. We're gonna figure this thing out." And the fact that he tweeted that in 2009 and they at where they at now,
Uh,
that man is goaded, bro. I
no,
don't
he
care what
is. He
nobody.
is.
That
He's a
nigga is
goat.
goaded.
He is. I
Like
can't knock him. I can't. You can't knock him. Knock
that's
his
what I'm
impact.
saying. Not
Let's not
saying
forget
we
to
already.
mention. Let's not forget to mention that he was drafted what, number 7?
Yeah, he was like 7. I think he was 9 or 7. He was the
Nah,
crazy. He was
yeah.
one pick before the Knicks, which is actually funny.
Yeah, nah, but no, my point is that he wasn't number 1, 2, or 3. You
Right.
could, so you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be careful on, you know what I mean? You just agreeing with a narrative and just making it, it's
My
just
thing
kind
with
of
the
like the blinders on. Like, nah, this is more than one way this could work.
right,
You know,
my thing with the
More than
picks has
one way to
always
skin a
been
cat, man.
as long as we get my thing is with the picks is the important thing with Steph is he was 9. So either way, he was a lottery pick. If you go in the lottery, I feel like in this draft you're good. If you get in the lottery, you fine. Rather that's 9, rather that's 6, 5. If you make the right selection, you can
Hmm.
make some moves happen.
Man, I be
Like
hearing y'all talk about way more than 10 names of niggas that's nice.
yeah, this draft class is nice. It's mad 6'9", 6'10" dudes that play like Kevin Durant besides Ace Bailey. There's bigs, there's point guards. Like if Sean Marks did it right, we could fill every position on this team. From point guard to the 3 to the 4 possibly. It's just he gotta make the right selection. Like it's good in order to get the odds, like getting the pick. Like, yeah, we got 3, cool, but you saw what happened when you picked Derek Favors in 2010. Like it's all about the selection. You gotta make the right pick. Like 3 is cool, 2 is cool, but what player are you gonna get that's gonna help elevate the team? Like that's the important part of it. Whether can that be Ace? I would hope so. I would like to get a player that hopefully in this day and age, I know Steph is probably the last person to do it, but I would want a player to stay here their whole entire career. Like
based
that
off
would be
what I
dope.
what I'm saying is I want that Utah pick, that OKC pick. They got protected 1 through 10. Give us that. We use that. We could get 2 top
Man,
10 draft picks and we'd be good.
when Cam Thomas gonna lead us to the promised land, man. And when he do, I mean, a lot of people gonna owe apologies, man, for calling him some bum ass 27th pick or whatever.
Man, it ain't gonna
Cause
be me, cause I've been advocating
not
for that dude since the draft. Like that nigga was cold to me in summer league. I was like, oh yeah, we got one. Nigga was
I'm
averaging
telling
30 in summer league. Look close damn near.
That's a fact.
Like
Yeah.
Don already knew. Oh we selected for
Yeah.
27, and I think we got Dayron at 29. Even though Phoenix traded him to us, but we got
Yeah.
Dayron in that draft too. Yeah, I was rocking.
I'm
Yeah,
I
me
was
telling
too.
you,
rocking
man.
for Rip.
Since the summer league, I was rocking. And I was watching his post game interviews too. He was like, "Yeah, he had to hit a game winner." He was like, "Yeah, my team trusted me." You know what I'm saying? Like he talking like a leader. I know he got humbled when he had to sit behind KD, Kyrie, and Harden, and I don't think he could have had to sit. As a coach, I would have put him right up in the rotation with them. But that's neither here nor
I had
there.
to argue with Nets fans that entire year. Like I've just been arguing Nets fans because I've had things said to me like, "Yo," and I said, "Yo, I think Cam Thomas should have played in the playoffs. Like I feel like they could have used him. Nah, he was mad young. He wasn't gonna fit nowhere. He was a rookie. Well, like, bro, dude is a bucket getter. If anything, I would have taken Cam over bum ass Joe Harris at that point in time. Put Cam in and see what he can do. Throw him in the fire. Like I mean, at that point, I would have took Cam over Joe at that point. But I mean, the fact that he is where he is now, when he had to battle to get to the point where he is now, I'm good. I'm set. Like he's showing the hard work really do pay off. So I mean, you can't be mad at it.
Nah,
I
not
just want
mad at
somebody
all.
next to him. I just want somebody next to him. We need a duo in Brooklyn, like a real duo, not that Cam Johnson and Mikal shit. Like a real duo, a real bucket getter, like a
Yo,
Tatum
y'all
and
ain't
Brown
never
duo
gonna
shit,
let me
man.
live that down, man. Yeah.
Yo, man, you ain't gonna lay that down till we up, man. Nah,
It's
niggas
all
still
good,
gonna
man.
say it.
Yo, it's all good. Yo, shout to LM. Shout to Joey BK. Shout to This Is Shade TV. Scott joined the panel with us. I know you've seen tonight's game. Before you talk to us, though, let's get a quick commercial. You know what I'm saying? Then let us know what you thought about tonight's game.
Yeah, you can reach me at Apartment Gamer and more on YouTube and on X, Apartment Gamer One. Yeah, the game was good. I thought they turned the ball over a lot though still, but it is what it is. You only got one real true point guard. You can see that in the play
What you
when
thought about the point guard? What you thought about Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons played good. He has to be aggressive and he got to be in the game. You can't win when you're not there, man. So for him, it's playing the whole game. Not the whole game, but you know what I mean. Be in the rotation. So when you see what happened when he personally loved playing in Toronto for some reason, he likes it there because he sure enough plays hard there.
Yo,
But
send him
yeah,
there.
he looked good. Yeah, he looked good though. I mean, he looked almost like the
ain't
old
it?
Ben,
Ain't
almost.
it funny? Not sidebar, but ain't it funny how when Schroeder say, "Nah, yeah, like we got traded to a good team." That nigga got them niggas got blown out by like 50. That shit
Right.
is
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that was terrible. Yeah, I don't know how
I
they
don't
Shout
got
to
know.
beat
I
so
think
shout
he
to
said
bad.
his
Lil
Yo,
son
it's
Man.
said that
crazy.
though. Didn't he say his
Lil
son said that?
It was a good team. It was a good
Lil
team.
Man just
He
tired
wasn't
of
lying,
losing,
but
man. That's it.
yeah, like I mean, it is what it is. But
Right.
I
Spencer
mean, he didn't
Dinwiddie
lie.
talking
We
bad
got a
about
good
us,
team.
like
I mean, it is what it is.
y'all saw
Yeah.
that Dinwiddie clip where he was talking bad about us, like yo, Brooklyn
Yeah.
did me dirty.
He said
I bet.
Like
they
nigga,
tarnished his reputation.
Well, I ain't know all that, but I've been said Brooklyn did
What?
him dirty.
Yeah.
Hold on,
He
Jay.
said
yeah.
that.
What Jay would have said?
They
What
said
Jay
Yeah,
He
it
would
was
said
a
that.
clip. It was a clip. Yeah, on the
yeah.
Yeah.
interview. I think it
He
was.
said
He was talking to Theo Pinson.
he said
I'm
that
surprised.
he said that the Brooklyn front office was telling teams that he was a cancer to the locker room because of
Right.
some shit that happened in Washington, and it was 3 years later, and they did that to try to sabotage his career. That's what he said.
He
Oh,
sabotaged his
okay.
own career.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
he was like,
crazy.
yeah, my
Everybody
Yo, he
son,
said,
like
well, what he
you was
said,
That's
messing up my
hold
crazy
on,
kid's
work.
again,
future.
hold on, let me keep going. Again, what he said was that they asked him to come there to do a specific job, which he did, make their new trade acquisitions look good. And he said, I did that. He said they asked to keep us in the playoffs. He said, even though we got swept by Philly, I made sure I kept my end of the bargain. I made sure we got to the playoffs and made sure they new trade acquisitions looked good. So for them to do me dirty is fucked up.
My nigga, we was
Well, Dinwiddie
positive
gave up
before
on the team.
he pulled up.
He gave up on the team. Everybody saw it. He could stop fronting.
But
He
I don't get
was.
it though because
We was.
his money was guaranteed when he left out. So why would he feel the team did him dirty when he knew
Because
that
when we
they
traded
was
him,
going to trade? So other words,
because
he
when they
already
traded him,
knew.
Toronto salary dumped him and got rid of him. They cut him as soon as they traded him.
Well,
My thing, but
Toronto.
the
that's the
thing,
That's
nature
how,
of the
that's
NBA.
how he got on the
but the thing
Lakers.
about it is, he talking about yo, I came here, we made the playoffs. Nigga, Kyrie, by the time Kyrie and Durant got traded, they put in the work to have us be above 500 anyway. You ain't have to do
Exactly.
much.
You was
All y'all
riding off
niggas had to
their
do was
record. You
ball
was
out.
riding off Kyrie and KD old record. Nigga, shut up.
Exactly. Like, what are you talking about?
You and
And then when you
Mikal.
go, and then after that, like, you ain't really played that good next season. Like,
Here's the thing. He mad at us, right? Because Toronto cut him. Like, remember, we traded him to Toronto for Schroeder. Toronto
mm,
cut him. That's how he got on the LA Lakers for the low. because
Right.
Toronto's salary dumped his ass and cut him as soon as he got traded there.
And my thing is, bro, where's the smoke for Dallas? Dallas ain't have to trade you. They could have said no to that deal. But
And
Mark Cuban did what he had to do.
here's another thing: the reputation Dinwiddie had from DC came way before Brooklyn. That's the reason he got traded to Dallas, back to Dallas, was because of he couldn't get along with the people in the locker room and the Wizards. So he was becoming a
Right.
problem there. So they traded him to fucking Dallas. That is a fact. That's way before he even came back to Brooklyn. He was fucking causing problems. So what is he talking about?
I'm not saying that our
He's
front
saying that
office is
that shit was
perfect,
3 years ago. So why is you bringing that shit up now?
I'm not saying our front office is perfect, but this some shit you got to take accountability for,
All I'm
bro.
saying is though, I mean, I don't know who's bringing up what, but it's not like everybody ain't already seen what the nigga did. I mean, the league is small, bro. Like,
So
word
it's Sean
travels.
Marks' fault that you was throwing lobs to the crowd? Like, come on, my nigga. Like, at some point, you gotta take accountability, bro. Like, you was playing bad, and it's
Yeah.
okay. Like, you have bad stints.
And
Like,
then
it's
you know what's
fun.
crazy? He went. It's not like he went to the. It's not like he went to the Lakers and knocked it out the park. He stunk it up over there too. So
Exactly.
what are we talking about? And this is coming from a Dinwiddie fan. I was a big Dinwiddie fan during
Yeah,
his
I
Me
like
first year
too.
here.
Dinwiddie. I like
Me
Dinwiddie.
too.
You
I
know,
do, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hold on,
Like,
but
but
then
facts are facts.
yeah, Dinwiddie was disgruntled, man. That's probably what it is. He was disgruntled, bro.
yeah, he
Well,
But why
was.
he acting like he didn't have a problem though? Don't sit up here and act like you wasn't disgruntled and it was all Brooklyn when you was disgruntled here and you had a problem.
I think it was the Mikel
yeah.
thing too, because remember Mikel went on that run.
And nigga,
I feel
I've been
like
disgruntled too.
I
Bro,
don't know,
that nigga Spencer was trash, bro.
Nigga, you bring me back.
niggas was
You
they was
trade me.
complaining.
You
Niggas on here
trade
was
me to the
complaining
worst
when
team in the
Dinwiddie was
league,
playing
and then
bad.
after, yo, first of all, if you banish me to Washington ever, I'm already tight. But you banish me to Washington, then I go back, get in a good situation. You trade to get me back, only to fucking make Mikal Bridges look good. Get the
Jay,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
out,
the
when they
thing.
they signed Jay, they signed and traded him to Washington. They got him paid, bro.
bro.
They did
But
get him paid.
you sent me to the worst team. Why you ain't pay me? You gave
Trust
You
me.
gave
He
motherfucker
he
Joe
was
Harris my
happy to go
money.
to Washington. He wanted to go pair up
You
with Bill. He
you
said Bill
gave
cool
Joe
with him.
Harris my money. First of all.
Yeah, that's true. But
First of
how
all.
long
He
he's
did want
been
to
in the
pair with
league?
Bill.
How long he's been in the league?
Couple of years,
I
right?
don't know. Probably like 13 years,
13, probably
some
14
shit like
now.
that.
Well, it's time to go. If you got issues now, it's time to go because you're
Now I
gonna
do.
always have issues with owners and teams because they're gonna always wheel
So
and deal.
he should take the
The
Beverly route.
problem is
Yep,
Dinwiddie is one of these people to where he think he's the main character when he's not.
you're not no more.
You're
That's it.
not the
Your
main
time.
character, my guy. Like, chill
You're
out.
not. You're not. Your time was when you was in Brooklyn. It shined. It got you
Right.
paid. It got
You
you a
got you
check.
paid. You know,
Be
it is what
happy.
it is.
Yeah,
Be happy.
yeah.
Be happy. You ain't getting no title.
You're not no all-star.
Nope. I hate
So
to tell you that.
speaking of the title thing, what y'all think about Dame joke? Dame said now that he won the NBA Cup, niggas got to put respect on his name because he an NBA champion.
That's
Okay.
funny.
All
Bro,
right. Good for
he's
you.
funny.
That
Good for
nigga just
you.
trolling. He just
That
trolling,
Keep
that's
bro.
Yeah,
winning.
that was.
he
I
He's
thought that was
definitely
trolling,
trolling.
man.
trolling too, but
That's
I thought it
Yeah,
was
big
he's
time
funny.
trolling.
trolling.
I thought it was
Just keep
funny
winning. I don't care. Just don't
because
have the
technically
first through
he's
the
an
fourth
NBA
pick.
champion. He won a championship of
Just don't
some sort.
have the
They,
first or the fourth
but
pick.
they
He
was
won.
they was
He
saying
won a
And what
championship and
y'all
only
think
they
took
of
him
was,
5
Darvin
games.
Ham,
but they
two-time
was saying
NBA Cup
they was
champion?
saying
Darvin Ham
they was
is a
saying they did
winner, bro.
Harden
He
dirty
been a
because
winner.
They what
they
You got
gave
happened?
Adidas gave Lillard that contract. They were saying that shit should have went to
hold
Harden.
on real quick,
Um,
Scott.
Oh.
Did you hear us talking about Claxton? How you feel about what Claxton did tonight? I know you're a big supporter of Claxton, man. How you feel about that? What he did?
I don't know what's going on in his mind. I don't know what it is.
me neither.
I don't know. He's better than that. And I know he's better than that. I don't know what's going on.
I seen the play.
I'm telling y'all, he need
I
therapy,
don't think
bro.
Claxton. I don't think Claxton wanted to be out there. I just
No,
don't
I
think he
don't
wanted to
think
be out
it's
there.
that. I don't think it's that he. I don't
I
think
just
he.
not tonight. Tonight, I don't think he wanted. I don't think he wanted to be out there, bro. Like he was just. It was just a lot of stuff. Like he was just fed up with the way. a lot of things wasn't
Hold,
going his way, and a lot of the stuff
hold
was
on,
just.
Leaf. Don't skip Scott, Leaf. Let you have to Scott, but let Scott finish. Go ahead, Scott.
Cook, Scott, cook.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he might need therapy. He might need somebody to talk to because he's really getting out of control now. Well, hurt up. It's bad enough you not producing like you should, but now
Facts.
you hurting the team and you're hurting yourself. I don't get it. But
How many
what I can't
adjustments has he got this year?
three. And the thing is, the referees are looking for him to do something now. And
That's
once
kind of true.
it gets around the league that you're going to pull this. So now you're going to be detrimental to the team.
Damn, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what his problem is. I really don't.
Maybe he got some personal shit going on. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he probably do. I mean, they
Or
are
maybe he just
human.
feel like he not getting the calls, or he can't play like himself, like he know he could play. I don't know. Something is throwing him off though. He
Even
getting
if you're not
frustrated
getting
on
the
something.
calls though, like that's fine. Like we know the rest be on BS, but you got to
Yeah,
be able to
because
control your emotions and be there for your teammates. Like it is
every,
what it is,
every game somebody is not getting a call.
right?
That's true.
How many niggas with Cam Thomas wasn't getting calls that Philly game? That nigga was getting tugged on his jersey, getting
Yep,
thrown on the floor. He
that's
ain't
That's a
true.
do
fact.
nothing to. He ain't do shit to get him ejected. Nah,
Look at
he
that
knew he had to
rebound.
be in the
Look at the
game.
rebound that Dayron did, and he got slapped up by three people.
That's
Right.
They ain't
true.
called nothing. They ain't even bother. They ain't even blink.
Facts. That's a
But you
fact.
still gotta understand, yo, all right, screw it. These refs is on some BS, cool. But I gotta be there for my team in case they need me to show up.
Right,
I
Like,
just
because
never seen his temper. This is like the shortest I ever seen his
me
temper
too.
since being a net.
Yeah, but
You
Yeah,
that's
know.
part of being a professional too, bro. And again, he was impacting winning, bro. He was having a good game before all that
Yeah,
happened.
he had like 7 points, 5 rebounds, or some
yeah,
shit
he
like
was
that.
playing decent. I mean, could have been
right. And
double
if you
figures.
playing good, if you know you playing good, you gotta put it in your head, like, all right, let
Yeah,
me
I'm
not
just
do
saying
something.
I wouldn't have been mad at this ejection if it was in the fourth quarter and we was up. But
Yeah.
but in the first quarter, while it's a tough game, that's not a good idea. But if fourth quarter we was up, honestly, I wouldn't have
I
been
don't
mad
even
at
think
it.
he should have gotten ejected. Like they should have just gave him a
It
flagrant and
right, it
kept it
should have just
moving.
been a tech, not an
Well,
ejection. He
Yeah.
immediately ejected him.
he should have been doing the text last game because that's the one when you know you're getting blown out.
Yeah,
You let the other team
Right.
know that shit ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah, that's yeah. Now
Cause
go
see,
ahead, Scott. After you finish, just go to Leaf.
yeah. I would. That's when he should have been wheeling and dealing and slapping people up. You know, when you losing by 30, you supposed to be yo. I'd have told the coach, yo, what's going on? I know you don't want me to start beating people down.
Exactly.
You up by
Nah,
30. You going to win the
Clax be trying to
game.
be the Clax do be trying to be the enforcer though, like
Yeah, you
on the
need a
team.
you need an enforcer on the team.
I ain't gonna
He
lie to
tries,
y'all,
bro.
bro. I think Ben is more suited for that than Claxton is, bro. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah,
That's
that's
like
true.
true.
you
I ain't gonna
said
lie,
Ben is the
Ben.
enforcer.
We gotta remember,
No,
Ben is
he
like
said he
6'10",
should. Ben is
250
more.
something, bro.
He feel
Like
like Ben is more
Ben
fit
is
for the
more
role.
he's more set for the role of enforcer than anybody. We seen him throw
Yeah, he
down Jared
is.
Allen with ease,
Nah,
bro.
nope. The answer is DFS.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
that too.
I
DFS.
now
I think
Well,
DFS
I
is
don't think
in.
DFS is on that type of behavior. He's just a hustle player.
but
Nah, you bugging.
you need somebody on your team like
Why am
that.
I
I'm
bugging,
telling
bro?
you.
Like, have you
You
seen
said what's
DFS
oh,
throw
wait,
down
what you
Jared
mean by
Allen? I have.
enforcer? What you mean
Have you
by
seen
enforcer?
DFS go at Zach Edey? I seen Ben Simmons
What you
do it.
mean? See, I think we got different definitions of enforcer. That's why. That's why I
You
Oh,
asked.
That's
probably
probably where the
do.
disconnect at.
Yeah.
But what
yeah,
have
but
you
So
seen DFS
you mean
enforce?
so hold
so
on, hold
by
on.
put
What's it?
enforcer? You
What's
mean
it? Hold on.
choking somebody out?
Right,
Pause.
right. Hold on.
An
Let
enforcer
the
is
right.
somebody that's gonna.
What is his
An
definition?
enforcer is somebody that is gonna foul somebody hard if necessary. That's
right,
When
somebody
has
that.
DFS ever
Yo,
been that?
let me finish talking, man.
right.
Yeah.
Forcing somebody when they foul the best player on your team hard and he hit the floor and you like, oh shit, he running up in their face and on the next play he gonna get that foul on the other side. Let somebody know, don't do that again. Like you
Alonzo
need
Mourning
some.
type shit.
You need somebody on the team to let the other players know you're protected when you're out here with me.
Bo
It,
Outlaw.
they needed an
Dennis
enforcer when they played Cleveland.
Kevin
You
When
seen what
Willis.
he did to
when
you seen what he
Spider
did to OG
Spider
and
knew he
nobody.
wanted to dunk. He wanted to do that before, but he couldn't reach the rim. Wouldn't
Yeah.
say scrubs. He waited for the second unit to come in there, and
Nah, he
Yes.
definitely did.
that's when you
Yeah.
need somebody to go, yo, I'm gonna foul you hard. You're not gonna be showboating. You already up by
Yeah.
30.
hmm Yeah. I like
You let
Dayron
teams
tonight.
know.
I like that block he caught. I need more
Yeah,
of that from
yeah,
Dayron.
I did
You
too.
know what I like, bro?
Yeah, he need to improve a little bit.
I like the
He
reruns
need to
that take.
show.
I like the reruns that take place up in here. I was saying get rid of Claxton last year before he got paid. Everybody said no. He got paid. Now everybody want to get rid of him.
Yeah, but I mean, still,
Cook,
This
leave
shit is
I
Cook.
still
crazy.
don't want to get rid of him right now.
I like, bro. I called it last year before he got the dough, bro. Nobody was on board with it. He got paid, and now everybody want him out.
No,
What's these
not
niggas?
everybody. Stop spreading false propaganda. You the only one and like maybe two, three other people, but not everybody. Stop saying everybody.
Everybody up in
Wait,
here called for Clax to get traded at one
I
point this
didn't want him to
season,
get
bro.
traded. I
Nah,
didn't want
we
Only,
him to
didn't
only,
get
say
only
trade.
per, only, only,
We want him to do better.
only person that didn't want him going was Scott, bro. Like everybody wanted him
We
up
want
out
him
of
to
here.
do
No,
better.
I
Not
didn't. I wanted him at the 4. I didn't
nah,
want
that's
him at
not
the
true.
5. I wanted
Me
him next
neither.
to
I didn't
Clowney.
want him at the 5. I want him at the 4.
Breezy started this show saying, "Yo, I think we should trade Clax."
No, I
Yeah,
think
but
he should.
that's I'm asking the Nets fans how they feel. I mean, if you're asking me how I feel like his head not in the game. I don't know what it is, but
You started
he
the
It's
just.
show
something.
saying,
I
"Yo, I
just
think we need to
listen,
trade Clax,
But
bro."
to be
How
listen,
fair,
like
but to be
listen,
fair, before
listen.
the
No,
season
but
started, everybody
listen,
was talking about Clark should get his money.
listen.
Niggas was
I
saying,
think
yo, Clark should get the bread.
Listen, I think Clax he just feel like he don't fit on the team. We don't do a lot of PNRs, and Clowney do the drive and kick because he can hit the three. I think it's as simple as that. Like, yo, y'all not utilizing me to my best abilities. You know what I'm saying? But Clowney get in and he put up more shots than Clax. Easy
But
work.
Wouldn't it be
If we,
crazy if
I
Dayron was like the center that we needed all along, and that nigga just like start balling out way more than
yo.
Claxton?
I
but
just feel like
Clowney is a better shooter. I do agree with that. But
y'all gonna
sometimes he
complain
fade in and
about
out.
Dayron's
Like
speed.
even the last game before then, he gets hit in the head with the ball. How you get hit in the head with the ball?
I just don't
Not
think
paying attention on the
I
break.
don't think Clowney's like. I think Clowney and Dayron works better as a whole because Clowney is not a big. He's not exactly. He doesn't exactly have size. Um.
Hey, if we want to finish
yeah,
this
So I
no
mean,
he
limit
got
tank,
a
bro, like
Scotty
that's what we gonna
Barnes.
put up to 5.
He guarded Scotty Barnes at the end though. I like that defense he put on. I see Scotty
That's a
Barnes try to
fact.
push off.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was good
exactly.
yeah.
defense.
Because
That
Scotty
was good
Barnes ain't got
defense
no
by
bag.
Clowney.
You gotta push
Scotty
off.
Barnes ain't got no
People
bag,
testing
bro.
him. Well, he
Timberwolves got spanked. What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Timberwolves got destroyed, bro. Like, there's a couple of teams that got destroyed tonight, bro. Like the
I'm talking about a
Warriors.
homecoming. That nigga Cat went there.
A nigga Cat
Damn.
came in Minnesota and said, "Y'all need me." Shit.
That trade looking
I
worse and
think
worse by the minute. Minnesota do not look the same. Like that shit.
Minnesota don't look nowhere near the same, bro. Like the chemistry is off, bro. Like I don't think Julius Randle play well with
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy, bro. Like I mean, like he playing okay in terms of numbers, but they just don't fit. That dynamic just don't fit together, bro, at all. Like I think they 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 uh
That's
they
because
might have
Rudy
put.
is ass.
I mean, listen. I know you to call. Listen. I know you to call him the big baguette, bro. But listen, he looked a whole lot. He look a whole lot better. He look a whole lot better with Cat than he did with Julius Randle, bro. Like I say that.
Hold on. Why you calling the big baguette, Jay?
Because he's French. And I feel like you could put a fucking big ass baguette in the paint and it could play defense as well as Rudy Gobert. Like if you took a 7-foot piece of bread and just put it in the paint, it could get blocks too.
Do the people in the
But
comments know what a
Foot
baguette
piece
is?
of.
Like,
I don't know what a bag. I think I ain't gonna lie. I never heard what a baguette, bro.
Bro,
Like
I used to do I used to
I'm
do
not familiar with
Instacart.
what the
Oh,
baguette.
no. Hold on. I used to do Instacart. I know what a baguette bread is because I had to go to the store. I forgot the name of the store, but it was French bread in there. It was like Panera bread, but it wasn't Panera bread. But anyway, I went in there and it's a long bread. It's warm. It got like it's good. It's actually a really good bread.
right, shit
But
baguettes is
bread.
good,
It's
yo.
but
like
when
a
you
halo.
when you
It's like
think
a
about
halo-sized bread, right?
right,
Like
but
a
when you think
halo-sized.
about right, but when you think about this is the guy defending your paint, you don't want to think of a baguette. You know what I mean? You don't want that defending your that top of your defense. Like, and he was getting depoys and all that. That's the crazy part.
I
That
Yo,
mean,
shit
I
is
think
they
overrated,
did
man.
have
in this
defense. They did
NBA,
have.
a baguette could get depoy, man. Let me go in the paint with a 7-foot baguette. I give 6 blocks a game.
I still think they robbed Wimby last. Wimby should have won Defensive Player of the Year last year. That shit was
No,
it was
no,
terrible.
no,
You
no.
see,
Yes,
Wimby
yes,
had
he
like
should have,
40
LM,
bro.
tonight
LM,
or 50,
stop,
some shit.
please.
Yes,
We've
he
been over
should have,
this.
bro.
There's
Yes, he
nobody
should have,
with 20
bro.
wins, bro, averaging 28 minutes a game, getting a goddamn
I don't give
depoy,
a
bro.
damn. I don't
I
care.
know you
That
don't, bro.
nigga should have
That
got
that's that
that. He should
Spurs
have got
shit
a
coming.
Defensive
That's that
Player of the
Spurs
Year,
shit you
bro.
spitting right now, bro. I
Even if
understand
I
it, but
wasn't, he the best defender probably in the league right now.
no, he's not, bro. Like no,
I
no,
just seen him
it's
catch
not.
a crazy block though. That shit looked like it was goaltending.
The
Let
nigga is
like
averaging 3 blocks, and he's arguably the only player probably that can go to the perimeter and go to the paint at the same damn time.
Once
Like,
Sam gonna
like,
get once Sam gonna give you 40, bro. You like your defense need work, bro. Like at
and
least your
what's
1-on-1
Sengun doing
defense.
now?
Sam gonna doing all right. They top 3 in the league. They top 3 in the West. What you talking about?
Now, when last time they faced, I think Wimby held the nigga to like what 15 or something.
If I'm not
They won the
mistaken, he still
game, but
yeah.
still, like defensively, he's one of the best defenders in the league.
I'm
Hands
not gonna lie.
already.
I'm not gonna lie. His 1-on-1 defense, bro, but like percentage wise, bro, it's not as good as you think. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like on one-on-ones, bro, with no help when he's not weak side help and all that shit, bro. Like that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That shit is looking like Ruby
You talk
Tuesdays,
about
bro.
Mhm.
Rudy or Wimby?
Now I'm talking about Wimby.
I think Rudy's one-on-one defense ain't that good.
Yeah,
big baguette, man.
Wemby. I don't listen. I don't know if niggas face Minnesota. I don't know if y'all saw that Minnesota game, but that nigga Ant tried to put Wemby in a 1-on-1, and that nigga got his shit sent immediately. Like I'm telling you, what that nigga is locked in
Nah.
defensively,
Like
bro.
when we talk about like players at his position, bro. Like we gotta look at the facts.
I just don't think Rudy should be winning Defensive Player of the Year.
We all seen Clax cook Wimby. We all seen it. We all
And what
seen
happened after?
we all seen Sangoon cook Wimby. We all seen Joel cook Wimby. We all seen Joker cook Wimby. We these niggas at his position, bro. Like we all seen Sabonis cook Wimby, bro. Like literally one-on-ones, no help, no weak side help, no none of you helping on the other side, bro. Like one-on-one, that nigga like from time to time when guarding players at his position with talent, bro, he could be had, bro. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Leave.
Anybody.
Wemby got 6 blocks of Jokic alone when the last time they faced each other.
And still and he still put up 40 on the nigga.
Yeah, he put up 40 because he had to adjust. Jokic is like that. I ain't saying he wrong, but when they
What was
played
them six
Wemby, a
blocks
lot of
at when they
niggas don't
played
go into the
Sangoon,
point.
bro? Like, come on, Sangoon was giving that nigga work. Just
Yeah.
shoulder to his
You
ribs,
talking
bro.
about
Get out my
last
way.
season, bro? This season he not doing none of that shit. All this was
Nah.
as a rookie.
This
Now
season he
that
a
he
little.
adjusted,
This season he a little bit better.
he's a way better defender than last year.
I mean, you can say the
Way
same
better
shit. You can
defender.
say the same thing about Chet, bro. I mean, but until the injury, but I mean,
I just don't think
listen.
Rudy should be winning these defensive
Rudy
player of
is
the
not
year,
going to
and
win
this is
another
his
depoy.
season.
Rudy is not going to win another depoy. I don't even know why we're having that conversation. He's not going to get another one.
They didn't. They not mentioning him. They not
They're not
talking about
mentioning
him.
him, but that's not they're not mentioning him because Minnesota's trash. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, the best defense in the league, bro, right now, like, and it's not even close, is OKC. They might have the best defense of all time. I ain't gonna lie to you, but like if you're looking at by the numbers, bro, like they might have the best defense of all time.
That Milwaukee
Like
game, I couldn't tell.
relative to
Them niggas was
era,
getting spanked.
Yeah,
Nah,
Milwaukee spanked them.
relative to
they
era,
defense
bro.
kept them in the game though,
Rather,
Yeah.
It definitely did.
because they
I
was
was
yeah,
shooting him
definitely
out the
their
did.
defense
gym.
did keep him in the game, bro. And we ain't gonna act
But that
like the
nigga
last time
Giannis was
Chet saw
wild.
Wemby, bro. Like Chet was giving him work. We ain't gonna act like the last time Chet seen Wemby, he was giving
Well,
him work either.
let the Bucks keep winning, please. Thank you.
Because Chet is that dude,
I need the
man.
Knicks to start
Low key.
losing.
I mean, the
We do
Bucks
need to
pick.
be listen.
I didn't really think that shit was going. Like, we were just smelling the
I mean, the
coffee when
nigga
they was like
Giannis was
two
just
and
having
nine.
his way, bro. Like, I feel like Giannis played one of the most patient games ever, bro. Like that nigga was in the mid post, working out of that area, bro, waiting for the double teams, bro. Like, and hitting the open man. The nigga had 26, 19, and 10, bro. Like that wasn't on accident.
He's
He's
playing good
cold,
ball.
man. Yeah.
He's playing great, but bro, this probably the best. This probably the best he ever been.
Yeah, I gotta admit, yeah, it might be.
That's
Cause
what I'm
now
saying.
he hitting his mid range jumpers at a high rate too.
Yo, put the no glazing sign up, man.
Yeah, yeah, for real,
Yeah,
man.
He's getting greasy now. Like
Calm
I ain't let
down.
it go for two. I let it go for like two, 3 comments in a row. But put the
And the
no
nigga end
glazing
up on
up
his
there,
I
team,
man.
bro.
got
He
to,
end up on
man.
his team,
I
bro.
got
Then ain't
to,
gonna be
man.
none of that. We got a job Morant posted down. We got a job Morant posted downtown, bro. Like, and then nigga want me to talk about, get out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, man.
you
That's
can work.
actually sad.
You almost could work at a donut shop, glazing donuts, boy. You were glazing like a
Yo,
mom.
Breezy, you think they should
Look,
put
bro,
like
don't start.
a Cam Thomas mural
Don't start,
downtown?
bro.
Krispy Kreme.
Damn, a mural?
I mean,
Yeah,
somebody on
like
the
a
Nets
like
had 30, 10, and 6, bro.
Why
We only
not?
talked
like
about
should
him
they put
maybe
like
5 times tonight.
a painting of like
Shit.
Cam Thomas downtown or something, like somewhere by the Barclays?
Yup, why not? Why not? Facts. Why not? You know what I'm
Who gonna
saying?
paint that
Something
motherfucker?
artistic.
He needs some sneakers or something.
Who gonna
Hmm.
paint that
I
shit?
He's
feel like Cam Thomas gonna get a Jordan deal.
You think so? I don't
Nah, he
know.
go. He gonna stay with Nike. He
don't he got
Kobe.
something he got going with kicks or some shit? He got some
He
deal with kicks or some shit.
He trying
I
to get a
don't know.
Nike deal,
I
bro.
know he got a
Everybody that
deal
come to
with
him,
True
He is trying to
Religion,
get a Nike deal though,
but
because he wears Kobe's.
oh,
I
he
Yeah.
think
wears
he got a
Kobe's.
Nike deal, but he just don't got a signature shoe yet. But I think he gonna get a Jordan shoe. He
Nah,
just seemed,
Jordan.
he seemed
Knowing
like a
him, he'll
Jordan
probably want
athlete.
to.
Think of the athletes that Jordan got. They most of them is top picks though. But think about the athletes that Jordan got. He got
I mean, but Jordan got fat niggas though, bro. He got
Zion
Zion
Tatum,
and Luca, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Zion Tatum, Luca.
And Cam Thomas don't fit that, bro. Like, come on,
No,
bro. He got
Zion
fat
Tatum,
niggas,
Luca, Cam
Uh,
Thomas. I like it fits.
Jay, I'm not
bro. He
saying
got,
that you're
bro. He
wrong,
got, bro.
but
He
he
got
probably gonna
wide
go with
brisket
Nike because of
niggas, bro.
Kobe.
Like that, like to eat food, bro. Like
He got
that's what
I'm
he
not.
got.
he
I'm not
got
saying
bucket
you. I'm not
getters.
saying you're wrong with the Jordan thing because I think that could be a fact. But
Got bucket
knowing
getting
him,
niggas that's lazy on defense.
he'll probably go with Nike because of Kobe Bryant. Like no, that nigga is a Kobe fan hands
He is
down.
a
yeah,
Kobe.
he's a
He a
Kobe
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 lifer.
That's
fan.
He's
He
a
Yeah.
is a
Kobe
Kobe
lifer, bro.
hands
Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
right. He'll go with Nike any day before probably Jordan.
He one of them
Yeah.
Following
niggas
his
that watched
footsteps.
Jordan highlights and said F Jordan, bro. Like, yeah, I got Kobe.
Yeah, like that man is Kobe hands down.
Yeah, he's Kobe down.
he do need a sneaker deal though. I, and if he
It's
gets
nice
some
to be
sneakers,
wearing some
if he
Cam
gets some
shoes,
Cam
man.
Thomases, I'm copping me some CTs.
I'll call me
Oh,
some
yeah, me
CTs.
too.
That's a fact.
Me too.
I'll definitely
I
call
was
me
gonna
some
cop
CTs.
Dinwiddie's if we went to the playoffs that one time.
I
But that's
cop
what
them.
but that's what I'm saying is because Ace is
We only
signed.
allowed to glaze Cam Thomas up in. Is that correct?
Nah, I ain't say that. I did just ask if I would buy a sneaker. Why you want Zach Edey to get a sneaker?
Right.
But the thing about that, Jay, is Ace and Dylan Harper is signed with Nike already.
I
So
saw.
if
I
anybody
saw
got
that.
to if anybody got a chance of getting a shoe, it's probably one of them two niggas if they landed here. But
I,
I said that because
Oh,
I
wow, that
think
that
if they
nigga Dylan
came
Harper
here,
might have one sooner
Cam
than later,
Thomas
bro.
might be able to get a shoe. If, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Ace Bailey could put in the word that like, yo,
Nigga said
you know
Ace
what I'm
Bailey
saying? We
could
got
put in
put
the work.
that's
somebody can put
crazy.
in the word.
Yo, imagine the
Yo,
nigga. Imagine the
just
nigga
make
just
sure y'all
putting in.
vote Cam Thomas for the All-Star game, man. Just make sure
I
y'all
don't
do
Uh,
know if
that,
he.
please.
I don't know if
Yo,
he gonna do
everybody
it.
in the chat,
Imagine a nigga
everybody in the
19 years
comments,
old
go
putting in
vote
the
for
work
Cam
for Cam
Thomas in the
Thomas.
All-Star
I
game.
voted
Because
already.
if he become an All-Star, they're giving him a shoe.
I don't know if he
Oh,
gonna be an All Star.
we putting that nigga in the All Star game. He ain't playing a month.
Yes, nigga, what the fuck?
They
Damn,
said
I
they're
don't
gonna
know.
reevaluate
Maybe
him this week,
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
weekend.
yeah, yeah. Put the
if he come back
anti-glaze shit
before
up, bro. Like, yeah, go
If he
ahead, put
come
it
back
up,
before
bro.
Friday, he might have a chance.
Yeah, he might have a chance.
Next
Yeah, throw
Friday, if he
that,
come back before next Friday, he might have a
throw
chance.
that
Maybe
anti-glaze shit up, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, that
it
only
would be
goes
nice
for
to
when
see
you
Cam in the
glazing the
All
other
Star game.
team. Like when you glazing niggas on the other team every stream.
My nigga,
Where the
Right.
Nets in the standings
I ain't hear
actually?
niggas talk about Cam Johnson 33 and 10 tonight. My nigga, like we
Yeah.
We did
glazing a
talk
nigga that
about
ain't hit
that.
the
When
court
you
in a
talking,
month.
yo, you was on the phone, boo loving. That's why you ain't hear it. Yeah,
Ain't like
crickets.
you did it anyway, nigga. Shit, I could rewind
You
the
was,
tape, bro. You ain't
you was
probably
on the
ain't say
phone,
shit.
boo loving, man.
And
What you mean,
you still ain't say shit for an hour, nigga.
Cam Johnson is in my profile picture. You ain't even got. I ain't gotta say it. I'm standing next to the man. He
You
stands
only
with me.
standing
I
next to the
stand
nigga
with
because he
him.
hooping, nigga.
He
You took
stands with
Noah
me,
Clowney
and
off
I
because he
stand with
got
him.
hurt.
Look, that's my brother. That's twinning them right there. You see me? Don't we look like twins standing next to
That
each other?
nigga, bro, that nigga gonna
That's
switch
twinning
that.
them.
He gonna switch that picture the second that nigga get traded back to Noah Clowney, bro. Don't trust this
Nah,
man over here, bro.
but he they on the same team. That's what he talk about. He talking good about players on this team. The glazing is for the players on a different team.
My
He's
And
nigga,
and when everybody was
Cam
talking about
Thomas name
Cam
got
Thomas
brought up, my
33,
nigga, more than
yo,
anybody named tonight, and he
when
hasn't
Cam
hit the court
Johnson
in a
33
month.
points got brought up, everybody is talking about how much value we could get to trade him. I'm talking about keeping him. See,
Hey man,
it's different.
They might keep him. They might.
hey bro, like we keep him, bro. Like so much for that top draft pick, cause these niggas is trying to hoop. I ain't gonna
Well,
hold you.
I mean, you gotta have
That nigga,
somebody on the team next year.
him and Ben Simmons was looking like Mark Jackson and Reggie Miller out there, bro. I swear to
You,
God, bro.
you can't have a team of rookies. You just can't.
You can't, but at the same time, my
You
nigga,
just can't.
you can't have a team of cast off
hold,
niggas, bro. Like leading the
hold on.
pack.
Is Cam Johnson an All Star this year?
Basically, he
I'm
playing
voting
like
for him
one.
Bro,
too, man.
He playing close.
If
He
Cam
playing. He
Johnson
playing like one.
is our
at this
All
point, we
Star
trying to
this
get
year,
somebody
bro.
in the damn All Star game. Fuck it.
He playing like
I'd
one.
rather Cam Thomas than Cam Johnson at this point. I don't know if Cam
I'm
Johnson
voting
might
for
be traded by the
vote
time.
both, man.
Why can't have both?
My
Right.
nigga,
Vote both.
We went from Dennis Struder, we went from Cam Thomas to Dennis Struder. Now we at go up Cam Johnson, bro. Like I ain't
But
gonna
he's
lie
been
to you.
playing real well. He's been playing good. He's been playing like an NBA player should play.
So the Nets is 10th in the East. If you vote in Cam Thomas, I don't know if uh he'll get enough votes based on the standings. Because
I'm
you know
not gonna
they
lie to
let the
y'all.
players
If
do
Cam
too.
Johnson do what he did tonight, all the way to All Star break, bro, like that should
But
be even more reason to trade that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The hell with the All Star game.
well,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
gonna
not
he
play.
gonna
gotta
lie to
go,
you.
bro.
He's got the green light the whole time. He got the
Of
green
course he
light the
got
whole
the
time.
green light, nigga, because ain't nobody else out there,
No,
nigga. It's him
That's
and
I'm
right.
not gonna lie. I am tired of
It's
these
him, Ben
Cam
Simmons,
Johnson
and Mugga.
isolation plays.
But
Man,
then
Cam,
ain't got
like give
nobody
Cam
else.
And them
Johnson the
pitches
ball and just
working,
let him
nigga.
cook.
What you mean?
It's working though. It works.
Nigga said
No,
I'm
it don't.
tired of
I
him.
don't know.
What you
Yo,
really tired
whenever
of?
you
You know
give,
what?
yo,
I
bro,
know what
you
y'all niggas is really tired of. I'm
what?
tired of Ben Simmons getting the rebound, going up
Eh,
the court full fucking speed,
yeah.
and turning out of a shot and passing that shit, bro.
He didn't do that today though.
Yes, he did. He
He
did
did
No,
that
like
shit
what
twice.
twice in
He
the
did
he
like
fourth
did it
twice.
quarter.
twice, but I'm saying he's been deceptive today. Today he went to the hole. He went to the hole a couple of times. He
He did
really
went to the
did.
hole a couple of times.
He
Yeah, because he
did.
saw Toronto was weak. Now
Yeah,
he's
he
talking
could
He
take
about
saw
them.
Toronto. He saw
freaking
them niggas ain't
Boston
had
or
Jacopoto up in
He
there, bro. Like he
loved
was like, all right, bet.
he loved playing Toronto. He do.
Hey yo, hold up. I was listening to the announcers team tonight. Yo, was tonight our first win against anybody in our division?
Yeah.
I think
That's
so.
yeah.
that's some sad ass shit right there, bro. We got to do better.
Yo, this team is so trash to the league, but yet we're fourth in the most valuable franchises. Like that shit is mind
Wait,
blowing
we
to me.
fourth and what?
Most
Valuable
valuable
team.
franchises. It's
Yeah.
Golden State, it's the Knicks, it's the Lakers, and then it's us. Wait, I think 5.7 billion.
It's because you got 3.7
That's
million
because
people living in this area.
I mean, nah, we do pretty
Yeah,
good overseas. We do pretty good
That's
overseas.
why.
I mean,
We
if
do
you look
pretty
at
good.
it,
Nah,
but
we do pretty
they
good
take into
overseas
account real
too.
estate, they take into account market, they take into account all of that.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it would
We
make
do
No.
pretty
sense
good
that they're
overseas
the
too, bro. I
highest.
ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Because we was over Boston, and everybody's like, how the heck is the Nets most valued over Boston? But niggas fail to realize it's New York. Like, shit.
3.7 million people.
You know how the saying goes: location, location, location.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got they
location,
got the market. That's why
right?
it amazed me
Yeah, we
to
trying to
think
start this franchise over with rookies, bro. Yeah, make
that
it make
that
sense.
that these two teams, well, especially the Knicks, was so terrible the past 10 years, and yet they still generated the most money.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you people in the tri-state area like watching basketball no matter what's on the court. These niggas
And
showed
Right.
up
they
to Lance.
and there
These
was some
niggas showed
Netflix
up to
talking about,
Lance
yo,
Thomas.
move
They showed
the
up to
team
games
back
where
to
Lance Thomas
Jersey.
was in the starting lineup, bro. Like in Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
bro. Like make it
And
make sense.
I'm talking about buying jerseys and everything. They
All
And for
buy
that.
some Net fans,
everything.
and
I
for some
know a
Net
nigga
fans
with a
out there that
Lance
was like,
Thomas
yo,
jersey, bro.
move
I
the
had to
team back
fry
to
him
New
too.
Jersey. Like, yeah, like y'all was bugging for that. Like, the
The
move to New York
tangerine.
was probably the best thing that they could have
Yeah.
Ever.
ever done.
Yes, that was a
That shit
good
worked
move.
out wonders for them.
Yeah, it
Ever.
generated money for them. Trust me, it
Did
did.
generate money. Now I would
Hell
love to
yeah.
talk about the some of these ass whoopings that took place, bro. Especially that golden fake shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas got fucking destroyed. They ain't even get destroyed by Edie and Toy Gun, bro. Them niggas played limited minutes.
It's funny that the people that was in that trade, both teams got destroyed the next game.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that's
Both
actually
of them. The
crazy.
Nets got destroyed
Yep.
and Golden State got destroyed. The
The
teams
second,
that was in
I
that
ain't gonna
trade,
lie. The second we gave up Struder, nigga, here come the Cavs. Yo,
Yeah, them
and
what
look
niggas
at
made
them.
gangsters,
that game
man.
funny, bro, is not only did I fall asleep on the goddamn live, bro. We went up seven. We went up 7-0. Ben Simmons got a steal and a dunk right out of the gate. We went up 7-0. They ended the quarter, bro. We was down 17. I was like, yeah, this shit is a wrap.
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
tell
gonna
you
lie.
that go to show
Most
you chemistry means everything. Trust me, it does. Chemistry is so important for a team.
Oh no,
It
no,
really is.
we had chemistry, nigga. Guess what? The
Right.
Cavs had it too.
Yeah.
if we are four on the most valuable franchises in the league, these niggas owe us something in an elite draft, bro. Like I'm tired of seeing
Yeah, bro.
what we seeing,
I
bro.
said that
I
shit right
know, but
after the
they not
McCown
gonna.
trade. Now everybody agree with it. I was like,
They
come on.
don't. They don't.
The
They don't see it
reruns that
that
take
way.
place up in this motherfucker.
They don't see business the same way you do as a
Stop,
fan.
bro. Stop acting
No,
like
but
everybody heard you say it first, bro. I cannot allow that capery
no, but Breezy,
continue,
the thing
Definitely
bro.
is,
not cap, man. We got it all
Breezy,
on tape, bro.
I came up here and I said, yo, why would they not give the Nets a top pick if we're a big market? And niggas was in here saying that shit don't matter.
It
We're
don't. It
fourth
really
on.
don't. Not when you think business, because if you suck and you still made money, let them stay sucking.
Nah,
Pause.
I
That's how business is, man.
don't. Pause,
Pause.
That's how business is. It's
Pause.
about making money.
but
It's about making money.
If
the
that's the
reason why
case,
I
they
don't
would have
think
gave the
that
Knicks a
That
whole
pimp
bunch of
shit.
picks, bro.
It's about money. You said
They would have gave the Knicks and the Lakers
one
a whole
Nah, some
bunch
thing
real
of picks,
pimpery
bro.
right
has
there.
nothing to do with the other.
The
has
Knicks ain't really have
nothing to
good
do with
draft
it.
capital like that over the
I
I
past.
just
mean,
dropped
yeah,
some
yeah,
game on
you're
y'all.
right.
Y'all didn't even
But the,
realize.
It don't matter. It's about money. You talking about money, then it's about keeping the money going. If fans are going to spend, then that's
so you
they
saying
going
that?
to
So
My
you
see.
thing is
saying
this. But
so
my
you
thing is this.
so wait, Scotty.
If you got elite talent
Yeah.
and you want ratings, why
As an
not put one of
owner,
those elite talents in one of the biggest markets in the league? If you want money, if you care about money, yo, the league ain't what it used to be. Nobody tuning in. Cool. Put one of these dudes in a big market and see what that do.
yeah, but
I don't think that's gonna work no more,
I,
bro. Like that,
there's
man.
too many things.
The
What
Lakers
you
and the Celtics as relevant as they ever been, my nigga, and they're still struggling, bro. So
yeah,
it is what
it's
it
not.
is.
It has nothing to do with. It has a lot to do with expanding your market. Now
Hmm.
that's one thing, but when
That's
you
true.
have teams on the outside with small market with good teams, you can expand. See, you looking at it from a team's perspective, you have to look at it from a league
League
perspective.
perspective.
When you look at the league, you expand from to the small markets. The big markets, if they doing well, then they're going to be doing well. It doesn't matter if the team is good or not. You just want to maintain whatever they feeding off of. If there's
So
a
so
player,
let me pose a
it's a
hypothetical, right?
location. Location it matters. You got 3.7 million people here who love basketball. They're gonna go to the game whether you suck or
Let
not.
me pose a hypothetical, right? So let me pose this hypothetical.
Pause.
Let's say nah, really crazy. So let's say in the Wimby draft, right? Let's say San Antonio was good. Let's say they did good as to where they wasn't even gonna get the first pick. Let's say they was doing good, but let's say we was trash. And out of us, it's us. Who was in that? It was us. It's us, Charlotte, Detroit, and Portland. If we're taking in that Wemby drive, is Wemby in the Nets uniform?
No.
If you got the Nets, Detroit, Portland, and Charlotte, and the league is like, yo, we need to send this nigga somewhere where he gonna do what he do.
Well, it's supposed to be lottery. It's supposed to be a lottery ball. It ain't supposed to be like they pick. If they what you saying is kind of fucked up if they do that. That's like
Nah, they did pick, and he went to Popovich just because of the French connection with Tony Parker. That was planned out. That was
Right,
okay.
but
planned
I'm
out.
All
saying
right.
if
I
San
don't agree
That
Antonio,
with
was
that.
that was
storyline. You don't think that
that
was
was story
storyline?
that was
I
That was
don't
story
think
planned
so.
out.
that
I
was
don't think
definitely
so.
I
storyline. But
do,
what I'm
and
saying,
I
I
but
already
hope
what I'm
said.
not.
saying is,
I
but Jay,
hope
what I'm
not.
saying is this: if San Antonio was good as to where they was the first seed in the West, they was out of the Wemby sweepstakes, and you put
Right.
us there. If the league is about markets and ratings and business and TV shit, I think they would put him in a
No, but
shit in a
see,
Barclays,
no,
put him
no,
in the
no,
Nets
no.
uniform.
No. Let me break it down to you number wise. The Knicks ticket. All right, let's just look at the Knicks or the Nets. Their tickets sell for how much? $100. The nosebleed.
Who?
The
Probably.
The
Knicks?
Nets. The Nets
Nah,
ticket.
Nah.
How
nah.
much is the ticket?
I got a Nets ticket the other day for $28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's is that normal?
You could get
Yeah.
it
For
sometimes.
us, yeah.
It depends
Okay.
on the game. It depends on the game too,
It
It
for real.
depends on the
depends.
game. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, it depends on
Yeah.
the game.
You go to say like where we played at like Memphis. They
We
sell
play Wimby
tickets.
soon too.
They play their tickets is like
Yeah, Friday.
$10. You go to an Atlanta game, you can get a ticket for $5.
Hmm.
Atlanta is actually winning and still a $5 ticket.
Cheaper
The
market.
market dictates how they want these players to go to bring people in. They, in order for them to raise the ticket price, they have to have some kind of something to hold on to. They
I
can't
don't think they
spread the
were
market.
sending Wemby to Charlotte though.
You're
I don't
not
think they was putting
understanding the
them there.
business part of the thing. You're
But didn't Charlotte
not
just have the
understanding the
number two
business
pick
part.
and the number like Charlotte the
Yeah,
Defense?
They got Brandon Miller, but they got the two pick, but they wasn't getting one.
But now they got LaMelo Ball too. So to the point, what I'm saying is to add to the conversation is you got to get the pick that the teams that didn't really get high draft picks in a long time. You want to go to them. Charlotte got a draft pick recently. All of these other teams got high draft picks. Memphis, all of these Toronto, all of these teams. So how are all of these teams getting these high draft picks to rebuild, but the Nets not? It's our
Hold on,
time, baby.
hold
It's
on.
our time.
Well, we got to
Off
lose in
topic
order
a
to
little
get that
bit.
spot.
The
Yeah, we
Knicks,
do.
Yeah.
Got,
the
we
Knicks
gotta
and the
lose.
Timberwolves
We
play
gotta
again on
lose.
You got to.
Christmas.
I think y'all forgetting the fact that we gave a lot of those picks up in the past anyway.
They're gonna
Just
get their
like the
get
Knicks,
back on Christmas.
just like the Knicks got, just like the Knicks
Gave
was giving
us,
up
gift
picks for
us,
years, and
gift
just like
us.
the Lakers was giving up picks for years, bro, because they didn't feel like they needed it. They could just dig in the free agency and trades and get whatever the hell that they want, and they was
Big
just
market
leaning.
teams can do that.
Yeah, big market
Teams with
teams that
money.
did do that. Yeah, teams with money
Yeah.
like us. So,
They just gotta stop
The
the
problem with
temptation
that,
of
bro,
doing
is that
that.
the free agency this year is trash. So you really got no choice but to go
Right.
through the draft
Thank you.
and see
Yes.
and
That's
take a
true.
chance and see if you can get a franchise player in Dylan
And
Ace
that's
or Cooper.
and that's why I'm excited. Because I know they don't have no choice.
Right, you have no choice unless you wait it out next year free agency where Shea and all of those dudes is going to
Well,
be
they
available.
will. That's why they building up all these picks. They're gonna still
Right.
get their picks and wheel and deal. So I'm excited. I know what's coming. I know exactly what they're doing. And it's the
We
right thing
we
to do.
we are in a very good spot if you're
Yes, we
talking
are.
about talent. If you're talking about assets, we are in a really really good spot.
Let's run it though. Like let's look at the top teams in the league right now and see if they did because of their draft picks. John Morant, Memphis Grizzlies. They did because of their draft pick. Triple J, draft pick. What else? Who else is top?
You can argue
The Celtics. The Celtics top of the league because of their draft picks.
it's
Uh,
because of the
Orlando.
Nets.
Orlando.
It's
Orlando.
because of the Nets, bro. That's why they Celtics is there. But go ahead.
I mean, yeah, but still, it's not they
You
for they
get they
play
players that
chess.
got drafted. That's the point. They got
Danny
drafted
Ainge
there.
play Danny Ainge played chess with us.
Which is more of a reason why we shouldn't do business with Danny Ainge ever again. Go ahead, keep going.
You could the Bucks with Giannis. You could say that's the reason why they up there.
hmm Giannis and a bunch of trades that they done made because they didn't draft Middleton, they didn't draft Brook Lopez, they didn't draft Bobby Portis, they didn't draft Dame, they didn't draft Drew Holiday, who they won with. But keep going.
Right, but but if Giannis don't develop into what he is now, that team is not fourth seed, fifth seed right now.
I agree with you.
Period.
Keep going. Who else we
Uh,
got? Joker's in the fifth seed. He's in another draft pick with Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr.
you
Go
could
ahead.
argue Houston is three. Houston is another reason. You could argue that their picks is balling. Clippers. I
Mhm.
mean, Clippers is a trade. They don't really count.
Clippers did the same
Timber
thing that we did for years. Timberwolves,
Timberwolves
they drafted
seven, but
Ant. Yeah, they drafted Ant. So
so
first
Dwindle
round.
dropped in. You could put that there. Eight. I mean, Suns is the Suns. I mean, they was doing good when they got Booker and Chris Paul and them. I mean, they went to the
Yeah,
finals.
but D Book alone, D Book alone never led them to anything, bro. Like he always needed help. Like when they got Chris Paul, they went to the finals. When now that they got KD, they still relevant. So like D Book was always playing kind of side fiddle to CP and now Kevin Durant. Because with Kevin Durant in the lineup, I think the niggas is like 13-1. So
Yeah. I mean, but other than that, most of these teams, barring trade, most of these
the
teams
the
are
the
doing good
the,
because of their picks.
the Cavaliers, bro, most of their team is trades, bro. If I'm not mistaken, Jared Allen they got from
Yeah.
us. Donovan
Mobley is
Mitchell they
probably
got
the
from
only one they
Houston.
drafted.
Mobley is the
Mobley and
only person that
Garland
they drafted. Mobley and
and
Garland is
and
the only two
Garland.
niggas that they
Yeah.
drafted. So I mean, most of these teams, you could find maybe one or two players that's still at the cornerstone of the franchise that got drafted at best. But the rest of these niggas is coming through trades and free agency. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could argue the Brunson trade was a miracle because nobody expected that nigga to do what he did. So I mean, they lucked out with that. But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. Most of these teams, it's a balance. I don't think it's necessarily every team in the league is good because of their draft picks. Like most of these teams have done trades and draft picks as well. So it is a balance. You don't while you can build through the draft, it is good to have a balance and work through trades or free agency. Like if you can do a
You have
balance of
to.
all three, right? If you can do a
Yeah, you
balance of
have
all
to.
three, you good. Like
I
OKC
think
got
you
Shea,
have
they
to.
got Shea through a trade.
Right.
Like I mean, and look what OKC doing now. So I mean,
Yeah, I think you have to have a balance. You got to do trades and free agency and draft,
right?
You definitely gotta have a
or else
balance
you're
for
going to be
sure.
in a
But I
loop.
mean, yeah, I did.
Right.
Yeah, like if you could find me like the only team that's doing more damage with most of the players that they drafted is OKC. That's the only team, bro. Like, and if anybody, and if you in
And
uh
technically
What
Orlando
about
too.
Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando too. Most of their
Orlando,
team they have drafted.
yeah, most of their team they have drafted too, but Orlando like they ain't really started winning at the level that OKC is winning
And what
at
about
yet.
Houston?
Houston just started winning at the
Hold
level
on,
that
y'all.
You
whatchamacallit
just
winning
said
at.
the
Hold
only
on, hold
team, and I
on.
just named you two more teams.
Exactly.
But none of them compare to OKC. That's my whole thing.
What you mean they don't compare to OKC?
Because they're
Far
at
as
the
time
top.
to take them to compete?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so basically, OKC got to the second round. You corrected me and said that, right? So they got to the second round. How
Last year,
long? How many times did they get to the second round since they had Shea on their team?
once.
But once,
That was
Okay.
but you
last
could
year. They
argue
beat.
OKC has always done good through their draft picks. Like even dating back to the KD Westbrook Harden
Fact.
era.
But
Like they've always done good with draft picks.
my question is, has any of these teams actually looked like they're going to win a title?
No,
Mm,
Honestly, I'm talking
it could
about
be up
y'all
for
got to be
grabs.
honest. I can understand them being exciting, being
It's up for
Boston and
grabs.
Denver, bro.
Boston
There you go.
probably
Boston
Well,
and Denver.
Boston.
If OKC didn't lose the Mavericks last year, they went to the
yeah, but
finals.
they lost though. So I mean, I don't consider maybe if they lost,
If you
you
talking
lost.
this year,
I'm
I
just
think it's up for
saying
grabs.
these great teams, these great young teams. That's just what they are. Great
Boston and
Right.
It's up
Denver.
for
young
it's up
teams.
for
Right.
grabs.
Hold
Denver is
on.
not
They're
at the
not
top of the
championship
West.
teams.
Hold on,
Timberwolves is
y'all.
not at the top of the West. Like
Hold,
it's up
hold,
for grabs,
hold on.
in
Let's
my
let's
opinion.
let's let's look at these teams' trajectory since they got these top draft picks, extend contrasted to
Right.
ours. We're gonna try to run through it fast, but we're gonna start with OKC with the great Sam Presti. Okay, so Shea got to the team. What year? What season was that?
3 years ago.
2019, I think
Nah,
No.
nah,
2019.
2022, 2021, 22, something like that.
Let me bring it
Nah, I
up.
gotta be way longer. I think it's.
I'll
I don't
bring it
think
I
it's
don't
up.
know
right
how
there
long he
around
been with
there.
them niggas, bro. Like, I gotta look that up.
Hold on, we gotta
I
get
think it's
to it.
2019,
Wait, let
bro.
me get my monitor up.
Yeah, we got to get to it because my thing is this: I'm trying to figure out how long should the fans be respecting this
Yeah, it's
rebuild to happen.
2019.
Right,
It was 20. It's
exactly.
Okay,
I don't
2019.
I don't want to get a bunch of young people and then gotta wait for them to develop.
hmm.
You can't just say, okay, 4 years from now we're gonna
Somebody
be
put up a fun
championship
fact,
team.
right?
That's not true.
Somebody on Twitter put up a fun fact, right? There was like
Yeah.
when the Sonics drafted KD, they only won 22 games. They went and they drafted Westbrook the following year with the fourth pick.
Right,
Next year, both of them they won 22 games. Year three, year three, they won
Yeah,
50.
they got
see?
harder. They
They
got
won
harder.
50
Yeah,
games
yeah,
year three. So my thing
Right.
is this: if you drafted in the lottery, it's a good
Right.
chance that they're going to give you a good impact on winning. It may not be immediately, but
I mean, but okay,
it
hold
will
up.
translate to
We got,
Hold
we
something.
on,
got to
hold on,
use,
hold
Go
on, hold on,
ahead.
hold on. Let me
we
bring
got to use
context.
context with that.
Right,
So
right.
like,
Hold on,
so
hold on. Let's hold it down. Slow down. Hold on, Leaf. I got you. We're gonna go to Leaf for just a second. I just wanted to say since he got there in 2019-2020 season, that season they were 44 and 28. I mean, that's just what it is. They were
I think
second in
they, I think
Northwest.
they
They
had Chris
lost.
Paul.
Right, they lost in the first round 3-4 to the Rockets. The next season they were 22-50, did not qualify. The next three seasons in a row they didn't qualify to get to the playoffs. So I'm saying that to say it wasn't all easy with the OKC. And on to that
This shit
note,
don't happen overnight.
right. On that note, the season before them getting to the second round, they did not qualify. They were 40-42 and missed the playoffs. So as much as you say they looking to rebuild, bro, they got shape for 5 seasons now. They not trying to use all of those draft picks. They gotta trade for a free agent that can help them in their immediate season. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
They got
So
to. They got to.
Well,
how
I
long
They
could
think
you
I
got
have
think
a
to.
player? How long could you have a player like Shea and just his career being there? Because everybody not gonna do what Dirk did. Dirk took
No.
11 seasons to win a championship with
Word
Dallas, bro.
up. Word
Like
up.
everybody's not gonna do that, bro. Even Dame Lillard tried to do it with the Portland Trailblazers. It
It's
didn't
not.
work.
It
You know what I'm
didn't work.
saying? Then a lot
Did
of
not work.
so, Leaf, my point is, the window most more times than not is around that second contract. If they in that second contract and they don't win a championship with that team, the franchise and the player more times than not be ready to move on.
Yep.
Like,
right. I
it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So,
I get what you're saying, but this is what the draft picks from them other teams is for. Those is a just in case kind of thing. Because the thing is, if you're a small market team like OKC and you don't draw free agents and you don't get big time trades, the biggest free agent signing that they had, if I'm not mistaken, was Hartenstein, who signed for 4 years, 72 million, and it's only because there was a loophole that the Tangerines couldn't give him one more year with more money. So the reality, bro, like is that they're the picks that they have from these other teams, like the Philly pick and like the other picks that you said that they have from these teams that are in the shitter right now. Those teams, those one of those picks could turn out to be one of the niggas that we wanted on our team, and can replace Chet, can replace SGA just in case he leaves.
bro, they could
I
replace
I
will
they.
agree. They
understand that.
do.
Hold on,
They
but
do
what
got
I'm
to
saying
draft
is they
good
got
due
Topic,
to their
bro. They
market.
got they got Nikola Topic. They could replace
Oh
Shea
my
with
god.
hypothetically they could replace Shea with Nikola Topic, bro. Why they got him sitting there if that's not what they're going to do with him?
Yeah, they could replace him with Nicole. Yeah, they could replace him with Nikola Topic while sitting on Philly's pick, who is at the bottom of the East, and they just lost Joel and McCain for I think for the year, and they could
They
hold
lost
on
that
to that.
rookie for the year.
Yeah,
I
torn
No,
get
it's
meniscus.
yeah,
it's for the
McCain is
Torn
out for
year.
the year.
meniscus.
McCain is
Yeah,
out for the
torn
year.
meniscus.
Yo,
Yeah.
bro, and the
Meniscus.
crazy shit about that injury when he fell, he hit his head. So I was worried. I thought he was going to have a concussion or something like that. He ended up tearing his meniscus too.
But the
That's
Wow.
least point,
wild.
OKC has to be good through draft. Like they not a big market team as to where
Right.
They
they
have
can,
to
Team
be.
players
They
don't
have to be.
the players don't gravitate there because the seats don't sell. They don't make money. The owners are like, yo, man, I ain't got no money.
As
So
trash as the Nets, as
that
trash
means
as
they
the
got
Nets
to dig
is,
in
would you
the
rather be
draft.
here
And
or
even
going
though
for Mahomes? Like, come
even
on.
though they share the revenue from the TV thing and everything like that, the owners got some of them don't own the team. They corporated. So they have to
Exactly.
pay. They have to pay people.
Yeah, teams like
Yep.
OKC, San Antonio, Indiana,
They
and
have to. They
Charlotte,
have
they
to do
have
good
to
in the
do good
draft.
through the draft. They
They
have
Right.
to.
have
They
to.
It's a
have
There's
must.
no
to.
other
That's
choice.
Because the
that's why
players
they
don't
got
want
to
to go
invest.
there.
And they have to do good in the draft, whether they are good or not good, bro. How you think these niggas got Kawhi Leonard, bro? They traded for him on draft night. They had to do that shit draft night because Indiana drafted him. They had to trade for that nigga on draft night and make that move, and it turned into a two-time Finals MVP.
Right.
Excuse me, bro. Like, but trust me when I tell you, bro. These small market teams, bro. Whether they are at the top of the East, or whether they at the top of the conference or at the bottom, they have to draft well. There's no other option for them niggas. They are not L.A. They are not They are not the
New
Knicks.
York.
They are not
What pick
us.
was
They
Kawhi?
They're not even Chicago.
They're not
Believe,
Ka-
believe.
Chicago. They're not
OKC has done
Indiana.
all the.
Kawhi was picked number 17, I believe, bro. If I'm not mistaken, he might have been just outside
17,
of
two-time Finals MVP.
two-time
Yeah,
Finals MVP and two-time Defensive Player of the Year. If I'm not mistaken, that two-time Defensive Player of the Year was for the Spurs in the Spurs uniform, by the way. But the only
Outside
thing
of the
I'm
lottery.
outside of the lottery. So yeah, but the thing is
The only
that
the only thing that keeps them, the only the only
Actually,
thing
really?
that keep hello,
Scott.
the
Yeah.
only thing that keeps them players there is as far as like the top billing players is the money, the revenue.
The money.
Like they taxes they don't pay. Like, all right, you play in Miami, you don't pay no state
Nah,
tax.
Kawhi
You understand what I'm saying?
just made the
So I'm
cut. He
just
was
saying that
Kawhi only left
players,
because of the injury staff, bro. Like that's the
yeah,
reason.
yeah, he was
yeah,
15
but
though,
he
so
was,
technically he was still lottery.
yeah, yeah, he
He
was,
was,
yeah.
he was still
That's the
lottery.
reason why they stay. So
If
I
if
think he might have been
OKC
higher than that. I don't
if,
remember, bro.
if
He might have been
OKC
around
wants to
16,
win,
17.
the time to get Johnson is now. Because, like you said, Shea may not stay there. His contract's coming up in a few years, right? When he's
two
due for
years,
renewal.
right?
2 years, yeah. If you're not a championship team by then, why would he want to stay? Especially if the market's not as promising. Their team
More
is
reason
really
why to
good
keep
right
them
now.
picks, bro.
No, but
I
Leaf,
don't
More.
know.
What they've done.
It's
Listen, what OKC has done is phenomenal. To be the first place team against some of the top tier stars like KD, Kyrie, LeBron,
The
etc.
only,
This
the
is your
only
chance to
reason,
strike.
the only reason why he would stay is if you got to look at where he came from. See, you got to look at where players come from. He come from Canada,
mm-hmm,
so that's not. They don't like busyness. Like,
mm-hmm,
New York City is too much for them, Canadians.
mm-hmm.
They don't come this way.
Listen, you make a valid point, and to add to that, the, again, they can't put Shea in a position where they don't give him everything he needs or ask for to
Right.
compete right now.
Facts.
They
Facts.
can't tell Shea, oh well, we're using this as a
No,
consist. Hold on, you can't tell Shea, a player at his magnitude out there dropping shit around 30 points, giving you about 6 rebounds, 5 assists, bro. You can't tell a player like that, oh, we're gonna not give you everything you need because we're going to protect these draft picks in case you don't pan out. They got
right.
5 draft picks, bro. I think they got like 2 of their own. I'm gonna read it
Uh,
off again. I don't have it in front of me, but what I am saying is they could come off of draft picks and still be good in this
Look,
same draft.
what I'm saying is from the free agency standpoint, and you wouldn't be lying saying that. Yeah, that's true. He needs the opportunity to win, but coming to New York is no joke. There's political problems, ownership problems, media problems. You shit in the pants, they're gonna rag you and tag you to the point where you ain't no good nowhere. So it's not easy for these players to just say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna take my $40 million salary and go into this market where there's many people. I know if I win a title here, I'm the man. But if I shit in my pants, I'm done. My career's done.
But that's the risk you take,
And,
Scott, to
and
become a
Shay,
legend. Wait, but Scott, that's the risk you take to
You
become a
don't take
legend. To be
you
the
don't do
first
that risk
to
with your
ever win a
family,
title in
man.
Brooklyn.
You
You
don't
become
take
a
that.
legend.
That's a
Wait,
lot to ask. That's a
That's a
lot to
lot.
ask with your
but look,
family.
right?
That's a lot to ask
Shay got
for
a lot to
somebody
think
to
about
do.
too, just in the fact that he's 26. Like
I'm
right.
just
you got
giving
to
you the
start think.
scenario in his
You got to
mind. I'm
think about
telling
your.
you what he's
You got to
thinking.
think about your future at some certain point. It's not like you're 20 years old and you got
I
the
know
world
we
ahead of
like to
you.
think
Like
of it like as winning the title is everything. Some players, it probably is, and some players it's not.
Well, Scott, what about De'Aaron Fox? I mean, he's probably the star with the most pressure this year. I mean, his team is 12th right now, scratching, trying to do something right. And time again,
Where's he from?
he said,
Where's he
I don't want
from?
to.
Where's he
He's from
from?
Sacramento. He said time and time again, I don't want to sign a long-term extension until I know that the team wants to make winning moves around me. Like he's telling them, like, hey, I might want to stay here, but you guys show me that we're a real team. And so far, they haven't shown that. They went from Pascal Siakam, right?
He said that.
They went from Pascal Siakam to DeMar DeRozan. They dropped their
the
stock
funny,
potential rising in the West.
No,
Like,
did he
De'Aaron is
say
from
Hold
New,
that?
up, hold
De'Aaron
up,
is
hold
from
up.
New
I, I
Orleans.
got, I
De'Aaron is
got
from
yes.
New
some.
Orleans, by the way.
I got something to say to that, bro. Like, listen, the De'Aaron Fox, SGA, all of these dudes, bro. Like, we gotta look at the niggas that's actually out here winning championships, bro. Like, for
Right.
one.
Yeah.
That's what
You
we
do.
need to do, bro. Like only Giannis and Joker, those type of niggas is need to be demanding the shit that De'Aaron Fox is demanding. Talking about like first off, you on a franchise, bro, that ain't touched the damn playoffs for 16 years, and y'all still ain't won a goddamn playoff series, if I'm not mistaken. The last time y'all won a playoff series, bro, was in 2004. Guess what? The Seattle SuperSonics won a series in 2005. Leave me
Yikes.
alone, bro. Leave me alone talking about how we need to be serious about competing, bro. You came there losing and you gonna leave there losing.
But
Stop it,
belief,
bro.
you can't blame Fox for that. I mean, what did the Kings do?
I'm
They
not
they paired
blaming
they
him,
paired
bro. Like,
Sabonis and
I'm
DeMar
not blaming
DeRozan with
them.
him.
no,
Those
no,
two
no.
guys are not stars.
I'm not.
I mean,
No,
Leaf, if you can
this
construct a big three, that's probably one of the worst big threes you can think of. It's so unbalanced, and that's on their fault for not giving Fox the right pieces. They had a chance to
the
do it.
only thing De'Aaron Fox is at for that, bro, for not leaving sooner, bro. Nobody told
I'll
him
give
to
you that.
sign no damn rookie extension.
hmm
Nobody told him to stay more than 5 years. This is his 8th year in the league, and he's still on Sacramento, bro. That's dedication, nigga. You ain't you like where you at. You like don't talk about
Yeah,
where you need
yeah,
to
he
go.
do
You
like
like where
it.
you at.
He
You like
like
where
he
you
like
at.
But he wants to
California.
win, though. How old is this kid? He's like 26, 27, or something
Winning
like that.
is not everything to
Winning is not
everybody.
everything to these players, bro. Everybody know
Word.
they ain't gonna
That's the
win.
point y'all not getting.
Then
Y'all
why did
not getting
Fox
that.
sign an
Exactly.
extension? If he doesn't care about winning, why is he telling them, you got to show me that we're a winning organization or
It's
I'm not
called
going to sign with you?
business. It's called
Yes,
Some
business.
for his
It's
some of
for
future.
more
these some of
money.
It's called money.
some of these players only care about the money. Like
Right. Well,
they
I
don't
mean,
have that championship
they all
mentality
care
about
about
them.
winning, but eventually you get to a point when you in this league that the owners and your agents all pulling in different directions about money. To them, it's about money. So when you want to move around, it's about money. You can't blame the players for it. This is what it is.
And this is
Right.
why we need to be looking at the niggas that are actually out here winning, getting to the finals and winning
Right.
championships, bro.
If you're gonna pull for
Because
somebody, pull for a winner. We
Yeah,
had
but
two winners.
but
We
you're gonna
had
have to
two
give up a
winners. We
fortune
had
for
two
these
winners.
So
guys.
We
You're
had
gonna
two
have to give up
winners,
so
and we let a newspaper guy bring up an article, and it started a shitstorm.
Yeah, belief. You know
exactly.
why we bring up Shea and
That's what
Fox? They're
happened.
younger
That's why
stars.
other players are looking at us
Leaf.
and going, "Why your
We
owner
say
didn't
winners.
step up
Wait,
and
Leaf,
say
Who do you
something?"
want to
Leaf.
get?
We brought up those
We
guys
bring
because
up
they're younger
Shea for the
stars.
same reason why we bring up De'Aaron Fox, because they're in their mid 20s, bro, and we like the
Yeah,
way that they look now, and they look like they could be key contributors to our team, bro. Let it be known, bro. When we picked up Jason Kidd, he was in his mid to late 20s, and he led the Nets out of the
Two,
East right
right,
away, bro.
right,
twice to the
And
titles.
right.
twice. So my thing, my real thing is, bro, like, who are these dudes, bro, to be demanding any damn thing? They ain't Giannis. They ain't Joker. They ain't where them niggas is at, bro. Like, they need to stop it. Ain't none of y'all niggas touched
Right, but the
MVPs,
Nets
and ain't
can't
none of y'all
target
niggas
them
touching the
because we
numbers.
can't get
But
none of those players.
they're younger stars, the Leaf. Our problem is we always invest in the
I
old
don't
stars when
care
they're
about
towards the
no
end of their
younger
career.
stars. Guess
What do you
what?
mean
So
you
is
don't care? You
everybody in this
compare them with
draft.
Ace or Dylan Harper
So is
potentially in the
everybody in this.
future.
So is everybody
Hold
in this
on.
draft. So is the picks that we got in the future, bro. I'm leaning
So
more on them more so than I'm leaning more on these niggas in their 20s that ain't been winning shit and they've been in the league at least 8 years already.
But
Leave
they
me
don't have the right
alone,
pieces
bro.
hold
around.
on.
That's the organization's fault. I'm
You
not going to
just
Right.
blame
heard
the
You
Hold
players
just
on.
heard
solely for
Breezy.
that.
You just heard Breezy break down Shay's entire OKC career. They just started winning. They just
Bro,
started winning a year
Right.
ago.
most of the greats
Right.
in the league didn't start winning until their later years.
Right. That's true. That's
Where's
true.
the last 21-year-old you heard of that won a championship?
That's true. That's true. Hold on. I just want to
Well,
add hold on. Let me just add context to what I was saying on why I believe that we could get the
Oh, you should,
picks.
LM. You should know that. That's Tim Duncan.
Hold on.
Yeah,
But no, but
exactly my
that's how.
point.
Right. That's 20 years ago. Hold on. Let me just tell y'all why we could get this pick. Let me just be clear. Okay. 2025 OKC has one, two, three, four, five. They have five first rounders, bro. Five
Jeez.
first rounders.
And they
So
using
again,
every
just
last one of them shits.
listen.
They don't
So
need
again,
those
listen.
picks.
Hold on. They need to prove to Shea
Right.
that, listen, before we start a whole new rebuild, we need to prove to this guy that we're going to compete. Because at the end of the day, if they can't prove that, the league going to see that too. Like, damn, they could have been something if they kept them together. Now, I'm saying that to say it's going to cost them draft picks. They got a Miami 2025 first round pick protected 1 through 14. For the chat that don't know, that means they go to Miami 1 through 14. After 14, or if it's 15 and up, they go to OKC. They got a 2025 first round pick from Houston or the Clippers and say a bunch of shit that's a lot of confusing. I'm gonna read it for I'm gonna read it for whoever knows. If you don't know and you like me, hopefully somebody says it and you don't have to ask, right? So okay. 2025 first round pick Houston or the LA Clippers. Okay, OKC has the right to swap its 2025 first round pick for Houston's 2025 first round pick for selections 1 through 10 or the Clippers 2025 first round pick. Houston then has the right to swap its pick or the OKC pick to Brooklyn for Phoenix 2025 first round pick. If y'all follow all that, good for you, bro. I'm lost. After the first line, I don't understand it. And I'm not even talking about this pick that's going to be good for us because it's too confusing. And then it also says if the Houston pick falls within its protected range, then Houston obligation to OKC will be extinguished. And Houston will instead have the right to swap its pick to Brooklyn for the Phoenix pick. Okay, like I said, not that pick. Right, but the Miami pick is interesting. We would get picks 15 to 30 more likely, in my opinion. I feel like um it's likely that Miami would get that pick, to be honest with you. But you never know. 15 through 30 in this draft should be good. Also they got their own pick, 2025. They OKC Thunder, they got their own pick. OKC got their own pick. Also, 2025, they got another pick, 1 through 10, protected by Utah. That means through 1 through 10, it goes to Utah. From 11 through 30, it goes to the OKC Thunder. And then they got another 2025 pick protected 1 through 6 from Philly. If it 1 through 6, it goes to Philly. If it's 7 through 30, it goes to OKC. Right? So my point is, they could come up for some of these picks for Cam Johnson, bro. I don't know which ones exactly, y'all. But
Breezy,
they
Breezy,
have
I can
to
translate that for you.
put somebody else to compete, bro.
Breezy, wait, Breezy, you want me to translate all that draft capital innuendo to you? It's pretty quite simple. Okay, see, if you want to win a title, give us Johnson, and we'll give you Johnson. Give us those picks.
No.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
thank
That's it.
that sums it up.
They don't need those picks. They don't need those picks. What are they
Hey,
going to do with 5 of those
yo.
picks?
Of course.
No, thank you.
I don't know. You
Yo,
want to roll?
Leaf.
You said do what and then what?
Wait,
Hey,
what?
yo.
Them shits are way too rolling the dice. That Miami
Wait,
one,
wait,
they
what's
might be
going
15.
Wait, what just
They
happened?
might, and that 1 through 6, 1 through
What
7 with
what you
Philly.
screamed out,
Philly is
John?
Yeah.
tanking.
Y'all
Philly's
do not want
tanking.
OKC to get lottery
That's
picks
gonna be
But you-
tough to get
in this
those.
draft. Y'all,
Yeah.
we really
I'm not
don't.
giving
We
up
don't.
Johnson to get maybes.
Y'all niggas is out of y'all mind if y'all think OKC is giving any of those shits up to
But Leaf,
anybody.
what are they going to do with those 5 picks? They're not going to draft those
They
picks. There's
gonna
2
use
there they
them
can
like
give
they
up.
They ain't
been doing.
guaranteed.
They
They
use
not
draft
guaranteed
picks. That's
picks
what they
though.
do.
That's
They're
not
not
So
guaranteed
guaranteed.
picks though.
Leaf, you don't want OKC to
That's
take
what
a
they
risk on
do.
winning
This
a
is
title by
Sam
getting
Presti.
Johnson?
That's what he does. Stop trying to sell them. Cam, stop trying to sell Sam Presti. Cam Johnson is gonna get you to the fucking promised
Huh?
land, and
He's
he's
a
not.
3-point scorer. They're missing 3. Did you watch the Cup game? They were 10 for
Stop
30
leaning
because
on that
Isaiah
cup game.
Joe
They're
was
still
flopping
number one in the
3-point shots.
West. Please. Stop
Barely.
it.
Barely. They got Memphis and
It
Houston
don't
on their butts
matter.
right now, and
Listen,
those teams want Cam Johnson. So if they get Cam Johnson, OKC does. I guarantee you, OKC is going to fall flat on their asses if they don't
Then
make a
why is
pitch for
Cam
Johnson
Johnson
and
not
listen,
traded
Houston or
yet?
Memphis gets him.
Why is Cam Johnson still here then?
Because Sean Marks is
listen,
incompetent sometimes. What can I tell you? He
That's
doesn't
listen,
not
want to
listen.
trade
Sean
at the right
Marks.
time.
Listen, hold
That's
on,
not
hold
Sean
on.
Marks.
Hold on. This wasn't even really rumored like that on Twitter. I kind of started this. I don't know if they even know about this. But what I will say is this. I know they're getting a lot of calls about Cam Johnson, but Shea Gilgis Alexander is in his 3rd year of this new contract. If and again, in the 2 years before that, when he was 25 and 24, they missed the playoffs. So he and one and no, last year they made the playoffs. So in this new contract, they made the playoff one. They missed the playoffs once and made the playoffs once. This year last year they went to the second round. If in the when he's this season, if they don't go to the second round or more, bro, Shea will get traded possibly, bro.
Wow.
Listen, so they
That's
got
true.
they got like 3 years on this contract, bro.
Yep.
3 years. You trying to tell me that? You trying to tell me that in 3 years there isn't a specific trajectory or window that he's supposed to win in?
Yep.
Yes, bro.
If,
Yes, it
if,
He
if
has.
is.
He
OKC
has.
wanted to
Listen.
outbid everybody for Johnson, they can do it right now.
Listen.
I guarantee you, they can
Yo,
outbid anybody for
Shea
Johnson
Shea
right now.
is
Hold on.
Shea is
Let me.
26 years old, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and
Hold
Right.
on.
you know
Hold
how
on. Let me.
fast 30 can come up
Wait,
on you?
let Breezy finish. Let Breezy
Right.
finish.
Let me finish this, bro. And again, they gotta compete enough to keep him because of y'all making the right points about it being a small market team. He not even from the states, bro. He ain't got no loyalty to them. In my opinion, bro, if they don't work in this window and he's a free agent at 29, unrestricted free agent at 29, he's not staying. They have to have substantial win potential,
Right.
bro. But in this season or next season, they got to go to the conference finals. They got to match what they did last season or be better. If they don't do that every season, Shay is going to say, yo, y'all not putting enough talent around me to win. Y'all got
Right.
all of these draft picks in case I don't win. Y'all won't sacrifice these draft picks to put talent next to me to win now. I'm out of here.
Now that's betting that he would feel that way.
I
Yeah.
would,
And
why
That's
would,
betting that
so
he would. I'm just
listen, wow.
saying. Uh,
Right.
that's
No, you're
betting
right.
that he feels that way, and we know that these small market team owners can't stand the big market team owners. So they not trying to let go nothing. They ain't trying to help you win a title.
Right. All right. So hold on. So basically, what I'm saying is, basically what I'm saying is, Shea Gilgis Alexander window to
Got
win
the
with the
one.
OK
Right.
to win with the OKC Thunder is up in so this season and two more seasons after that. So that's
Right.
3 seasons. In 3 seasons, if OKC Thunder don't win a championship, I don't think he's there. But case in point is
Yeah.
it might have been quote unquote successful with the franchise did with Shea Gilgis Alexander's career, but if they don't win a championship, and remember they're another franchise that never won a championship.
Right.
I
Right.
mean, you
Right.
could key out
good,
Seattle a
good
long time ago,
mention.
but
That's a great
but I'm
mention.
but what I'm saying is they have incentive to win. You know,
Right.
the Lakers or the Celtics, they could not win a championship, and it's like, oh, whatever. We could fall back on the other championships that we won. A team like OKC to get close like this and then have to rebuild, they not trying to do that. I think they rather push all their chips in and try to win now, opposed to say, oh, we got a contingency plan
I hope
and we're
so.
going to do this with if it
Breezy.
don't work with Shea. That's how I
Breezy,
feel.
Right.
Breezy, you know what's
Right.
funny? The top three Western Conference teams are three of the youngest Western Conference teams with actual top star talent right now. So if Cam Johnson's a needle mover to get you close to contending maybe to the finals, you got to make a gamble for him. The Rockets, Memphis, and OKC. If OKC wanted, they could easily outbid those two teams. But if they let Memphis get Cam Johnson, I think that's foolish on their part because John Moran has shown you get me to the playoffs, he's going to do some spectacular things. And having a Johnson in his pocket who could just knock down three whenever he wants, I mean, that would be on OKC's fault.
The only reason why a lot of the shit that's being said right now is being said is because we want them goddamn picks so we could figure out a way to make this young big three again, like y'all been talking
But
about.
wait, Belief, look at their team
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
right.
Are you
They
telling me
The
know
Kenrich
it.
only
They know
Williams?
reason
that
why,
too.
no,
Wait,
They
stop,
know that
stop.
Belief, so you're
too.
telling me,
Get
so
on the phone.
Kenrich
Go, okay,
Williams,
call
Aaron
Sam
Wiggins,
Presti
Isaiah
up.
Joe,
Call
those are good
Sam Presti
players?
up and tell him all the shit that you telling me.
Wait, Leaf,
Do
Leaf.
that.
Leaf. So Aaron Wiggins, Kenrich Williams, Isaiah Joe, those guys are difference makers right now over
They
Cam
are all
Johnson.
still young.
That's the
All of
problem. They're
them.
too young, and Shea doesn't want to stay on a too
They
young
not
team
that
for too
young.
long.
They
How you
not
gonna
that young,
win?
bro.
Oh, I know they got Caruso and Hartenstein, but you need another piece. You do.
Like I said, most Shea is 26. Most of those
So
dudes on there is 25, 26. 30 comes
so
fast, bro.
so let
30
me ask
comes
you.
fast. Once you
Yeah.
reach your 30s, it's cut. You really got to make a decision on,
Well,
all right, nothing is happening here. What do I do? Do I want to go to a different situation? Do I stay here and Sam probably tries to build a
You know what,
championship roster?
LM, I agree with you, but in that case, bro, if you hit 30, bro, and you talking about you need to go somewhere, you need to do this, you better be where Giannis and Joker is, bro. Or other than that, please tape it
What's the
shut. I don't want
sense?
to hear you.
Right. Right. You got to go with somebody you already know that's getting ready to do their thing. You can't just go anywhere. But second
But
of
who knows
all,
what that can be when
yeah,
Shane
you don't know what
turns?
that can be
Like,
though.
who knows what that look like in the future? Like,
Yeah, but
I
what I'm
mean,
saying, giving up Cam Johnson, right, for trade now. I'm looking at Chill Out Roller Coaster, who's saying that we should just get rid of Cam right now.
Facts.
What I'm saying is, are you good with two second round picks?
What? Who's
Would you
going to
be?
throw out second round picks for Cam
Who's
Johnson,
gonna?
Scott? Who's going to
What
do
you
that?
want? What you
I
want?
want
First
either a
round pick?
first round draft pick and a prospect or 2 firsts and matching salary. That's about 2 offers I'm willing to
I'm
begin
Okay.
with.
pretty sure
So
the,
so
the
so
Nets the
so
Nets probably
so
shot
the
that
GM.
idea to
I'm
29 teams, and they all got hung up
I'm
on, bro.
sure I'm sure Sean is saying he
That's
wanted
why Cam
a first
Thomas. That's
round
why.
pick,
That's why Cam Johnson
and
is
he's
still
still
here
sitting
right now.
here.
That's
He's
why he's
still
still
sitting
sitting here.
here. He's still sitting here. I know he asked for
Because you tried to get on the phone and demand, yo, he's
a
worth two
one,
first round picks this year, and he's
right?
not, bro. And they all hung up the phone. That's why
Okay,
Cam Johnson is
that
still
and
here.
it's not
Please
going to
let
work.
go of this
It's
bullshit
not going to
idea.
work.
Okay, so that's where pivoting works. Give me 1 unprotected and 1 future protected. That's even
They
fair. That's
not
even more
giving
No,
up a
calculable.
they
one.
not giving
They're
up a
What do
saying
you mean
one
they're
at
giving
no.
up
all
one?
in this
Johnson is worth
draft.
the 1 right now.
I
And
know
maybe
that.
one if he
Yes,
wants to outbid him.
That's why
yes, he
he's
might
still
be, but
here.
they're not giving it to
Because
him.
you think it's
Well, they're
worth
gonna
it.
have
The
to
other
soon.
29 teams don't.
How they have to if nobody's
The
giving it?
Kings should. If anybody's to do it, the Kings should because Fox might leave next year if they don't make a big move. If they're willing to give up 2 firsts and matching salary for
Who
Cam
said Fox is
Johnson,
going to leave?
he
He like
might.
it there.
What do you mean? Okay, why didn't he resign? He should have resigned then if he likes it. I think he's looking at their future and he doesn't look too good about it. He might resign for the money, but don't mean he's gonna stay if they don't have a contending team after a year or 2 he resigns with them. So I don't
Well,
guarantee
either
nothing.
way, that has nothing to do with the Nets. We want a one for Johnson. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Who would you trade him to,
Everybody
Scott, if you
knows
had a
it, and
No,
chance?
that's
Yeah,
why
I'm
who would
just
Cam.
you want to trade
saying
him
That's
to?
why
you
Cam
can't
Johnson is
make
still.
people.
That's
You
why
can't
Cam
make
Johnson
people
is still in
take
the
it.
Nets uniform because they
Hold
You
want a
on.
can't
number
make
one
people
for this
take
nigga,
it.
and they not, and nobody is budging. That's
Listen,
why, bro.
but they
When
need
y'all
more.
niggas
They
gonna
need,
wake up?
but no. But what I'm telling you, Leaf, is that they need Cam Johnson more than we need their draft pick. Facts.
Yeah, that's
Bullshit.
Ooh,
true. That is
ooh,
true.
We
That
don't
is
interesting.
need
true.
like
I agree
we
with
could
you with
talk
that.
we could talk the way we could talk like that because y'all need Cam Johnson more than we need it. Like for
That
instance,
is true.
I'm looking at Orlando, right? Orlando,
Yeah.
they got their first round, they got their own pick, and they got a Denver pick protected 1 through 5.
Right.
That might be valuable to the Nets. You
Very
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
valuable.
Yeah. I
Very
can go for
valuable.
that. But I'm sure Sean is asking. His phone is open.
That's still not
His
getting
phone
Cam
is
Johnson off
open.
this
I
team,
know
bro.
his
Like
phone
What do
is
you mean?
said all of
open.
that.
What do
You
you mean
said
like
all of
getting
that shit
Johnson
to
off the
say
team?
nothing, bro. Like they
Wait,
still
wait.
not
So
getting
Jet
Cam Johnson
Howard
off
and
this
a
team.
Nuggets protected
They
first
still
isn't good
not getting Cam
value.
Bruh,
Johnson off this team.
listen. I
Okay,
said it to
okay.
listen. I said it to say. I mentioned, and again, always for something. I always say this to say something. Both of the teams that I mentioned want to compete, whether it be
Yeah.
Orlando or OKC. If they're
Yep.
not coming off those draft picks, and we know that they need Cam Johnson more than they need those draft picks, because more of their real rebuild is already done, and these draft picks are used for what it's supposed to be used for as capital. You're supposed to be able to say, all right, well, we got these draft picks. Y'all in a rebuild situation. Y'all could utilize this more than we can. Same thing with Cam Johnson. He need to be on a team that's ready to compete for a championship. You got somebody
Yes, he
like Cam
do.
Johnson. You
Right.
got somebody. Yo, imagine Cam Johnson playing the way he playing right now, coming off somebody's bench. What,
Facts. Facts.
bruh? You trying to tell me that we're as Nets fans we're wrong? No, we're right.
No.
We helping the franchise. We helping the Brooklyn Nets. Like, yo, this would be good for both parties. Like, this
I
is not
start.
going to be just good
I
for just us or them. It's going to be good for all of us.
Right,
Watch.
and he's wasted performances on our team. The 30 points tonight, that could have been on somebody else's team right now, getting an easy win. Instead, it's getting us to win and ruining our draft odds. Like, trade Johnson as soon as you can. There's teams out there that start a bidding war very soon. and you go for the best offer you can get, but you have to get a deal across
No,
the
you don't
table.
go for the best offer you get because they're going to offer you garbage. You don't
Depends
do
on
that.
jobs.
You
Listen,
don't take
if you
garbage.
get me Jed Howard and that Nuggets pick, that's already halfway towards a deal right there, pretty much. We just have to worry a
Yeah,
little
but
upper
that's not
contract.
garbage. Don't say garbage.
No, that's not a
Don't.
garbage deal. That's a good deal.
I'm not taking garbage. Period.
Okay, so what would you want, Scott? Tell me your ideal
I'm
trade
not
trade
taking
return
garbage
for
at
Johnson.
all.
No,
Or
but
he
tell me,
can
Scott,
sit on my team.
what would your ideal trade return be for
I'm
Johnson if you could have
sending
it right
I'm
now?
sending that man to Houston and give me Cam Whitmore.
I'm
Cam
sending. First of
Whitmore,
all,
give
I
me
wouldn't.
Whitmore, man. Give me
First of all,
Whitmore.
I don't want to see him when I give it. Like the Knicks trade. You had that was an offer you couldn't refuse. They gave up their future,
Yeah.
so you didn't care. Okay, yeah, you just didn't care. You didn't care. But
They
Cam
they
Johnson,
willingly gave
they
up 5 firsts
they're
for Mikal, bro, and they knew they
right.
didn't have to. They went
They
all
didn't
in.
want to. They
They
didn't want
didn't
to
want
help
to
the
at
Knicks,
all. They didn't want
but
to at all. But listen,
five, I'll take it.
it's more than one person in that franchise that wanted Mikal, bro. Like, and they got him, and they
Yeah.
got him over there, bro. Like for 5 firsts, bro. I highly doubt, even though Cam Johnson is playing the way that he's playing right now, I highly doubt that you get 2 firsts from
Anybody like
this
that?
draft for him right now.
I don't
I
know about
highly
two
doubt
first,
that.
but the thing
And
about
matter of
the
fact, I'm willing to put money on it. I'm not debating shit. I want niggas money in here. I need to stop this bullshit
Leaf,
right
the
now.
first is not for the
Chill,
trade.
buddy.
The
Chill,
trades
buddy.
that you're getting for Cam Johnson is not for this draft. It's for next year. You don't need to get picks. You have 5 fucking picks in the draft. Why do you need more picks in the draft? Go
Because
to
they OKC,
2026
that's why.
and go to 2027. That's where
Yeah,
you. That's
yeah. You
that's
could
your
do.
starting point.
Yeah, you
Go to
can ask for 2
They
2026.
not
ones,
gonna do
one in the
that.
6, one in the 7. I'm sure he's open to do that.
They could do that
I'm
because
sure
they don't
Sean
need
is
this
not
pick next
stupid,
year.
man. He's
Hey,
not
Scott,
dumb.
I have a trade idea
He's
for you.
not
Hear
dumb.
me out on this. Cam Johnson to Memphis, right? You get Marcus Smart for matching salary. You get Vance William, a young prospect. You get a 2026 first. Here's the catch: we swap out one of our Knicks picks for another one of their Grizzlies picks. Would you be open to a deal like that? It's
Maybe.
like a little give and take there. We get a 2026 pick, right? But then we take one of those Knicks picks that we might not need, give it to them. We take one of their picks. We have 2 Memphis Grizzlies picks right there. I think that's a good deal for us because we
The important
expand our
part, they
arsenal of
want.
assets.
You know what,
They
John,
if you Sean, you will want
I'll
that
answer your
Clippers
question
pick.
by saying this. Everybody is open to any deal that includes us getting 1st-round picks this year. The
But I'm not
problem
giving
is
up
that
my
the
pick.
You're not
problem is
getting
it's
a
not.
first round pick this year. You're
I'm
not.
not giving
But
up
You're
my
getting
pick.
one next. You're getting one next
I'm
year.
open to anything that you get first next year or anytime, bro. The problem is you don't have. It's not Nets fans that you got to convince. You got to call up another GM and convince them.
I said
Right,
That's what
that.
you
right.
I
got to
said
do.
that.
That's why
I
Cam
said
Leaf's right
that.
Johnson
about
is
that. I'll give
still
Leaf that
here.
little bit. That's why he's got to go
Yeah,
soon,
that's
though.
what I'm
Soon.
saying. I'm
I said
saying
that. I said that earlier.
he's
I was
on the
like,
block.
you can't put a gun to Sean Mark's head. I mean,
No,
to
well,
Pressy head and be like, "Yo, trade us this pick now." Like,
stop blaming Sean Marks. His phone is open. I know his phone is
You just
open.
don't read it.
No, he reads it. It's not.
No.
They not giving him
you
the
can't force
deal.
the person on you
The
cannot force
problem
the
is
person on the other line
his
to
phone.
Oh,
His
trade.
phone is
they need
his
him.
phone
Yeah,
is
they
not
need
open,
him.
bro, because he made the calls already to 29 teams, and Cam Johnson is still here. He ran with that bullshit that John and everybody else is running with, talking about I'm not giving Cam Johnson up unless it's for 2 firsts or first
Wait,
upcoming
that's
first.
not BS though, Leaf. That's a fair
It
value
is
deal.
BS
The
to
guy should
the
have.
other
He should have
29
situated. He
teams.
should have
It is.
50% in
You gotta
November. That's
convince
like that's
them.
BS. What he
You not
did.
gotta
His value
convince
is the
Nets
highest it's
fans.
ever
You
going to
gotta
be.
convince
So you got to trade
them.
him now.
You
No,
got
you
to
gotta
convince them.
convince. Stop telling them teams you gotta trade them, bro.
Okay, so Leaf,
You
what
gotta
should we
convince
do,
them to
Leaf?
trade
Keep
them.
Johnson? Is that what you want to do? You want to keep Johnson's value gets even worse?
I
Okay, we can
don't
do
want to
that.
keep Johnson. I want to trade him, but it's not me that you have to convince. It's Sam Presti and the rest of these GMs that you're trying to get picks
But
off
they're the
of.
ones competing for a championship, so why we got to convince them? Should they convince themselves? They're in a 3
No.
arms race right now in the West.
The
We're in
reason
2 seed. They're
why
in
is
the
they don't want to
rivalry.
help us. They don't want to help us,
The
man.
We're
fact
not
the
even in
fact
their
is,
conference. So wait, Scott, we're
They
not even
don't
in
want
their
to help
They're
conference.
not
us.
in the
We're not in
business
their
of helping the
conference.
Nets.
John,
They don't want to help
the
the Nets.
main point is to Lee's point. Yes, there is a he has a point in you cannot force no matter who for all we know Marks can be on the phone right now. You
That's what I
cannot force a
said.
GM to make a trade if he doesn't want to make it. You can't do it. You can't force these dudes to make trades if they don't want to do it.
As
And
we get close to
It's not
February,
Sean Marks' fault.
LM. As we get close to February, we'll see who's a real championship team and who's a pretend championship team. And I guarantee you,
Well,
if
those teams are
OKC, Memphis, or
pretend.
Houston, if none
And
of
if
those
they
teams
That's the
make an
point we were
offer
trying
to
to make.
Johnson, they're a
and if they
pretend
miss out
team.
on and if they
We
miss out
Put
on
that
bro,
Cam
down.
we was
Johnson,
calling
that's
them
Get
on
over there.
them.
pretenders before this conversation started. We
Yeah,
focused
we
on
were
the
If
just
niggas that
telling you
actually
that
won
they
those
championships.
teams are
The
not really
Bucks,
going to
the
win
if
no
Bucks and the
title.
Nuggets, the Bucks and the
And here's
Nuggets are
another
more
thing.
championship
And here's
contenders
another
than they
thing.
are, bro,
Memphis,
because
wait,
they
here's another
actually
thing.
won the
Memphis,
shit.
Leaf. Memphis, you
Yeah.
said you should think about Boston. That's the team you got to worry about if you're in the Western Conference. If you win through that tough Western Conference, who you got to face for the title? Boston. And if you don't have a stacked team against Boston, you're going out like Dallas did last year,
Well,
which
well,
was
Well,
answer,
well, well,
wow.
well.
answer.
Guess what? Well,
Guess
guess
what?
what? They don't have a stacked team, then, and they just gonna have to live with the results. Fine,
That,
yeah,
they cool
Leaf,
with
right.
but
that.
that's pathetic then, Leaf, is you had time till February 6th to make a big move, and you didn't.
That's not on Sean Marks. That's on them.
That's
Sean
on
can't force
them.
these
That's not
dudes
on Sean
to
Marks.
make trades. That's not
Yeah, you
on
can't
Sean.
say Sean didn't do it.
Sean is doing his job. He's doing what he's supposed to do, trying to get these guys off. They just might be saying fuck no.
Or they
Go to
offer
somewhere
him stupid
else.
shit. They offer him
Right.
stupid stuff, like 2 seconds.
I don't
Who,
think
who,
anybody
who?
will for 2 seconds for
Oh,
Johnson. You have to be a
why
wacky
not?
team to get
I
something like
would.
that.
I would if you go
You
for
would?
it.
Scott, I hang up the phone quick on you, but
I mean, I would offer you 2 seconds if I could.
It's important to note that the
if you
picks
want to
Why I
that
sign
we're trying
couldn't?
Williamson, I understand it, the 2 seconds, but no. Not
it's
with Cam
important to
Johnson.
note that the picks that we're trying to get is not for this year. It's for
Right.
next year and the year
I
after.
even would take next year or the year after.
And
No problem.
In OKC's case, they necessarily don't need a pick next year because they're
But
going
I
to
ain't
be
giving up my
contending next
picks.
year.
I'm not giving up my guaranteed pick to take somebody else's
How the hell
half
do we?
pick.
I got a question.
Joe,
How the hell do we know what OKC need and what they don't need?
I
We don't
saw
do
the Cup
OKC
game. They were
content
10
over
from
here.
30 from 3. Wait, Leaf. They were 10 from 30 to 3.
We going
3 points
off
was
that
one.
They
one
21
game,
and
bro.
You
5,
don't?
How
man.
Well,
many OKC games have niggas watched this year?
I
they're
I
watched
mean,
a
They
Leaf,
on
twenty-one
the
the,
couple.
and
they on
five.
stats,
number
if you
one in
check
the
their
West.
stats
They
on 3-point
fine.
shooting,
Everything
it's
else
not good.
well.
They
What are we doing?
fine.
They went from
We
a
don't pay attention to
rebuilding.
OKC shit.
They
We
went
pay
from a
attention to
re.
net
They
shit.
went from a
And we need to stay
rebuilding.
out of OKC fucking
Leaf,
business.
They went from
This is
re.
why
They
you have
went
to
from a.
look at the NBA
They got me
landscape
blowing
and
this.
look at what's going on in every team's situation. That's how you get a better understanding of how you can make good deals. If you don't do
Hold,
that, you're screwed.
hold on, John. They went from a rebuilding team to a contending team in 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
The fact that they. What do you mean? Yo, we don't know what they want, nigga. They gonna be contending probably next year. Why the fuck do they need a 2026 draft pick for? You
Right.
don't need that.
They need a
You
Cam
have no
Johnson
need
though right
for that.
now. That's for sure.
But
You trying to
that,
get AJ the Boston now? Like, what the fuck are we
this
doing?
is the point. But this is the point I'm trying to make. Is that they don't want to deal with us. They don't want to give you nothing. It doesn't
Well, we
matter
don't know.
to
Well,
them.
we don't know that.
Well,
They might be.
Yeah,
They might. They
OKC
might
is
be.
not in the business of helping people.
We don't. We don't know
They're
that.
not in
They
the
might be
business of
asking Sean
these
Marks for
teams
some
are
crazy
not in the business of helping each other.
Scott,
Why,
They not.
LM,
Scott,
why don't we know
a
that?
year ago,
If we didn't know that, why is Cam Johnson still here?
Because Sam is probably asking for some crazy crap, and he's saying no.
there was a
It
rumor.
could be. It
There
could
was
be
a
that
rumor a
too.
year ago that OKC want.
What
Wait,
crazy crap do we have that he
Scott.
could be asking for?
Scott, there was a rumor a year ago
We
that
don't.
the
That's
OKC was interested in Dorian
that's
Finney-Smith.
not helping you.
But Scott, a year ago, there was a rumor that OKC was interested in Dorian Finney-Smith. They were willing to offer 2 firsts and Davis Bertans for Dorian Finney-Smith, and Sean Marks
But
didn't
that was
accept
just a
that deal.
rumor.
We don't
That was
know.
just a rumor.
Yeah,
That
you
was a
don't-
fact. That
Hold on,
wasn't
You
a
don't say
fact.
that they don't want to do business with us.
That
now,
wasn't a
but
fact.
why?
We don't know
I know,
what.
but
We
you're
don't
saying
know
that they
what
don't want
Sam
to do business
Presti
with
is
us,
asking.
and that would be the only logical reason that Marks didn't want to do business with them.
If
So
they
that
are
gets
in
No,
talks
on
with
Marks.
us, if
that
they are in
wasn't a
talks
fact.
with us, we don't know
That
what they
wasn't
ask. We don't know what Sam Presti is asking for. We don't
a
know if he's
fact.
asking for our pick. We don't know if he's asking for the Knicks pick. We don't know if he's asking for our pick. We don't know.
Right.
Like he could be
Right. But
asking for some
I
craziness.
guarantee you he's not in the business of helping us. He's not. So
do you know that?
you keep saying that
he may
I don't know how
not.
you
He
know
may
I
that.
know that.
He may.
I
How?
know
He may not
teams.
be.
How do you know
He
These
may
that?
not
teams
be
are
unless
not
he
in the
gets
business of
hurt.
Well,
helping each other.
we know that, bro, because Cam Johnson would have been traded already. That's how we know.
Leaf, the
Simple.
market is still developing. There's a bidding war going on. As much as it irks me that we won tonight because of Cam Johnson, he will get traded eventually. It's just don't wait till the damn deadline to do it. Do it like around early
You will
January.
have to.
You
Yeah.
You will
have
have to. You
you
have to wait
can't.
to the deadline.
You have to wait.
Oh
You
man,
have to
so we're
have
gonna be at like
patience,
18
man.
to 20 wins, and then we trade Johnson, and then hey, we get the 10th pick. Like no,
Listen, most
you
of
gotta do it as soon as you
John,
can.
most of these teams that we're talking about doing trades with are stubborn. If something happens from here to February 1st, they might see something. You know what? Actually, all right, we do need a Cam Johnson. All right, hold up. Let's spin the block. We don't know. Like we don't know what's gonna happen from here to February. Anything could happen. So the fact of the matter is, you got to sit on your phone at Sean Marks. Cam Johnson doing what he's doing right now, cool. No, you can't force a GM to make trades. That's just the bottom line. You
Yeah,
can't.
but
You can't
Ellen,
force it.
if we keep beating up these lottery teams, that's going to hurt us. So the more you wait, and we do face a lot of these bad lottery teams, we beat them. We're doing their dirty work for them, and then Marks is waiting even longer, which
Right,
hurts
but
us.
it's
So he's
not on
going to have to
Sean.
get on the
It's not
phone
on Sean
soon.
Marks for us. It's not on Sean. It's not Sean Marks for that we're waiting though, because he could be trying to make trades for Cam
You
Johnson,
know.
but they're not taking the bait.
You know why? I'm looking at the West. Oklahoma City, OKC, Memphis, and Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I have no fear of them fucking three teams. None whatsoever. They're gonna get their ass waxed in the playoffs.
No.
I don't know about OKC.
The only team I have fear of is
I,
OKC. The only team I have
I
fear of
don't
is
know,
OKC.
man.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it took an elite talent like Giannis, 26, 19, and 10 to beat them handily. That's what it took.
Right.
Up until then, against the rest of the league, bro, they are elite. They
Yeah,
do
but
They
every
still
damn
have
thing
bad
well. If you
3-point
want,
I'm
if
gonna
you
shooting,
bet
hold on,
some
though.
wait,
money
wait,
They
wait.
on
still
If you
got
that.
want,
bad
if
I'm
you
gonna
want to
bet
talk,
some
three-point
money
shooting,
on
though.
that.
wait.
I'm
If
gonna
you
bet
want to
some
talk
money
about,
on that.
if you want
I'm
to
gonna
talk
bet some
about the
money on it.
if you hold up, if you want to talk about the shooting, that's fine. But everything else, they do exceptionally well. They are
I'm
the
not putting
best.
them in. I'm not
This
giving them
wasn't
a
a regular
pass
season
until they
game. This
do
is
it,
for the
man.
NBA Cup. We're talking about playoffs in the NBA Cup. If OKC isn't playing their
No,
best
I'm
when
talking
it
about the
matters,
championship.
that's where it matters. Regular season don't mean crap right now.
And
It
I'm
means
talking
what they
about
do
the
in meaningful
championship.
basketball, though. And those are have some weaknesses.
the championship is far away because nobody is going to compete with a full healthy Boston team, and we all got
Yeah, but
injured.
that's in the East.
Bullshit.
This is
Who?
never the Yo, basketball is
Who
simple,
who
man.
who is
Don't get
going to
it
compete with a
confused.
full healthy
Yes,
Boston team the way that they're looking, bro?
we
You
Nobody.
know
mean you
That's why
mean
you got to make
ACL
moves at the
Porzingis was always
deadline, Leaf.
out?
Leaf. That's why you make moves at the deadline to have an advantage. Any advantage you can get. You have to
First
make
of all,
moves like that.
You can count Porzingis for the playoffs because he's not gonna be there. So
They don't
that's
need
number
Porzingis.
one.
That's the
That's the
scary
number
They
part.
don't
one
They
you
don't
need
supposed
need
to do.
Porzingis.
him. They don't need him.
They might need him this year. They might
Well,
need
they
him
got
this
out
year.
Horford. They got Horford.
Okay,
He's
they
somehow
might need.
playing
You know
better.
what? They might need him this year, but like in between, as far as percentage of needing him and not needing him, bro. Listen, Boston is flying under the radar for a reason. Nobody in here takes Cleveland seriously as a contender for no championship. Just like you don't take Houston or Memphis seriously, neither. So
They could get to the
please,
finals. They could get to the
This league
Nah,
is
finals.
the league
Houston's
is
definitely a team
unpredictable.
that
I
I think
can't say
Scott is
that.
right about. I mean, Jalen Green,
Cleveland
he's not
cannot
no
get to no
superstar.
fucking finals.
Green is kind of riding Sengun's coattails right now, if we're being honest. I think the Rockets need to make a move more than anybody else because they have a lot of young guys and they're trying to figure out what they want to do. They might need Johnson even more than OKC does. Breezy, you're
You
muffled.
sound OD muffled, bro. You sound
Yeah.
OD muffled.
Yo, what's going on, Easy?
Yo,
Oh, you
John, what's the
sounded
word,
good
though?
right there.
Yeah, a second. Yo, what's the word, yo? Yo, what's going on, but you already know what's the word. What
yeah,
about
what's
though?
up?
What we cooking on?
What are your thoughts tonight, Easy? What are your thoughts on Claxton, his outburst?
I didn't even get to see the game. I was like really like box score watching, tracking the game. I saw that comeback though. So whoever, yo, you can hold off on the bet sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta wait till sometimes we go down because you know we gonna fight back. You know for a fact
we're gonna fight that.
Well,
So whoever bet on that comeback,
easy. I'm gonna give you the short story. Somebody on our team had 33, 10, and 6. Can you remember the last player that did that, bro? I give you a hint. If you remember if you can remember the last player that did that, I give you a hint. He tall and he don't use a hairbrush. So like, listen. All I can tell you, bro, is that Quickly wasn't out. I didn't see Quickly out there. I didn't see what was it?
Barrett.
RJ Barrett out there. I didn't see Jacopoto out there, which made more of a reason why Brokeback Ben was speeding to the basket so damn much. So
Come on.
To be fair, we had injuries too, though. Like I ain't
Yeah,
expect
yeah,
Nah,
that.
but
you
yeah.
got
LM,
injuries.
don't you
So
think it's kind of weird they sat some of those guys down? It was strategic on the Raptors' part because if they don't play their
yeah, it
full
was
guys against
strategic.
us
Because
and we
they
beat them,
tanking.
they said, yeah, they're doing it smart. We're doing it bad on that one. We really are.
They're
Ugh.
tanking. So I mean,
So it's all about
two
so
supposedly tanking
you
for me.
mean to tell me it's all about who can out tank who? That's what we in right now, bro.
Yeah,
What
Leaf,
the
that's
fuck
what
are
it
we
was
doing?
tonight, Leaf. That's what it was tonight. And Raptors, give them a round of applause because they're playing it smarter than we are, unfortunately.
6-8.
look how many games we lost before this one. Like we was losing games now, all because we just beat this team. They tanking better
We're
than
still
us.
below 500. So I mean, it is what it is.
They
I'm not
tanking better
tripping.
than us because they are far below, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
why.
And it doesn't help. Scotty Barnes had like an eye injury
So they
early in the season,
bad,
so
bro.
that helped.
They bad and they had injuries, bro. Scotty Barnes and shit.
Yeah,
Quickly out the
but
lineup in
easy.
and out.
Raptors are the one team you don't want Cooper, Ace, or Harper to go to with Scotty Barnes, Barrett, and Quickly. You want
In
to be competing?
Canada?
They only
Yeah.
four. They only 4
Imagine.
games from Toronto. They only 4
Yeah,
games.
yeah, but imagine competing with the Celtics and the Raptors in your own conference. The Nets would be screwed if the Raptors get their hands on one of these top prospects.
One more
Think
trade and
about
we be
that.
done.
Bruh. Hold up,
One more.
bruh. We hold up. We screwed
What?
now. This was our first win against our division. We fucking
Word.
trash against the
Yeah,
East.
that's even worse. We were first win.
We are trash against
Oh,
our
All
own
shit.
division in
tiebreakers
the
go to
East.
Brooklyn for the.
Oh, Leaf, that was so bad and so good at the same
Bro,
time. You
do
really.
you know why we beat
Ain't
up
this
on
what
the
y'all
West
want?
so damn bad? It's because Jordy Fernandez know how to beat them fucking teams.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
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 don't
been
know how
also
to
out
beat
there.
was.
nobody in
Wait,
the East.
hold on, man. Ain't this what you want, man? Ain't this what you want, bro?
Yep, that's what we want.
What you complaining about, bro?
I'm not
What's going
complaining. I'm
on?
just
But
saying
easy,
it's.
easy. We're doing dirty work for these bottom barrel teams. We're improving their draft odds while hurting our
Easy.
own.
You know why I'm complaining, bro? Because there's at least 2, 3, 4, 5 teams that's tanking way better than us right now. That's why
Right,
I'm
Name
complaining.
right,
them.
That's why I'm
right.
Name
bitching, bro.
them.
That's why
Name
I'm
them.
mad.
Pelicans, Utah, Washington,
Utah,
Pelicans
Pelicans,
Raptors,
on. Wait,
Washington,
hold on,
Denver,
Hornets.
hold
Maybe
on.
Hornets might be a,
Toronto.
a team to contend.
Detroit.
Y'all went too fast. Hold on, pause. Oh shit, I didn't know y'all. Yeah, God damn,
Utah
dang, y'all went crazy.
Pelicans and
Hold on.
Washington.
Pelicans
Portland.
did. Wait. Pelicans did
But
not
they
tank.
The
close to
Pistons is
us,
Pistons.
tanking.
man.
The
They
Pistons. The
close.
Pistons.
They
Pistons is
close.
not tanking, bro. Oh my God,
Portland
Pistons
is
not.
like
what the
Pistons
heck?
us.
is not taking.
No, listen,
Portland
they
is
got
9 and
Tobias Harris,
17.
guys. The Pistons ain't taking.
Pistons not taking. They actually trying to be good.
Smith
Yeah.
Tobias, don't
Don't
Tobias.
worry, we're gonna let them leapfrog.
The team that we beat. The team that we beat tonight is tanking
Portland
better
is
than us.
is close to
They're
our
we're
record.
4 games ahead of
They
the
got
Raptors
One,
right
listen,
two,
now.
bro.
I don't even
three,
think
four,
Portland's trying to
five.
tank. I just think
There's only
Portland is just
5 teams
trash.
that or 6. 6 teams that's
I don't even. Portland's
Hold
better
not
up,
even
than.
trying to
bro.
tank. They
I
just
got a
trash.
question, bro. Are we in the play-in right now?
Yes, we're ninth.
Yes.
Mm,
We're
Then
ninth
we're
right
not
Well,
doing
now.
a good. Then we're not doing a good fucking job tanking,
We're
bro.
but we
not. We're
only one
not.
game
We're
out.
not. We're
We
not.
one game, one loss.
You know
One
what's
loss
bad?
and we out of it.
I finally gave
Yo,
Sean
we
Marks his
still
props
below
for trading
500,
Dennis, and he
bro.
managed
Like
to
Yeah.
screw us
We
over
one
again.
loss away
we're
from the
still below
playing.
500. As long
What
as
we
we're not
trade?
above
Bro,
500, I don't
hold
care.
up. Are we better than San Antonio right now?
No,
No.
No.
Are we better than
they're
No.
Portland right
above
now?
500. Yes,
We
Yes,
close.
Are we
yes.
better?
We
Are we
just
better
No,
than
we
we
Utah right
one
now?
game ahead of
yes,
Portland.
Oh,
yes,
why
we're
we
yes.
better
better
than
than
One
Utah.
Portland?
game ahead of Portland.
Why?
Are we better than
Why?
the Wizards? Are we better than the Hornets?
Yes,
Are we better?
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
Are, are we,
Hornets. You know, yes. We're better than the Hornets. We're
That's
better than the
even
Hornets.
worse. We're better than the freaking Hornets.
But
Sean Marks, what are you
that was
doing?
before
No,
the
no, no. But
trade.
No, but for the Hornets,
Are
That
we
we
was
have
better
to
than
before the
look at it as a
trade.
Chicago?
collective.
Are we better than
No,
Chicago?
no.
They won tonight. They beat Boston. Thank God
No,
Chicago doesn't know what a rebuild
no,
is.
no.
Thank God.
Chicago's ahead of
No, we're
us.
not better than Chicago. We're not better than Chicago.
We not better
You
than
don't gotta be.
Chicago.
We're
We beat
not
a
better
lot
than
of teams.
Detroit, really, be honest with you. Detroit gonna pass us. I'm
Who said
telling
we
you.
better than
Detroit is
Detroit?
definitely going to pass us.
Can
We're
Philly
gonna we're
sneak
gonna be in
past
the top.
us?
We're gonna be in the top six. That's what you want. The bottom six, I
We
should
got to be
say.
out of the play-in though first, Scott, and that's the
But we
problem.
one
We're in the
game out of the
play-in.
play-in. We one loss away from being out
Yeah,
of the
we
play-in.
need to
And
be
it's
complete.
still
No,
and
we
it's
need to not
December
compete in
20th,
the
bro.
play
We
in. That's
still
what
got
we need to be
Yeah,
time.
doing.
there's a lot of. We got another 3 games
We
still
got
coming.
we got time. Like it's
What
December
the hell are you
20th. Like
talking
I ain't
about?
gonna lie to y'all, bro. If
I'm
Cam
not gonna
Johnson,
lie to you.
if
I'm not
Cam
gonna lie to
Johnson
you.
go for 40 and 10, bro, I swear to God, I swear on everything, bro.
Who
Wait
I
a
want them to
minute,
beat is
yo, man, this is
Yeah, and
crazy.
here's another thing. Cam
the
Thomas is
Don't
Bucks.
say
coming
yo,
back
man. He
soon.
went for 30, 10, and 6, bro. That shit
Okay.
wasn't a
that was
damn
against Toronto,
coincidence.
bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
and
I
here's
Like,
remember.
another
damn,
thing,
he not
guys,
supposed
guys,
to be
guys,
doing
and here's
that
another thing.
ever.
Thomas and Zaire are coming back soon. So if Johnson
When is
Door is
the
still
last
here,
time
you're
Cam
probably
Because
gonna
Johnson
win
had
a
where
few
was
more
thirty
this
and
games.
performance?
10
Where was this
in this
performance
league?
against Boston?
Hold on. Cause I
Where was
remember
this
niggas.
performance against all the other good teams that we faced,
He
bro?
was
Come
hurt
on.
at the beginning of the season, though.
Wait, hold on.
True, but still, like,
He
I
was
Wait,
remember
hurt.
what's your
He
niggas.
was
question? Wait,
hurt.
easy. What's your question, Easy? What's your question?
I remember everybody was shitting on Cam Johnson. Oh, this
He
Cam
was
Johnson.
hurt.
Oh, this man not good. Oh, he not playing well and all that. He come out showing you his potential. He's showing you what you could do. Oh, why you doing this? Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not happy. Like, yo, what do you want, bro? What do you
Want
want,
Ain't
Sean
happy
Marks
bro?
to
either
do
way,
his
right?
job and get him off the team. Every time I give Marks a compliment, it always goes against me, man. I'm not
You
going to take any
keep blaming
compliments
Marks.
until he
I
gets
it's
don't
off
not
the
get
Yo,
Mark's
pitch.
it.
Sean
I
Marks
fault.
don't
gotta
It's
do
get.
He's
not
the
I
something.
Mark's
don't
GM. What
get
are you
it
fault,
with
talking about?
bro.
Sean.
He's in charge, and he
Yes,
took
but he's
Johnson to
not
go. Why
giving
are you
them for.
killing him?
He not giving them up for 2-2s. I'm telling
Who's
you,
giving two twos? Find me a team, Scott. I want it factual
George, you
lettering if they
cannot
help
force
for two
these. You
twos
can't
for him.
force
you
these
can't
GMs to
force
make
these
trades.
trades, man. You
I
can't
understand.
force
can't.
I understand,
this.
Scott, but this is the frustration. You're going to beat these bottom barrel teams, and Thomas is going to come back soon. He's back. He
You're not
probably
going to
win
beat
5 or
these
6 more
bottom
games.
teams. You're not going to beat them. Trust
Utah, we're not
me.
going to beat
You're not.
Utah.
You
The only
want
guy
Marks
we're
to you want
marketing.
Marks to act like he and the Godfather and threaten these dudes, and
Yes,
you don't give
LA,
me
yes,
like,
I
come
want to
on,
act like
bro.
he's the big boss. I want to make an offer that he can't refuse.
Hey
Yes.
Scott. Hey Scott.
Just like he
He's on the
get in
spot on
trouble,
that one, bro.
he's good at getting out of trouble. That
Listen,
trade with
I would love
with
that,
with
but I don't think these
Mikal
teams is
Bridges.
biting. I don't
If
think
you're
nobody's
Wait,
biting
let's
right
get
now.
LBL in the conversation. LBL, what are your thoughts? Because I know you stand where I stand on all this crazy stuff going on. What's your
I'm
thoughts on
like
tonight, LBL?
you can't blame Cam Johnson, but the reason that you can blame and you can't blame Jordy because his job is supposed
Right,
to
right.
win games, but you can blame Marks because he could do the same thing that Toronto was doing strategically, load management certain guys
Right.
and rest certain guys. And then, I mean, it's not going to make a difference to Cam Johnson is playing out of his mind, which is good, which is great for us. But you could rest him against certain teams and you can
That's
say,
true.
oh, well, he got a broke fingernail or something. You could do that, a hangnail or something, you could do that and
Broken
then
belt buckle.
lose games. That's what I'm saying. It's not up to Jordy. Jordy's
I think they're
supposed
going
to.
to do that, and they're going to
Well,
do that.
Nah,
yeah,
no,
but
well,
they
nah,
gotta
well,
get they
LB,
gotta get
you
I
can't
don't
do
something.
that.
know,
We got
man.
fined for that. We got fined for that
Why?
last year, bro.
It's only 11.
It
They
doesn't
11 and
matter.
16.
Fine is
They
fine.
11 and 16,
Johnson
and
and Doe should be playing in fourth quarters. Let Johnson get his 20, then you rest
I ain't
him. So
gonna
you
lie,
let him go for 30 in
you
that
mess
fourth
around,
Listen,
you
quarter.
didn't
mess
they
around
just
and
find
lose.
Philly for doing some crap like that,
They
bro?
just
Do
Like,
find
what?
Philly for
Sitting
doing
them
some shit like
down?
that. Yeah.
You
you
sit him
know
down
the
at the
league
end of the
fine
game.
teams.
They find Dallas. They find Dallas for doing that. That's why they ended up
Yeah, you know they
with a 10th
fine
pick and not a
teams for
top five.
doing
They find
things.
teams.
yeah,
Uh,
you can't do that like that.
You could do
Dallas
that.
They
ended up with
definitely
But
gave you a
you could
fine.
do.
Dallas did
What's
ended
the
up with
worst that
Derek
can
Lively,
happen?
but they could have had a higher
What's the
pick in that
worst that
draft.
can happen? What's the worst that can happen if you do that?
The worst that could happen is that you could miss your pick, bro.
No, I'm
The way that
saying.
the way that they hold on, I'm gonna explain it to you. The way that they punished Dallas in the Wemby draft, bro, they were supposed to pick top five because not in the play-in. They sat Luke and Kyrie, bro, like it
Mhm.
on purpose, and the league fined them. There was a whole thing behind that, but why behind the league fined them. But they
Mhm.
wound up with a 10th pick and not a top 5 pick. Now it turned out to be Derek Lively, but
Who told
But
you
What's
they're
the
supposed to
hey,
get a
what's the
top
nah,
five
what's
pick?
the,
Wait,
what's
hold
the
hold on,
on.
bro. But
what are
now,
the
are
teams
you
usually
saying?
find? Like
But
what's
hold
the
on.
amount?
But are you saying that? Are you
they
saying that?
fined them 100,000, bro, in a pick.
Nah.
You
No.
What was
saying
the
that the
pick?
pick they made them pick
They
10th?
yeah they no yeah they made it
No,
yeah they
That's
I
what you
mean,
saying?
no.
we the
I'm
fourth most
saying they
valuable
didn't
franchise
find
in the
them.
league, right? What's a couple hundred
Can,
thousand to
They
us?
didn't
can
find.
I just
That's
be
what I'm
honest with you?
saying.
NBA acting like the
it's the
NBA.
pick that we're worried about
No,
getting
but
hit
what
with,
I'm
bro.
saying is, are you saying? Are you saying the reason they didn't get a top 5 pick is because the draft is rigged?
Well,
No,
that's
it's the
what
reason
people
why
Um,
say
they saying
No,
anyway.
I'm saying
that's what
I
People
people
don't.
say
say anyway.
people
I don't say
say
that.
that about Wimby pick.
No, but I don't say that. But
Oh,
I'm just
I
saying
don't
I
say it
want to
neither.
know
But
because if it's
What do you say?
rigged, then
the draft
that's
Everybody
a
and their
different
mother,
if
story.
you
everybody
want
and
to
their
say
mother
that
knew
hold
Wimby
on
was going to
wait
San Antonio.
if you
Well,
want to
then
say
the
that
draft is picked. The
if you
draft
want
is
to
rigged.
if you
San
want to say
Antonio was
that the
getting that number
draft
one
was
pick no
rigged
matter what. So.
I'm
if you want to
saying
say
that
that the
the
draft was
draft is
They
rigged,
rigged
give it to
it
Noah
was
then.
only
Palos
rigged
though,
for
though.
San Antonio to go number one.
No, I
The rest
don't.
of
They
the
when
rest of the
have you
list,
known a
bro.
D to only steal once? When
I'll
have
tell
you
you
known
this.
any team or anybody do anything once and that's what you do?
Wimby was French and he's a big man. Come on,
So that
bro. It
means
makes sense.
all the draft is rigged.
I don't
All the
think the
draft is
draft is
rigged.
I
rigged.
don't think all
No,
the. I
in
don't think
turn.
If
all.
you
I think it's
saying
certain.
Wimby
It's
went to
certain
Wait,
drafts.
Houston,
Scott,
went to
Scott.
San Antonio,
Scott,
I think it's
then
certain
it's
drafts.
rigged.
I don't think it's all
Scott, I
drafts. I
think
think
you
it's
missing the
certain
point
Why?
of
drafts.
how that.
Why is it
Oh
Scott,
certain
my
drafts though?
God, y'all
Scott.
picking.
Hold on,
I
wait.
don't.
I
Why
think
is
y'all
it
missing the
certain
point.
drafts though?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I'm saying.
Because
You can't
they got
pick.
certain agendas.
they got certain agenda.
Well,
Yeah,
why
Nah,
if they're
nah,
not on the
dude.
agenda
I would say.
Y'all think it's a
No.
coincidence Braun went to Cleveland?
no. Scott. Like the thing is, they got certain marketing plans for certain number one overall picks.
Then
Like
it's rigged. Then it's rigged. It's
Yeah, it's
rigged
either
yeah,
rigged
then.
or
but
it ain't.
no,
Okay,
It
so
ain't
not
just
no
say that.
half.
no,
Ain't
I'm
no,
no
not
because
half
it's
saying
not.
between.
don't say that. Oh, my
We're
pick
saying
is
we're saying
legit.
it's rigged. Is certain.
Wait.
It's rigged in
It's
certain
not
It
the
can't
whole
be
instances.
rigged
draft
at
that's
all.
rigged, bro. The only part of the draft that's rigged is who gets the number one pick. That
Oh,
doesn't
No,
make the
come
whole
that
draft
can't
rigged.
be.
you
on.
don't
That
know that.
reflects how do you
No,
that
even
reflects the
that
whole
can't be.
draft then.
The Hawks one then makes no sense because that was an anomaly. It was
Yeah. Come on.
7%
I
The
mean,
chance,
come
It's
Hawks,
on.
not
and
rigged.
you get the first pick in one of those crappiest drafts in the draft in history.
John, if the Atlanta got the first pick in the crappiest draft, yeah, give it to them because we don't care who's number one
Yeah,
on the
and that's
draft.
why we're in a good position. We're going up against 5 or 6 bottom barrel teams, and we have 2 guys from Rutgers in our backyard available. Damn right, Brooklyn's getting one of those guys because we have all the assets in the world. If you want to make money, NBA, we get one of those guys. We'll make you billions and billions of dollars. Like
But
at the
it
end of the
can't
day,
be
NBA is
rigged.
part
Already making them
political.
billions
It
and
is
But
part
billions of
political, the NBA.
stuff.
And I'm not going to say I'm
I
not going to
think
say
they getting
nothing's rigged,
proposed.
but I would be shocked if we're not in top
I'm,
5. You'd have to
I
hate
think they get
Brooklyn
into a
to keep us
room.
out of the top
They
5.
get
You'd have
into
to
a
hate us
room
to keep
before
us
they
out.
even put them lottery balls or whatever into that little crap. They in the room and they like, okay, who's getting the first pick this year? I
See
if that
honestly
that
believe
happens,
I
that.
don't agree with that.
I honestly,
I
I
disagree
honestly
with that
believe that.
too.
I
Because
disagree with that.
if you're gonna say that, then you got to say that y'all all are stupid as fuck to ever bet on a team. Because what I'm
Right?
saying
Yeah,
is,
yeah. You
you know,
can't.
you got betting houses involved in that.
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah,
so
yeah.
many
It's all
lawsuits?
rigged
You
then.
don't think the betting houses is rigged?
Nope.
If you say I don't know, I don't think so. But I tell you
I
one
think this
thing.
shit is all business and entertainment, and most of these niggas behind the scenes is rigging these shit so niggas can get their money.
I
Personally,
if you feel
Hey,
that
look,
way,
I'm
then
not
it's all rigged.
LM,
Don't say that it ain't rigged this
there's
year
nothing more
and
entertaining
rigged
and
next
historic.
year. It's
LM,
all rigged.
There's nothing more entertaining and historic for Brooklyn to draft their first ever prospect from Rutgers. That literally right there is a storyline you could hang your cap on for years upon years if it
but my
happens for
thing is, I'm
Brooklyn.
saying it's rigged, but I'm saying cool, rig it for us,
Oh, okay. All right.
rig it
Imagine,
for us.
imagine that did happen
all
though.
right.
It was for us. Like
So,
all the
All right.
odds were to drop
but
it our
John,
If
favor,
it's
that's
all
man.
rigged,
the
cool,
point.
I'm fine with
Wild,
that. Just rig it
But
for us
wild.
John,
this year.
I don't agree with
That would be
that.
I
very
don't know
dope.
what
point
reason
is,
why they got the rig that shit for us, but I mean, go
but my
ahead.
my original point is that Marks is the problem in that he can't force people to
No, he
make
can't.
trades,
He
He
can.
but
can't.
He can.
he can do Because you know how mad I used to be back when we had D'Lo and all of them when Kenny would sit certain dudes back to back, or guys would get cooking like Levert and someone else, and D'Lo would get cooking, and he's like, "Nah, I got to play my son Spencer
Yep.
Dinwiddie." So I mean, there's certain ways that they could play. Now Jordy is going to try to win as many games as he can. So there's nothing against him. And it's nothing against the players. The players should play as hard as they can. But sometimes, they might want to be looking up for the bench, and Cam Johnson is like, man, why is my calf hurting? I thought I was healthy. And that's what you got to
Okay.
do. You got to,
But they
because
try
I'm
to
saying there's
LBO.
no
They try to
way
blame the
all of them
D'Lo thing
dudes,
on him
there's
not
no
playing
way all
defense.
them dudes on Toronto is really hurt. There's no way.
Right. That's what I was saying a few minutes ago. Like,
So,
why'd you wrestle
so
three of these four
you
guys? Why
gotta,
was
you gotta,
Total not playing? Come on.
you
Like,
gotta do it
wild.
strategically. You
All
gotta
be
do it
hurt.
I
strategically.
Not
mean,
all
but
be
LB, did
Scotty
it
What's
ever
Barnes is
occur?
definitely was hurt.
LB, did it
That nigga
ever
had a
occur?
whole
Did it
eye
ever
injury.
occur to y'all? Did it ever occur to you maybe that the NBA is watching us the whole time? That's why we doing this thing by the book, and everybody else is kind of low key cheating.
Interesting. No,
It
that's
could be.
interesting. That's interesting, Leaf.
It
But by
could be.
trying to do it as clean as possible, the way we're doing it, we're hurting ourselves still at the end of the day.
I
Like, you
think
got
I
to
we
get
think
your
still
hands a little
we still
grimy here
there.
too.
We still right there. We still right. I'm looking at
um I don't
the
think
How do
I
we
don't
know
think
we?
we're still
How
right
do you know
there.
we? How do
I
you know
don't
we
think
won't get
Sean Marks
rewarded for it later though?
I don't think Sean Marks as an owner has
Fuck.
done anything in terms of the league. I don't think he's done anything to piss off the whoever the fuck y'all wanna call the
But
Yeah,
y'all
higher
are
they
ups
saying
or
that
whatever
like,
the
He
fuck.
got he
but
got
y'all are
lucky with
saying
the
that
KD
like
and Bridges trade because that kind of
but you're,
revitalized all of our
but
assets.
when you're saying that, then you're implying that it's rigged. That's what you're implying. You're implying that we're being good soldiers. We're trying to win all the games. We're gonna miss the play in, and then we're
Are
gonna
we
get
really
rewarded
implying
with a
that? I
top
don't
three
think we're
pick.
implying that.
Yeah, you
I
are.
don't,
You are. If
I
you're
don't think
saying
we
that,
are.
I'm just saying,
unless
cool.
we
If that's the way it is, if I'm cool with that. Let us just get one. If
but
that's the
you
case,
can't.
cool. If it's all rigged, then let us get one.
No, we getting both Ace and Harper. We are
I'm gonna tell
reuniting
you
him with
this.
Cam
I'm gonna
Thomas and
tell you
reforming
this.
the big three, man. The young big three. Let's
I'm
do
gonna tell
it.
you this.
What the
If it
hell?
if I really found out that it
Yo,
was
bro,
rigged,
The
they crashing
revitalized
the
big
whip like
three,
crazy.
easy.
I'm
They crash.
saying
They
if I
they done
really
crashed like 5 cars up in here. 5
Yeah,
Cybertrucks got crashed, bro.
But Leaf, you wouldn't be
oh man,
excited at
you
the
already
prospect
crashed the
of
whip
finding
out
a way to
in
get
your
both
room,
Ace and
bro.
Harper on draft night with Thomas. You wouldn't be excited about
Please
doing that?
stop,
Man, if we get that,
bro.
this shit
The
definitely
What
only,
rigged.
the
are we
only,
Come
the
on,
talking
only,
man.
about right now,
bro.
bro?
Y'all
What is going
gotta
on right
stop.
now, bro?
Let's listen.
Yeah,
Wait, LM. Let's be funny. Let's say the Pelicans get Ace Bailey. They don't
I
know what the
don't
hell to
live
do
in
with stars.
fantasy,
They got
bro.
4 or 5 stars. You know what? Pelicans. We'll give you the 2026 pick. We'll give you 3 extra first round picks. Claxton, Dariq Whitehead. Merry Christmas. We'll take Ace Bailey. Thank you,
Yo,
Arrivederci. We got our
Listen,
young
we
big
get
god
three.
we
damn,
get
Let's
Dylan and
John.
go.
Ace. This
Bruh.
draft is
Yo,
definitely
damn,
rigged.
John, stop trading, bro. Calm down, bro.
John,
Now, if
please,
I
bro.
was if
Like,
I was a GM, I
John,
would
God
fleece the
John,
damn.
listen,
Pelicans
John to get
for
rid
that
of the
Ace
whole
John,
Bailey. I
listen
team.
would
to me, bro.
fleece the
If you want to
Pelicans.
dream,
Yo.
bro,
I
John,
know
if you
most of
want,
those teams. I know most of
Go
those
ahead, Leaf.
teams that are doing a better job of tanking. Like
John,
This
maybe
nigga
outside
Leaf.
of
John, if you want to
Washington and
dream,
someone else.
if you want to dream, bro, we got 2K for that, bro. Go on
No,
there,
but
bro.
listen,
Do the next
when Breezy
franchise
came
mode,
up with
bro,
that
and then get
idea, it
online
was
and then
exciting.
let me know how that
Most
Leaf,
of
go.
those teams.
Leaf, we
Most
were
of
We
those
got
allowed to
teams
2K
use
that
our
for
are doing
dreamers,
it.
bro.
imagination
Hold
here
on,
a
hold
little
on, y'all.
bit.
Let Bo go.
You would
Let
be
Bo go.
excited at that, though?
Most
Oh,
of
go
those
ahead,
teams
Yeah,
ABM.
we
that are
got 2K
tanking.
for that, bro. That's where you go on and use your
Hold on, Lee.
imagination.
Hold on. Let ABO go real quick.
I was just
Go ahead.
saying, most of those teams that are tanking outside of like say Washington and maybe one other team, most of those teams that are tanking have better like when all of us are healthy, they have a better roster than us, to be honest. So
That's a fact.
when you do add lottery type talent, that means that and you have a
Fucking
coach. And
streaming.
even if they don't have a coach now, they might have one by June. So what I'm saying is they'd be in a better position than us. So that's why you have to tank so that we have the coach, we'll have a little bit of talent plus more talent. But when you add, because if you look at a Toronto or someone like that, Scotty Barnes is legit. You know,
Facts.
maybe RJ and Quickly are not, and they may be traded or whatever, whatever. But I'm saying, a lot of those teams that are worse than us record wise are better than us in terms of just talent.
In terms of
Pure
talent,
talent.
yeah,
Pure
And
talent.
when
terms of
they and
talent,
so
that's a
that's
fact.
why we got to get to their level in terms of we need talent. And I'm not saying that a lot of those guys are like Cam Johnson on a team like some of those teams, he might be their second best player or third best player. But we already know, we gotta tank so that we could get generational players. Because if you told me now that I could trade, our what is it? Not our top pick, but our next pick for Scotty Barnes. I do it in a heartbeat. But
Even
we
if you have
can't
the
we
chance to get
can't
AJ,
do it. Yeah, so
even
I'm saying, but I'm saying, so what I'm saying is we need that. We need real talent. And Scotty Barnes is not generational talent, even though he is all-star talent. So what I'm saying is we
I'm not
gotta get.
trading for all-star talent.
I know, but what I'm saying is we can't tank like this and then end up with a guy who might be worse than Scotty Barnes.
what
That's what
would
I'm
you
saying.
trade for, bro? What are you trading for? You traded.
It's too. I think it's too early to say that. One of
I
these
don't
days.
see us
Bruh,
ever having a crack at Scotty Barnes.
d-
Respectfully, I don't see
I mean,
it.
I'm not
ever.
trying to go
Yeah,
after
I don't see
Scotty
it.
Barnes. That's not my point. My point is a lot of
I'm
these
gonna go after a
teams
player like him.
a lot of these teams just have better foundational talent than we do. So what I'm saying is, because as much as we talk about certain things and we talk about Jordy Fernandez, let's flip our coach. Let's put Jordy Fernandez on Toronto and say that they are reasonably healthy. Is Toronto in the playoffs?
Yes.
Maybe,
I was
They're
gonna
maybe.
do
in.
something. Hold on, I was gonna say something different. I was gonna like keep holding on Brooklyn, but just switch our roster with Detroit and
With
keep
That's
holding on
Detroit,
Brooklyn
but
and
that's
give
what
us
I'm saying. We would be winning. We would be winning, and
right.
that's what I'm trying.
We would be
But
winning, right?
that's my point that we don't have the talent, and we really need to start. It's not Jordy, it's the team, it's the general management. They have to start tanking strategically and keeping guys out for whatever reason or whatever. So and so is out for personal reasons, whatever it is, and then just do what you have to do. And then F a fine, we could pay a fine. We're the fifth richest franchise. We could pay a fine. Come on, let's go.
I
They
And then
try
said
to
that.
do
What's
it.
100K to the for valuable franchise in the league? What's 100K?
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Like
They
we
tried.
can.
They tried it
That's
with Doe a
pennies.
little bit last month. LBO. I mean, beginning of this month, they did keep him out for like a week and a half, and we thought maybe he was being involved in trade rumors. Said ankle injury. He had no ankle injury. They were just trying to, keep him safe in case they had to make a move. So Marks has
man,
tried a little bit, but I wish he would try a little more. Now that Doe and Johnson are the only ones left, I
I
really
ain't
got to
paying
get
no
moved.
100K, man. Why is a tank expensive, bro? Why am I paying for a tank, bro? It ain't. I ain't paying
Yo,
shit,
easy. You
bro.
can't be honest with you. NBA trying to be Big Brother right now to the NBA is kind of getting annoying, if we're being honest with you. I mean, they're trying to microcosm every little thing. At the end of the day, you gotta make it an experience for teams that want to get a top pick. Now you're making it like Johnny Law around you. Oh, you can't rest that player. You're gonna get fined a grand or 100,000 grand. Like seriously?
And
You
either way, the league, the new, especially in this a new apron in the CBA, they want these teams to build through the draft. That big three P Golden State and Cleveland for the next past 3 years, that shit is over. Like they want to make sure that you build through the draft and no big three is forming. And KD not going to Golden State with Stephen. That shit is done. They
that was
they trying to make
wild.
it sure that you build through the draft and you do it organically.
They trying to
So
make
I
sure a
I
we
big
agree
three
already,
with
don't
I
get built
agree.
out the draft neither.
Why
I
everybody keep
agree.
on using the
I
Warriors
mean,
as the example? Why it
I
can't be
mean,
LeBron?
Leaf, I'll be
LeBron's
honest with
supposed
you,
to be the
Leaf.
goddamn
It could be
example.
possible to build an organic
Nobody
big
give a
three in the
shit about
draft,
the
Leaf.
Warriors. Easy.
Leaf, it could be possible to build an organic big three in the draft. That hasn't been done a lot yet, but it's possible.
if
The
it's
only
through the
time,
draft, then it
the
is what
only,
it is.
the
But
only time it's been done was in OKC, and they kind of replicate that as a mini one. If you want to count the Warriors, you could count that because
But it
Clay,
doesn't have
Draymond,
to
and
be.
whatchamacallit
But it doesn't
got
have to
drafted.
be.
But
but it doesn't have to be all five starters or nothing like that. Nobody is saying that, but I'm saying
Yeah.
we act like like, oh, everyone has won through the draft. Like that's a false argument when they use like Jokic and say, see, they got the second round pick and they still won. That's a false argument when you think about
It's an
all of the
anomaly.
great
That's what it
teams.
is.
He's an
No, when you
anomaly,
think about
bro.
all the great teams that actually, like when you think of Hall of Fame players and you think about like Bird and Magic and even Kareem, who was traded to the Lakers, remember he still won with the Bucks and they were
That's
an
true.
expansion team. So, but what I'm saying is when you think about Tim Duncan and you think about and that Tim Duncan team that won, they only got Tim Duncan because David Robinson got hurt and they decided to to tank because they
Yeah.
still were a good team around him before
Right.
David Robinson went down. But
That's
what I'm
true.
saying is if you
Why it
think
seem
about
like
it,
every time the Spurs tank,
Ah.
when you
bro,
think
easy,
about it,
easy
all of
stop.
these teams,
Come on.
you
Let's
need
not act like we don't know who David Robinson was. That impact that he has to that team was
It
monumental,
was.
nigga.
It
nobody's
was.
saying that
But
he's
and
not
not, but
Nobody
after
did.
the
monumental.
Nobody's saying that though.
after
No,
the
no, but
injury after the injuries, that was clearly Tim Duncan's team, bro. Like
Right.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
we
no.
all
and
know
I'm not saying
That's
we
all
anything
all
bad
facts.
know
about
David
David
Robinson
Robinson.
at best had a 6-year peak in the NBA where he won a scoring title, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and he was all league, bro, on many times in that 6-year period, bro. But after that injury, bro, he got nerfed, which is one of the reasons why he only played 13 years.
No, no, no. That's all
Continue.
facts. No, that's all facts. All I'm saying is though. This is all I'm saying. It was a decent team, but all I'm saying is though. David Robinson, and especially when Tim Duncan came to that team, don't act like that. Like they was good, but that was you already know what was the thing.
It was still David Robinson's team. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not
When
saying
Tim
nothing
Duncan
bad
got there,
against him
hell
at all.
no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it was still David
No,
Robinson's
It was
team.
still his
Tim
team.
Duncan was the power
no,
forward.
no,
It was still.
no.
It was still his team,
Tim
bro.
Duncan took that
All,
spot
Are you
spot
kidding
all
me?
I'm
almost
Are you
saying,
right.
kidding me?
all
Because
I'm
Tim
I'm
saying,
going
Duncan
to
put
tell you
that
this:
spot right
David
away.
Robinson.
hold on. All I'm saying is though. All I'm saying
Tim
is
Dunk.
though.
Wait, listen. Look, we can argue all night long, bro. But it's footage that Tim Duncan took that spot right away. But we
Wait,
could
wait.
go on all day, bro. Like that's just
He took
facts.
the spot, but he wasn't high on the seniority list of leaders. He wasn't that yet. It was
All right.
still David
Listen,
Robinson.
the point is, if we want a Hall of Fame player, if we want that, usually you're gonna get it through. I mean, the stuff like Shaq leaving Orlando and joining the Lakers and all that, that's an anomaly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like and you got to also think about, it's not about just winning the chip. It's also about establishing your identity as a team around this star player for 10 years, having 10 years of selling jerseys, having 10 years of, I mean, like to me, it's a little embarrassing to be retiring Vince Carter's jersey, because I mean, he had a good 5 years here and stuff, but it's like, it looks kind of desperate on our part,
I mean,
like
does it really, bro? When the Toronto what after
Yes.
what the Toronto Raptors did, bro? Look how long it took them to get his jersey in the Raptors.
I'm
Like, come
saying
on,
that's
bro.
on
Like,
that's political on them. I mean, that's political on them because when I think of him, I think of him more as a Raptor than I do as a Net.
Yeah.
true.
So
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
that
And
might
we
be
know the impact
political
he
on
had
their
to the
point.
NBA
But
and to
but
the
what I'm
culture
saying is,
as a
But I
Raptor.
what
think we all know the Raptors would have never retired his jersey if the Nets didn't announce that they was retiring his neither, bro.
probably so, probably
Uh,
so, probably so. But
maybe.
what I'm
That
saying
was
is,
all that was is to upstage another team just because you had more of the legacy
But
on your team than
but
he had on ours. That's
but
But
all
the
listen,
that
bigger
was.
point is,
but the
we want that opportunity through the draft to draft someone so that we could have a franchise player or a franchise star who's a perennial all star and all that stuff,
I
You
you
really
know
have
what
think
to
these
and I
be
and
stars
I
in this
and
in
I
this
agree
in
and
this
I agree
league
with
is staying here
you.
long?
And I agree with you. And since we on the subject of jerseys being hung up, just know, bro, like it's a serious argument that Jason Kidd, who was traded here, might be the greatest player that ever played for this team.
Why you say it like
Uh,
it's a bad thing?
I would
I'm
say
not
that
saying it like it's a
I would
bad thing.
say
What I'm saying is, bro, the players that we trade for are 10 times better than the players
I
that we
would
have
say he's
ever
the
My
drafted.
nigga, LeBron James
no.
is
He
gonna
was
be the
no.
greatest Miami Heat
We
player
had a
in
better
their history,
player.
but they had
We
D
had a better
Wade, bro.
player,
It,
but
it
we
is what it
also
is,
traded
bro.
for him. So
No,
maybe
that's an
maybe
argument.
Leaf.
No,
We
no,
had
no,
a
no, no.
better
We could keep
player.
on going down the line, bro. KD is going to be the greatest, the best warrior that ever
That's an
came to that
argument.
team.
That's an
But Steph is going
argument
to
No.
be the
too.
How
greatest.
you gonna
Nah,
That's
He's
an
say
bro.
that?
hell
argument
no.
too.
Not
No,
That
not
no.
no.
KD is
No.
not gonna be the best
There's no
warrior.
Golden State fan that believes that bullshit. Stop it.
He's not
Right,
even better
hell
than
no.
he's
So,
not
oh,
There's
he
even
no
said,
better
there's
than
no there's no Warriors fans that believe that
Steph
bullshit that
got
just came
Steph
out
got
of your
that
mouth.
locked up.
Stop that.
Steph got that
Stop
nah,
locked
it.
up.
bro.
Stop
Steph
it.
got
Nah,
that
bro.
greatest
Stop it.
warrior, KD.
No, no,
Stop
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I said the
Stop
best player
it
that the Warriors
now.
ever had is going to be KD. But
no it
the
isn't.
greatest
No
warrior
it
is going to
isn't.
be Steph.
No.
No it isn't.
No.
No, it is not.
No, it
Bro,
isn't.
Yeah, I guess
stop
you
it,
don't
bro.
know basketball
Steph
history
is better
though.
than KD. Is this what I'm hearing? Steph is better than
You
KD.
It's
Rick
a lot of
Barry?
people that it was a lot of people that would tell you the same
No,
shit, bro.
no, no, no. I mean, we're not talking about all the
You
other
talk whoa
people,
whoa
bro.
whoa whoa whoa
I'm
whoa whoa
asking
whoa
y'all,
whoa whoa
bro.
whoa
I'm
whoa
asking
wait.
y'all, bro.
In terms of Golden State legacy, yes
No,
he
no,
is.
no, no. I'm talking about player, bro. Player. Why y'all you see, y'all keep on cutting niggas off. You can say two
Yes.
words and niggas gets cut
Yes.
off. So Steph
Yes.
is better than KD as a player?
Yes.
Yes.
I ain't saying that definitively. I ain't saying that
And he
definitively.
has been for a while now, bro.
Steph
I
has
ain't saying
made
that
Golden State
definitively.
the top valuable franchise in the league.
I
What are we
think
talking about?
I don't
What the fuck is
I
that?
don't
Yo,
What
know
are we
about
talking
that.
about?
What are we talking about
About
what we
that.
talking?
Scott,
We talking about business now, bro? Or
KD
we talking
joined
about real,
him.
bro?
Scott,
KD joined him. Steph
Bro.
didn't join
Man,
I wouldn't say
listen,
KD.
Yo,
I think
Steph,
Steph
I know
Steph,
you didn't
bro,
crash the whip
Steph.
this
I
KD
time,
ain't gonna
bro.
joined
lie.
I
I ain't
think
gonna
him.
Crash
lie.
the
Steph
whip, bro.
I
I'm
think
not gonna
Steph
lie to you, bro.
I
Like
think
Steph has been better than KD for a while now, bro.
no,
I'm
I
sorry.
think Steph is one of those players that help the league transcend this 3-point line and the way people are playing now. Steph was
But
part of
why?
that reason.
Wait, Breeze.
But
If you hear
as
No,
Breeze,
he
far as
said
a
he
hooper,
said
put the
no, he said
is
he said the
concerned,
best player to put on the Warriors
as
jersey,
far
right?
as a hooper, I'm talking about a hooper, somebody who
that's what we talking
plays
about. That's what I'm talking about.
different. I think KD it's got to be one of the.
No, so we're moving the
We
goalposts. We're
see
moving
we
the
No, we
No, we
see
not.
goalposts.
not,
We're
bro.
here
moving
No,
we
the
we
are.
not.
goalposts.
Here
We're
we
moving the
are. Now
No,
goalposts.
we
We're
not.
moving the
Not
now we
No,
goalposts.
talking.
we
Now we
not.
talking
We're moving
about.
the
No,
Now we
we
Can
talking
I
goalposts.
not.
about.
finish? Can I
No, we
Now
finish?
we
not.
talking
No,
about.
we
Y'all
not.
moving the
No, we
Can I
not.
goalposts.
I
finish?
just said
Y'all
No,
Jason
moving the
Kidd.
goalposts.
I just said
because
Jason Kidd for the Nets,
because
and nobody argued
because
it.
I did argue
because
it. I did
Curry
argue it.
gets
I said he's the second best,
get his ass whacked sometimes.
and
Really.
Jason
So did
And
Kidd
I'm
is the
talking
KD.
second
about
best player. You
even
better go look up some
Kyrie
stats on that.
light his
So
ass
did
up every
KD.
time.
You better go
Boston
look
whipped him
up
Yeah,
in
some
but
recent
stats on
years,
KD
that.
right?
has shown
Leaf,
to play defense better than,
Leaf,
and of course he's taller and
Leaf.
he
Next
plays
time
in
you
the
have to,
post and
That Boston
he
series left a
plays
stain
he
on
plays
Kevin Durant's
KD plays
legacy.
in three positions on the court. KD can play in three positions on the court.
no, he can't.
Yes, he
No,
No,
he
he
can.
can't.
can't.
He can
No,
play
he
in the
No, he
can't.
paint.
can't.
No,
Yes, he
no,
No,
he
he can't.
can't.
can.
Get
No, he
out of
Yes,
here.
cannot.
he
No, he
No, he
can't.
can.
No,
cannot. No,
No,
Yes,
he
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 cannot.
can't.
can.
No, he
no.
Why he
cannot.
No,
can't?
he can't.
No,
He
he
No, he
can't. He
can't.
cannot.
can't
Not at this
post.
point. Not at this
He.
time.
I didn't
You
say
see, we
No.
not
he
talking.
can't post.
You see, now
Not
y'all
in
talking
any,
about
Scott,
bruh.
when
His
Katie
I've
got
seen
his
him
Scott,
his
post.
Scott, when Katie,
post is in
You
the
talking
high
about
mid range,
positions,
and
not
he's not
skill
moving
set.
anybody. He's a great shooter, bro. That's what
yeah,
he is.
Yeah,
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 the
he's a
rest
but
good
of
He
the
ain't
rest
shooter.
of his
moving.
game
He
got
ain't
Scott.
moving
The rest of his
nobody in the
y'all
post
not
Scott, the
either.
getting
rest of his
real,
game
bro.
got
Come
what?
exposed against the
on, what
Timberwolves,
are we
man. Like
talking
he was
about here,
standing
bro?
around a lot, unfortunately, in that
Against
series
the
In
against
the past
Timberwolves,
few
Minnesota.
years, he's been
against
swept
the
by Boston,
Timberwolves.
and he just got
Yeah.
recently got swept by the Timberwolves.
Did you see that
Like, come on,
defense
man.
Boston played against Katie in that 4-game series? Like they
That's
had
what
it
I
What
was
are
locked
we
gonna
down.
say.
doing?
Like I
He
never
got
seen a guy
Hold
exposed
get
on.
locked
against
down in my
Boston.
life.
Right now, bro.
He
They
got
locked him
exposed
down.
It's
against
just a lot of
Boston.
Wow.
yapping right now, bro. It's not even like
It's
conversation
I tell
right
it's
you
now.
one
nowhere
Everybody
thing.
near a
show their
lot of
part.
yapping, bro. Like
But
we
hold on,
talking
Everybody
about
just
the
talk
before
conversation.
we hold
The
on.
conversation started, bro, about who had a had a better career in the jersey that they played in. It's Steph
No,
in
it's
the
not.
Warriors.
No, it's not. No, it's
Yes,
not.
it
No, it's not.
No,
was.
No, it's not.
no.
You just
Easy
keep
said, who's
talking,
the best
bro.
player to put on a Warriors jersey?
Can I put
Oh,
can
I
I
didn't know. I didn't
wait
hear
wait
that.
wait 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 can I tell my point? Because every time I say two words, niggas just cut me
Steph
off and then
was.
start talking about whatever the fuck is on their mind. If that's what y'all talking about, cool. That's not what I'm talking about, dog. I said, yo, you could be one of the nigga. I said first, LeBron James is gonna be the best player that ever put on a Miami Heat uniform.
That's a
But we
lie.
know.
And that's a lie.
Wow.
So no, wait. So D Wade better than LeBron?
Yes,
Why
in
do
a
you
Heat
say
uniform,
better?
he
Why do you say
was.
better than LeBron? That's not what
No,
we're
no,
How do
talking
no,
you say
about.
no,
better
no,
than
no,
LeBron, bro,
no.
and then leave it at that? He was better than LeBron
No,
was in a
oh
Miami Heat
fucking
uniform,
god
bro.
damn, dog.
On
God
that
damn.
These are
note, I'm out,
facts.
guys.
What are we
Happy
talking about?
holidays.
All right,
Have a good
Josh.
night,
See
All
you,
right,
everybody.
John.
bro.
Peace out.
See
Why
you,
do y'all
bro.
say? Why do when we say that you say so he's better? No,
No,
that's not what we're arguing.
bro.
You talking about who's the best player?
That's
LeBron is if
subjective
LeBron is
anyway.
retiring
Whoever
No,
put on that
as the
uniform.
best player to put on a
no,
Miami jersey,
no.
that is
And wait,
wrong.
wait. Hold on. I said LeBron is gonna be the best player that ever put on a Miami jersey, but D Wade is gonna go down as the greatest Miami Heat player. That's what I
Okay,
So
said.
then
I'll agree.
why?
All
That's
right, so
what I
say
So
said,
that.
what are
bro.
you
So say that
That's
saying?
what I
then.
said
I'll
from
agree
the
with that.
beginning, bro. That's what I said from the beginning, bro. But everybody like talking over niggas, bro. Oh my
Yeah, but
god,
I mean,
bro.
what's the point
God,
of what you're
no,
saying?
but that's what I'm saying. This is what we came back with J Kid, bro. This is why I agree with you,
But
LBL. That's what I'm saying. That's
but
what I
Leaf
said.
ain't even right about that
That's what I'm saying.
because no, I'm talking about he ain't even right about that because the Nets
Oh
traded
god
the
damn,
Nets.
bro. We went in a crazy ass circle, bro.
What I'm saying
Damn,
But
is the
do
son.
you
Nets
think there's a
traded
player that
for
we
a
can
greater
get in
player.
this draft that
The
would
Nets
be that
traded,
for the Nets?
but what I'm saying is the Nets traded for a player who is even better than Jason Kidd. If you don't know, look at number 32 hanging in the Raptors.
Mm,
Don't ever come back and say Jason Kidd is better than Dr. J.
They can't.
yeah, that's true. You
But
got
they
that's true.
don't. But they wouldn't know that. They wouldn't know
That's what I'm
that
saying.
because
So
you
that's
didn't
That's
what I'm
see
true.
him
saying.
play. I
So
That's
did.
true.
and Scott, that's why I'm
Dr.
saying
J is
No,
the greatest, is by far the greatest Net.
no,
and
no.
Scott,
Like
what I'm saying
by
is
far.
that's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of stuff like with generational stuff now is like, like I didn't see Bill Russell
That's
play.
what Steph is.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't see Bill Russell play, but I can't say so and so is the greatest of all time if I didn't see everyone else play. I can say he's the greatest I seen, right? But I can't say before my time. And that's the problem that we get into with everybody today is they always act like only their lifespan is the greatest. So when you say,
It
"Oh,
matters.
KD
Yeah.
is the greatest warrior," I'm like, man, so you never heard of Rick Barry. You never heard of Nate Thurman. Because these dudes was
Yeah.
putting in work
Baron
for more
Baron
than three
Davis at
years.
one point.
They were putting in work for more than 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And they were, and Rick Barry, they won a
No,
championship.
LBL, I hear you on that, but then we gotta talk about great. So best, then greatest. Greatest. What's your accomplishment in this jersey, bro? That's where it come
So
down
so
to.
no so no what that means is that doesn't mean greatest. It means you mean the greatest impact as a team as a player, right? And you
Well, it
can't
can't be
say
just impact because then you could put a lot of players in a lot of different situations
well
into that.
I'm sorry, but I
It just
think
gotta be
if
greatest because you
I
can't. That
I
that's where it
see
get. That's where it get messy now.
I see 32 hanging up in the rafters, and you know what I see next to it? Two championships, two ABA championships.
And some
So I'm like,
and people gonna say that's ABA. That's not with the NBA, and that's not with the
but those people that say that, then they would have to discount George Gervin, Moses Malone. They would have to
You have to
discount
discount
all the
Bill
rest of the
Russell.
people who started in the ABA. So that's what I'm saying. So since they don't do that, they can't say that. So that's what I'm saying. You can't go with that only NBA stuff like that. I mean, that's what Knick fans say. Oh, the ABA don't count. You know why they say that? Because they didn't win because the Nets won more recently than the Knicks won. Right? So that's what we going
A
with.
lot of people wasn't there to see the
I
J play
understand. And
though.
that's what I'm saying. When
So
I'm not
that's
there to
that's a
see
disconnect.
something, when I'm not there to see something, I can only say this is the best player since this time. I can't say this is the greatest ever, and that's the problem because I'm old, so I got to see like the last 3 years of like Wilt Chamberlain, right? And what I'm saying is Shaq ain't better than him, and that's what I'm saying. So when I
I could
say
get
that,
that. Okay, I could get that. I could get
and
that.
so when I say that, what I'm saying is, but I didn't see I didn't see some guys in their prime. Like Oscar Robertson was kind of he was on his last legs. He wanted
Right,
chip with Jabbar. But I'm saying there's
right,
no way I'm gonna say, well, Jason Kidd was better than Oscar Robertson. I can only say, well, Jason Kidd is the fastest that I've seen in his prime or whatever, that I saw. But I'm
right.
saying, and that's where you have, because you lose credibility when you just start saying, uh, this person is the greatest of all time. Now, like for me, I want to get back to the Nets. Like the Nets kind of blew it, and they kind of blew it because the player blew it first. But when you talk about like guys that were franchise, I mean, when you talk about guys that are hanging in the Raptors, Buck Williams is 52 is hanging up there, right? He was a great power forward, but power forward has changed from the way it is. But if I'm imagining Kevin Durant trying to get a rebound from Buck Williams, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
So
just
so
different. It's different eras, and it's
there
different.
is
It's
different
different
errors.
eras. It's
There
just
is
different
different
eras.
errors, so we have to allow for that. But I'm just saying we can't get caught up in we can't get caught up in nostalgia, and we can't get caught up in the recency bias, and that's what it
It's the
is
same
now.
argument somebody would put if they was like, "Yo, I think Kobe better than Jordan. I ain't see Jordan play. I saw
Yeah,
Kobe play though."
yeah. But
But that would be
and that's what I'm trying to
blasphemy.
say,
But
and that's and that
I would get where they coming from because
no, but
they
I'm
never
saying,
seen Jordan play.
but doesn't that mean you have to amend it to say, like, don't you have to amend that to say Kobe is the best player I ever seen,
Yeah, yeah,
instead
I
of
would
You
say
have
that.
saying
to.
he's the
You have
I
to
would
greatest?
say that.
because
Yeah, I would say
you
that
have to because
But
you could
that's
for
what
take
sure,
I'm
you
for
could
sure.
saying.
take that
Instead of
statement and
saying
you
he's
could
the
run with it
greatest,
now. Cause now you
because
could.
when they asked Jordan that, when they asked Jordan, how does it feel to be the greatest of all time? He said, well, I never got a chance to play against Jerry West. Never got a chance to play against Oscar Robertson. So I can't
Right,
say I'm the greatest. I just wish I had a chance to play against them. And that's the most you can say.
right.
But that's what I'm saying. Anything else with this, the GOAT just feeds the media. It just feeds ESPN. It just feeds the league in a way that they want to sell the thing, because today they're telling you right now, they're saying this is the best basketball you ever seen. So they hate all that stuff that's been on social media lately saying what's wrong with basketball. And if you really look at it, they're just talking about because of the ratings, and they're not adjusting it to say, well, nobody sits in front of their TV and watches basketball, or so they basing it on ratings, even though kids is out playing 2K, or they out, they on YouTube, or they doing other things. So they just basing it on the ratings going down, and they're like, well, basketball is dead now. So I'm saying, even that is kind of jilted. So is there something wrong with basketball? In my opinion, yeah. But I'm saying, but I ain't gonna just say, oh, it's because it's based on people are not watching it as much. Remember, you can't. How can you compare that to Jordan on NBC when everybody didn't even have cable and all the games is free? I mean, so part of the problem with the NBA today, if they were saying, well, what's wrong with the NBA is, I'm gonna say it's because this, they rely too much on streaming and cable, and they don't have free games on. We got to wait all the way almost two we got to wait 2 months to get free games on TV. And then, and that's what I'm saying, even in major markets like ours, if you don't have cable, or you don't have like Yes or MSG or now the Gotham app, you can't even watch the Knicks or the Nets play
Yeah, you
basketball.
can't watch a home team
And I'm
play.
saying, and it goes, and I'm saying, once you take that out of it, kids find other things to do. So like when you like, because when I talk, when I I'm around teenagers a lot, right, in education. So when I see kids and they like, yo, this dude ain't shit, he can't play. And I'm like, you seen them play? It's like, nah, I lost with them on 2K. That's what they talking about.
Yeah.
So they don't even watch the games.
Yeah,
They just
sometimes they're
watch
not even
highlights.
watching the game, or sometimes they watching the game from like different means, and it's not going to be recorded by these big companies. So like when they say ratings dropping, like yeah, you might say ratings dropping, but one of those reasons is like how you said, like you made like different companies and stuff have streaming and all that stuff, or like you gave your rights to different streaming companies. So like now one day you gotta watch one game on Amazon, another game you gotta watch on NBA TV, so you gotta get the league pass. Another day you got to make sure you got Peacock or something. You got to make sure you got Tubi because some of the G League games pop up on there. Like you got to get all these streaming accounts that cost money and subscriptions before when it was free, and now people are gonna find different outlets to get it for free, and you can't track it. So now it's gonna look like you losing. Like the NBA look like a bad product, but people still tuning in. They
But
just
you
got
know, it's
different
funny.
means.
But it's funny because when you look at baseball and you look at basketball, it's funny that the number one sport is football, right? Like I'm saying, American sport is
American,
NFL,
yeah,
and the NFL shows free games all the time. You know what I mean? Like when you turn on your
right.
channel 2 or you turn on your channel 5, you getting games. But see, the NBA and baseball, they got too greedy, and so now it's like, well, this is what you reap, what you sow.
I think one of the things that hurt them really bad was the home team contract that they got. So like just like how you said, you can even have league pass, but even if you have league pass, like you can't watch Knicks and Nets game. So like you're excluded from that, right? Now you
Yeah,
gotta buy a membership with like Yes and
or the
on
Gotham, yeah,
or the Gotham network. Two separate networks too at that point too. So now those are two separate bills right there in itself right there. So like and then like let's just say like yo, all I watch is sports. You know what I'm saying? So like if I'm buying this, I'm really just buying it for this team. So like I'm saying like this team right here is costing me like $7.99, even though that shouldn't be a big price, but like all of this stuff accumulated because remember you still got the league pass stuff going on.
yeah,
So like
yeah.
and depending on what subscription you get, that's gonna be some money on you right there. Then you got this one, then you got Nets and Knicks and then all that. Then like some games could pop up on different streaming accounts. Like come on now, like at that point now, like like how you said, like I think that's one of the things that really hurt it really bad. Not for the home teams not being able to access their home um team games
And yeah,
through
and
League
it, and
Pass.
and it's crazy because that's how you create generational fans, like intergenerational fans is
Right.
through that, so like little kids with like little jerseys and stuff, like seeing the Knicks or seeing, like when the Nets used to come on Channel 9 and stuff like that. And now when you don't see the games, then you're not interested. So
Uh,
kids find something else to do. And
if
so
anything,
now,
if
yeah, go
anything,
ahead.
LBL, if anything now, it's harder for you to find your own home team games, but it's easier for you to watch other team games. So you
Yeah,
become fans of other teams instead of your home team now. So the
yeah,
home team, even though you got a little greedy, you want that money for streaming, you losing the fan overall because now they sending their money. That now they're buying Memphis merch, Chicago merch, Lakers merch.
yeah.
That could have been Brooklyn merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
So my point with with Leaf was just that, so he's saying, yeah, we traded Marbury, to get Kid, and then that turned the franchise around, and it did. But I'm saying before there was a Kid, there was a Dr. J. So we have to acknowledge that. And then the same thing with if you say Kid, I mean if you say what's his name, KD is the greatest player ever to, it's like that's disrespectful to all of those people who wore the jersey before when he had a good 3-year run.
Well, let me say this. Warriors might be a little tricky. Because there's a lot of great players on Warriors. Because once I bring up KD, you could say Wilt, and then that conversation gets tricky right
It's
there.
dead,
So
yeah,
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 so that conversation get for the Warriors it get a little tricky. But my point with that one was okay. You can have a player that ride with the team, been on the team for beginning to end of their career,
yeah,
and they could be considered the greatest player. But And certain teams, there have been some situations where a person came from the outside and they was undoubtedly better than your greatest player that you ever had, and they helped them
Definitely.
get chips. And ain't nothing wrong. This is what I'm saying because Lee brought that shit up. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, but like at the same time, because he's saying, because the thing was, yo, I don't want to trade for no star. Who do you want to trade for? Because superstars don't come on the map every day. And then if you're doing that, so that guy is essentially coming to take over. Because that's what happened almost every time.
Yeah, yeah. So
But
I would
ain't
say
nothing.
that,
But nothing.
ideally you want
Yeah,
it
go
to
ahead. Go ahead.
be your draft pick guy, because you get to see him grow and the fan base grows with him, and he has a lot at stake, having, because you're branding him almost like from a rookie all the way up through, so you're doing that. So ideally you want it to be like that, but if it doesn't get like that, it's a little bit different. And then the thing is that I heard Scott and them saying earlier, which is partially true, I mean, which is mostly true, is fans care more about championships. The owners and players, to a lesser degree, they care about championships. They care about making money. So, that's what it's really about. So the branding and all that stuff is a little bit deeper for them than it is for us, because we'll trade anyone in a minute if
Well,
we can see that they can win a championship,
let me
for
say
us.
this, LBO. Let me say this. I'll say this for the most part. What I really when I hear the players, they care about the championship. They want to win. But the thing is, and what I hear repeatedly from them, for the most part, not. And it's almost to what you said, but it's not every team. So almost every team doesn't really make the goal to win a championship. You might get 5 or 6 teams that's really like locked in onto making sure they compete for a championship. And it might and there's other teams that you wouldn't even expect, like Miami. Like Miami is like every year they're determined to go for a chip, even though it's not looking good like some years like this year and stuff, but like that's their goal. Like they're in it to win a championship. They're just not here to make money. Meanwhile, some other teams, even though they might be small market, they're just really here to make money. They're not here to make you win a chip. So I'll say the players want to win a chip, but they know which teams are competing for a championship. So they say, because the players care about their legacy too. They care about their 2K rating. They care about all that. So they're gonna say, why am I gonna go to a team or organization or a culture that's not about A when I'm about A? They're about B, and I really don't care too much about B. You want to make you want to do all this attraction. Yeah, that's cool and whatnot for me to get my money. But like, if I'm going to win a championship and want to get my money, like you're not helping me out. So like, I don't want to really fuck with you. So if anything, I don't put all the blame on the players when it comes to like winning a championship, because there's a lot of factors going around the team. Are they trying to compete? Are they trying to lowball you? Some of your things could get in the way. So like that's a tricky one. But if anything, I put most of that on the teams because that's what the
But
players say most of the time.
that's what I'm saying, though, because there's different levels to it, because like there's some players, like everyone has a different agenda. But what I'm saying is that's why I don't really, like they're, like players, because one thing is, would you rather have, because you could have like a Scotty Williams career, right? Where he won his first 3 years in the league with the Bulls, right? 3 consecutive years he won. Or you could have a Karl Malone, a John Stockton career where they never won, but they're going to be remembered way greater than Scotty Williams.
Right.
So it's like, it's like, and I mean, it may not be your choice. It wasn't their choice. That was just what went on, because even when Malone did chase a ring later, they just weren't good enough, right? Like when he
Right.
finally went to the Lakers. So I'm saying that to say that, I think just the fans put more, and selfishly so, we put more into, we want to see our favorite team win. So obviously a championship, means a whole lot more. But I think the players nowadays, they have gotten smarter and understand that with this generational wealth, when you're talking about all this money, you go get the bag first, and then after you get the bag, then you start seeing what your team is like. And then, and I think the NBA has gotten smarter with that too. So that they know if you want that coming off that rookie deal, you want the money's either here or you leave. And you see fewer and fewer players not taking the money, you know, because they know, it's a risk. So even Darren Fox, that's a risk for him not taking the money. You
I
know,
mean, oh, it's a risk, but like,
and he
okay,
got the first money too, right? I mean, and
yeah,
he
he got
got
the
the
first
second
money. He
money.
got he,
I
he
mean,
got the first.
he
He
got
got
the
the first
money.
bag. He got the rookie
Yeah,
extension. If I'm not mistaken, he got
yeah,
the,
he
the
did.
max rookie extension. So
Yeah,
he that's the first bag right there. That's the rookie
yeah,
extension is the first bag right there. That
yeah,
but this is like the big bag right here. This is the
yeah.
first big bag right here.
And
If you decide to sign
and
him.
it's harder to sustain that second bag because it's dependent on you got to be really that elite player. You got to really be all NBA or whatever, whatever.
But I so like here for like let's just talk about like De'Aaron Fox for example, right? So for him, I think he can be that elite player. Even though you're in the West, it might not show up in like all NBAs and stuff like that. But I think you can be that elite player. The thing is, like, if you take like a supermax, because that's what he could get,
Hmm.
a
Yeah,
supermax. When you take that, right, you gotta think about the business aspect of it. If I'm taking this, right, I take up a big part of this pie, no matter how which way you slice it.
yeah,
I'm
maybe a
going to take
third.
I'm
Yeah,
taking up damn near a third, and how the supermax goes, some as it accumulates, you're taking up more of the pie.
yeah.
So like in terms of that now,
Hmm.
that means you have to get better every year because you're taking up more of the pie, and with more of the pie you're taking up, essentially we might have to let go of some of the pieces that made you better. So for him now, right, and it's peculiar, but
Hmm.
for him, do I really want to take this big deal if this team can provide me a team to go for it now or in the future?
Yeah,
Because if you're struggling right now, how are you gonna cope with me when I'm making 55 million on the cap? Even though the cap going up, but how can you deal with that?
yeah. And see, and that's a big problem for the NBA. And one of the things that I was talking about with a homeboy recently was, because I was saying it's the money off of the rookie max. I mean, it's the money off of that becomes the problem. Like giving Scotty Barnes this, or giving Cade Cunningham this, or
Right.
giving Emmanuel Quickly this. And I was saying, and I'm like, I don't feel like it's sustainable for them to keep giving all of these guys like 40 million off of, you know, you know, like, and you're still only 23 or something. I don't think it's sustainable. But the one thing that it came to me as an epiphany, I was like, oh, because I said, because where are they getting this money from? And then I said, oh, you know where the money's probably coming from? All of the betting houses. Like, because we know how much the NBA makes off of ESPN and NBC deal, like the new TV deal. We
Yeah.
know it's like whatever, $76 billion for so long.
But they
But
got the new streaming deals too, LVO. They got the new
yeah,
streaming
yeah.
deals too.
But we don't know how much the betting deals are for.
That's true too. That's true
And
too.
so because we don't know that, that could be so much, that could be double the money. We don't
I,
know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's true or not, and I can't remember it all the way. But I remember they said the money that they made through betting. I think it's through. I want to say out of FanDuel or ESPN Bet, but the number they had was crazy just from New York alone. And I'm like, if they making that much money off of betting, just off of New York alone, like this betting thing is lucrative,
And
lucrative.
that's what I was saying. Because sometimes when I go to games and stuff, dudes is just looking at their parlays or whatever, or they upset. We win the game and they upset because so and so didn't have a triple double or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whatever. And I'm like, I don't care about none of that. But and that was my point with the thing about the draft being rigged when they were saying, well, if we act like this, then they're not gonna let us get this. And I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, for me, if I knew that the NBA was rigged like that, I'm walking away from it. I don't even want to. I mean, it's like it's pro wrestling to me. I'm like, I can't even watch it the same way anymore. So I
Right.
don't think it's rigged, even though I think certain people, like there might be a ref on the take, or there might be, somebody that jerks them, just like in boxing, and you watch boxing and then you say, oh, well, these refs obviously, I mean, these judges definitely gave it to this boxer or whatever. It's rigged like individually like that, or it's rigged like
I think
Sacramento
rigged.
against the Lakers. But I'm saying, like where they just cheat, where they
Nah,
just
yeah.
cheat,
But like
but
when
it's
you say
not.
the word rig, like that's like an extreme term. That's like when you say like
It's
everybody in on it or
it's
something like that.
predetermined. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
predetermined. So that's
like
what I'm saying. Like if they saying we're not gonna get a top three pick because I mean Sean Marks is doing it right. So now we're gonna get a top three pick. I'm like, yo, if I knew it was all like that, man, I wouldn't even bother watching.
yeah.
So that's my point. That's my point about it. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, we can't do this. So my other point is he is the problem right now. Marks is the problem because he just got to find a way to rest dudes and do all the same kind of low key tanking that everyone else is doing.
I mean, he was doing that before. It was just we had people on the team that was
Yeah,
playing above their level. Cam
yeah,
Johnson started playing. He's still playing well. Dennis Schroeder was playing exceptionally.
yeah.
Like nobody. No, I don't care. Nobody in this. Everybody that popped up on the panel. Everybody that talked in the comments. Nobody said they saw that coming. Nobody said they saw Dennis Schroeder popping up on the season like how he did, and nobody had a resurgence for Cam Johnson. Only a few people said they
hmm
see him playing
hmm
better, but
And he
they
might
didn't
be,
see this right here.
yeah, and he might be doing it now with Cam Thomas because this is a long freaking rest for Cam Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I know Cam would be the type of person that he would want to play. So the only way that he's not hurt is if he, I'm trying to say, like, if Marks told him, yo, well, I need you to miss some games, they got to be a payoff for him, right? Like, it's like either
It's
I'm
not
gonna,
even like Mark's got to do that though, LBO. All you got to do really is have the medical team come and tell you you're just not playing this game. Like the players even told you themselves. Yo, sometimes they even want to play. The medical team come and say you're not playing this game, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta
wow,
accept it.
okay,
It is what
okay,
it is. That so to make it equivalent, because people don't understand that concept. It's almost like you talking like you working at a job. You talking to your boss, right? But for
yeah,
some reason, people from HR come and tell you, "Don't do this right here." You're like, "What the fuck?" Or like, you know
yeah, I
what?
get it,
Go
yeah,
home today. But we gonna pay you today. You're not in trouble, but go home today. Nah, but boss said if I want to stay, I could stay. No, no, no. We're telling you to go
yeah, I
home.
understand. Well,
Nigga,
something,
are you so what we saying? Niggas supposed to be fighting HR? Like, nah, nigga, I want to stay here and work. Is that
yeah,
what you want? Come on,
yeah,
son.
I got you. Well, I mean, because it is kind of, I mean, it is kind of suspicious that, like, because, he was playing like an all-star. We were 500, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay.
Yeah, you got hurt, and now we gonna use that time. So we gonna tell the doctors,
Because
okay,
watch people forget. Watch people forget that even before Cam Johnson got on this streak, people are going to forget that Cam Thomas was our best player.
he was going good. If anything, whoever remember when that injury happened, remember just try to go back to see how long that timetable was. My
Yeah,
thing is, all right, for situations like that, that's like a miracle in disguise for them. Even though unfortunately Cam Thomas got hurt, for
yeah,
them it's a miracle in disguise. So
yeah,
let's just say the injury normally would take 2 months. The doctors will come and tell the team that first. The team will say, okay, go back and tell the player you're resting for 3 months now. So we're
yeah,
gonna sit you for an extra month now. Hopefully the team doesn't do that well in that month. This month now, we're gonna sit people out. We're gonna pull people out in and out of the G League 2-way contracts. Jordy, make it work. Whatever you could do what you got to do. I'm not going to tell the coach throw the game. I'm just going to give him the pieces and see if he could work with it.
Yeah, that's all he could do. And the difference is between the two players is obviously one is trying to get a bag, one already got the bag. And then if you're trying to trade Cam Cam Johnson, you can't have him be hurt, you know? So
Right.
that
Now,
hurts his value. So
That's the only thing I would say I agree with John completely about. And if Leaf saying that too, I agree with them. I would want to get off the product before it get hurt, because once he gets hurt, all of this value that he got goes completely down the drain.
yeah,
Completely down the drain. Yeah, and
yeah.
you don't get it back. You don't
So
get it back.
so because of that, it's like because John is just overzealous and saying, "Yo, we need to trade him like yesterday," and it's like, but teams are also trying to see, well, like if they're playing hardball with him and saying, "We're not going to give you what you want," we're not going to even give you a first, then he just has to, Marks just has to be strategic, like with how he plays them and how often he misses a game or plays a game,
Right.
because just showcasing him like this and he's getting 25 and 22 and 30 and whatever, it just at some point he might, and it matters the high amount of minutes as well.
Right.
So he might get hurt. So we don't want that to happen. So
Well, the good thing about it, Jordy is a person. He plays a lot of people in the rotation, so you're not going to
yeah,
overwhelm him with minutes. So that's
yeah,
one thing good. And then another thing, the so our schedule, how it been going, it been okay in terms of players getting hurt and getting rest in between the season. Like, remember that time? I forgot what team he played that we had like 3-4 days rest. Like,
yeah,
that's rest right there. Like, come on now, like that's a whole time rest. And then
yeah.
like
We got almost a week's rest this
we got like
last.
a, and then like look at this, like the NBA Cup thing, the tournament went on,
Yeah,
and like we got that rest too. So like we getting that rest right here. So like the way how things going, even if people were hurt, we getting good rest. Other teams too, but we're getting good rest in. So
yeah. We just
I
can't.
I don't, for this rest that we got in. I wouldn't see Cam Johnson getting hurt, but I would say he's playing above his means right now. So anything is possible in that situation right there.
Yeah, and we can't.
Yo,
We just got to make sure that that he's still showcased and we can get it in. What's up, Breezy?
What's
yo,
going on?
pardon I couldn't get my audio right. I'm gonna close the show out, but I'm gonna be back soon. You doing NSB tomorrow? Easy.
Uh, might not do it tomorrow, but for sure, we back on Monday.
All right, so I'm tuning in for that. I'm gonna be back with more content soon. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tap the like button, subscribe to the page. Thank you, LBL and Easy, for holding the panel down. Shout out
Thank
to
you,
everybody
sir.
that was on the panel. Um, I'm gonna work on this audio. I'll be back soon. Thank you guys for
All
tuning
right,
in.
y'all. Have a good night.
All right, I will.
All
All right,
right, peace.
Bruce.
Peace.